How you doing, boys and girls? I'm Tony A. the Wizard, or Tony the Tiger, and today I will be conversating with Sophia Maria, and she will be dining with the Wizard. How you doing, Maria?
I'm doing good. I'm so excited to be here with Tony El Tigre.
Yeah, and I'm thankful that you're here. Now, is it okay if every once in a while I call you Sophia or Maria?
Yeah, you can call me Sofia Maria Tortilla.
Sophia Maria Tortilla.
She's
She's
Mexican.
Mexican.
Well, depending on how these tacos are, we don't know.
Yes. She's Mexican Italian. That means she puts tapatio on her spaghetti.
That's right.
Yes. So, all good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you my food. My food is 2 tacos that, I'm going to say it the white way, carne estrada.
Carne estrada?
Carne estrada. 2 tacos de carne asada con arroz y frijoles.
That looks good.
And for all you women, they give you a big chile.
I'll be taking that home later.
Know what I mean?
All right, so I'm going to show you my food. I have fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
They look delicious.
Yes, hopefully.
I got one of those
You know
too.
what I don't like about takeout food? Is that many times when you order tacos or a burrito and you close it, the steam for some reason does something to the tortilla. Like it almost like sometimes it turns rubbery, and I don't like that.
Right, it does though.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like homemade tortillas, right?
Right. So,
But if it's,
but I like to
this
eat.
looks good though.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up, so
Yes, absolutely. Now,
it doesn't get too dirty.
But that's what I did. I asked her what would she like to eat with, what would she like to dine with, and she said those tacos de pescado. So I was like, okay, here we go. So hopefully it's all good. Now,
it looks yummy.
just one
What are
thing.
these sauces?
Yes.
What is this?
I think the orange one is probably like the best one, at least from what I heard. I haven't tried it, so please don't judge me on that one.
I won't.
Let me put this a little bit closer
I
to
know
you.
I'll like it because I love food so much,
Yes.
and it takes a lot for me not to like.
Alex, while we're dressing up our food, introduce what is it you're eating.
And I have a
I'm
margarita.
having a burrito de asada.
Now, what did you have in it?
It looks like it has lettuce,
Should I move this?
tomato, cheese. It's really good.
Okay. And you saw, and I asked her what she wanted to drink, and she said una margarita.
Yes.
So,
I love myself a good margarita, and this is perfect. This is kind of like a usual night for me, though. I always have to have some form of alcohol.
there you go.
I love margaritas, preferably like wine. I just started like doing champagne a lot lately. I noticed that I don't get a hangover the next day, which is dope. But then I can eat tacos all day. I can eat sushi, tacos, every day.
Oh my God, I love fucking sushi.
You love sushi?
Oh my God, I love it.
Sushi sometime.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm obsessed.
well, I'll tell you what, next time I go to Vegas, we'll all head out. We'll go get a sushi bar. I love sake.
Yes, I love sake. Cold, hot.
Sapporo.
Sapporo is good, yeah.
I love the, what is it? Sashimi. Like all that raw shit.
I really believe that in my past life, I was some kind of a fish, and I don't mean a yeast infection. I mean,
Some kind of fish.
You're like, really?
Not a
Sophia?
goldfish. Maybe tropical?
Maybe a tropical fish, but
Okay.
no, I mean, I can eat seafood literally every day, and like raw seafood.
Yeah, definitely that.
These are good.
Like, I like eel, especially salmon. I really love salmon. And then there's that other tuna. I think they call it bluefin or blue something. It's tender. Man, it's fucking the bomb. So,
A nice serradahi tuna steak is so good. You ever been to I don't know if you say Mastro's or Maestro's.
no, I
It's
haven't.
like a real fancy like steakhouse restaurant. It is so good, and they have the best. If you want to go for like a night out, get their serradahi steak tuna.
Okay.
I think do they have one in LA, right? The Mastro's, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
Good.
Google that.
Yeah, take your wife, and you guys will like that.
Or take my boy Alex.
Or Alex. Dress him up, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Heels, if you're into that. But
Into it.
yeah.
Yeah, someone in the comments says that I'm remedial because I stuttered.
Oh my God. I
I
love it.
stuttered right now because I'm chewing my food, So,
I think we've all stuttered.
So I'm remedial.
What about you?
Talking about that.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit of story about that. You said when you were growing up.
So Tony, you had mentioned that you stutter sometime when you drink too much, and I was saying I actually had a really severe stuttering problem growing up. And one of my mom's friends was like, vocal lessons will actually help her with the stuttering. So my vocal teacher at a young age, she would teach me certain techniques of like breathing techniques and warming up and pronunciating my vowels a certain way and like stopping and thinking about what I'm going to say and music to help with the stuttering. And it actually did. And it worked. I still stutter to this day randomly, but it's not as bad. Now it's because, like I said, I have so many ideas and thoughts going through my head. Right.
Okay, now let me answer this because I never thought about this. Do people stutter when they sing?
Oh, I don't. Could you imagine now that I think about it? I don't know.
The careless whispers.
Unless, wait, keep going.
I don't know. I don't sing. Let me see.
That's so funny, right? If you're just like, unless you're singing the Joe song, stutter, 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 stutter. I can tell you're lying because when you're replying, you stutter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Stutter.
More but bounce. Yeah, you know what? I wonder. Okay, you know what's weird? Now that we're talking a little bit about singing, is that you notice that a lot of those guys, like from Europe, they have an accent when they talk. But when they sing, there's no accent.
There's no accent.
There's no accent.
I wonder why that is.
Right? You would like try singing.
It's almost like
with
the
an
way
accent.
that they're right. I'm trying to think like if I was gonna sing like, "You're the only one, you make my life complete." So I just spit on the microphone. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yeah.
I'll be losing everything.
Yeah, that's weird.
That sound kind of English or like Scottish? I don't know what I just said, but
it sounds something from over there. So
you're welcome.
we'll figure it out later.
It was like a Scottish musical.
Okay, now let me ask you this: as far as eating food, Mexican food, what do you usually drink when you have Mexican food? Like me, because I'll drink like obviously Mexican beer, or I'll drink like a Coke. Even though I try to stay away from soda, I'll drink like a Coke. If I have like barbecue, I'll have like a root beer.
Right.
Hamburger and fries, if I do, it'll be Dr. Pepper. Italian food, I'll go back to Coke. But when it comes to sushi, it has to be sake and Sapporo. Do you have like different drinks for different types of food?
Yeah. I'm like you. When I'm doing sushi, I really like to stick with the sakis. And when I'm eating Mexican, I love margaritas. Like I'm always like a go-to margaritas. Sometimes I'll always do like if I have like a photo shoot or something, and I'm trying to like I'll be eating like 10 tacos, but then I'll do like a vodka and soda, I'll do something like that. But then there's nothing like a bowl of pasta though too with a glass of wine. Okay. You know what I mean? I feel like it really blends well. Like I don't want to have a glass of wine while I'm eating tacos or sushi. Right. You know what I mean?
It doesn't.
Even though I think or maybe it does mix, but just not for me.
Either that or unless you pour like Old English in a wine glass, it looks fancy.
There we go. I like that. Throw a little glitter on it.
What about micheladas? Are you a michelada fan?
Oh, I love micheladas.
Okay. Okay. Now I have to ask you a very important question.
What's up?
Can you cook good?
I think, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I really believe that I'm a good cook sometimes because I cook a lot. I mainly, like, my kids always eat in. I'm always cooking dinner and stuff. But there's a lot of times where the kids don't like the food. And then there's times that they like it. So sometimes I'm like, damn, am I a bad cook or... I don't know. My husband's here. What do you think?
He turned red.
Am I... You know I'm not a good cook?
Hey. Solid. That's it.
I'm solid?
That's all that matters.
Yo, Tony, we got... Yeah, you know what? It's because I'm eating. So,
yeah.
But Gilbert... Let me see. What is it? Somebody donated money, Gilbert Ortiz.
Okay.
He said Magic Girl on Dining with the Wizard would be dope.
Dope.
And he got $5.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you, Gilbert. Appreciate you.
Do you cook?
No, you know what I do real good? I order out. really good. I
Nice.
like, but you know what? It all goes back to when I was a kid because, like I said, I'm one of 10 kids, okay?
Oh, wow.
And my mom used to always tell me that I was the only one that always wanted to go eat out. Always. Because, I grew up with, for any Mexican man, their mom is the best cook in the world. And she was, rest in peace, but... I got tired of albóndigas and chile rellenos and, calabacitas and, caldo de res, caldo de pollo. And I'm like, I want some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So funny, right?
But I always said that when I grow up, I'm going to make enough money so that I can go eat wherever I want.
Right.
And I feel that I'm living that right now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Tomorrow morning, I'll get up early and go get breakfast.
There you go.
That's what I do. So.
I love that. I love a good breakfast. Oh,
No.
You're one of 10 kids. That's dope.
Yes, one of
I
10
love
kids.
that.
Number 7.
You're number 7.
You know what's crazy? Antonio Roberto Alvarez. And I just realized last year that all my names have 7s.
Really? What do you mean? Like A-N?
Tonio,
7.
Roberto.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
Alvarez, all
Right,
7.
7 and 7.
And I was the 7th kid. So
That's
now,
dope. That's good. That means you're lucky.
Yeah.
Right?
I was just
That's
glad.
crazy.
Maybe I just need to own a 7-Eleven.
Right?
So, but,
That's all you need to do.
okay, now, do you cook dinner better or breakfast better?
I feel like I cook breakfast better.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm getting the yes from my husband, so
Okay.
I do.
Okay. What's a
I
good
feel like-
breakfast? What's a good breakfast?
For me, I love like making, but me personally, I always eat like a super healthy breakfast, but I do a lot of like pancakes, waffles, omelets, yeah,
Okay.
hash browns. I just do like the typical hash browns. Yeah, bacon. Me personally, like I try to do like an egg white omelet.
Yeah, you know
I'll
what?
do like turkey bacon, stuff like that, but I'll like make that for myself, and then I'll make like the kids like, or I'll do like breakfast sandwiches for them. Sometimes I'll do breakfast burritos, stuff like that.
Now,
But I love breakfast.
as a percentage, like,
Right.
I think, I want to say probably 6 or 7 years ago, that's when I really, really changed my eating habits.
Okay.
And I was eating like 90% healthy. The 10% was like my cheat day. Okay. Everybody will tell me, cheat at least once a week. But I'll be honest, I was so determined to get into shape and to better my health that I waited an entire month to have my cheat day.
Wow.
And the bad part about that is that I didn't know where to go cheat. So
Okay.
I wanted to like really pig out. And I went to one of my boys' house, let's go somewhere. And the only place that was open because we took too long, believe it or not, was Denny's.
Okay.
I went and had pancakes, hot links. I had a salad, even though that's not cheating, but all the dressing that I put on it was. And then nachos and some mozzarella sticks. I'm not gonna lie to you, I killed all that shit.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't wait. So I would say 90%. Then now I'm probably say I'm down to 70. What about you?
Nice. No, I like that idea. I always tell people, like, I think you should be able to eat what you want.
Okay, whatever
just
works
don't
for you.
have like such large portions.
Okay.
And also too, it's different with different schedules, but they say, and I've done it myself, and it seems to work.
Okay.
If you start eating at like 8 a.m. And you end at 5 p.m., no matter what you've eaten and how much you've ate throughout that time frame, you don't gain any weight the next day. Or if you start at 9, you end at 6. Now, a lot of times it's hard to not eat past 6 o'clock at night, especially too if someone's working graveyard shifts or whatever like that. So I always say, like, it's good to eat throughout the day and just, eat smaller portions and, like, try to substitute. So it's like, okay, instead of, white is not right. Instead of having white bread, I'm going to mix it with wheat or rye. Instead of white rice, I'm going to get brown rice. Instead
That's what I
of
do, yeah.
regular bacon, I'm going to get turkey bacon.
Right.
But there'll be a day that I'll have regular bacon,
Right.
And then just being active and drinking a lot of water. You have to drink a ton. I always say, like, drink at least a liter of water a day, at least, minimum. I'll try to do at least 2 to 3 liters a day of water.
Yesterday on the podcast, people thought I was crazy because I mentioned that I would literally walk around with the gym or around the house with a gallon of water. I was drinking a gallon of water.
That's so good.
And after a while,
Yeah.
oh my God, I was just like dreading it because I was like hating water. So I started buying like amino acids just to make it taste a little different, like a blue raz or something, you know?
Right. Well,
So-
you can do that.
Yeah, so that's what
They
I
have
did.
like the little vitamin packets that you can
Yes.
put in there
Yes.
to add some kind of a flavor. There's times too, like I just drink so much water that I just crave like soda and stuff like that. And I actually stopped. I'm not a big soda drinker. Once in a blue moon, I'll crave like a Dr. Pepper or like an orange Fanta. But I noticed like when I really stopped drinking soda in general, and that was probably like 10, 12 years ago, it was crazy how much like I just noticed my body was a little bit more toned. You know? And I was thinking clearer. Even like my mind. That's why I got to slow down on the alcohol too in general. But I feel like I drink so much water, it balances it out, you know?
Do you drink a lot? Do you drink like every day?
I drink like every... I think I drink like every other day. You know what? If I do drink every day, it's like a glass or two of wine or champagne. But
All right.
I've
That'll
gotten
work.
better. I'm doing like every other day.
That'll work.
I don't do like hard liquor unless it's like... I'm a stem? A stent? Oh, right. Okay, right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm just, I'm more How about you?
With me, well, you know what? Okay, I like drinking soda, but it's probably every other day, and I'll just have like one. You know what I did? I go to Target and I buy the little Dr. Pepper cans.
Right.
And I'll have just one
Nice.
with my meal, and that's pretty much it. Now, as far as drinking, I don't drink every day, but I will say that when I do drink, like, the good thing is that I'll get fucked up, but I go right into bed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I'm not one of those.
Sick, though? Like your
no,
head doesn't
never,
spin and all
never.
that?
It's been
Hate
years
that.
since I had a hangover.
Wow.
But you know what it is? It's because I eat good, and I always eat. Like, let's just say tonight when I drink, I'm gonna eat after still.
Yeah.
So it's not like I go to bed and I drink water. So it's not like I go to bed just with liquor in my gut.
Yeah.
But I never get hangovers. Thank God for that.
That's huge. The hangovers are the worst.
Oh man.
I can't, because I say like I drink often, but not a lot. But when I was younger, like pre-kids, all that stuff, I was a very heavy drinker, heavy partier.
Okay.
And I just can't do that anymore. So it's like, because being, 36 with 3 kids, I have to.
Your body changes and everything.
It changes, yeah. So I have to like really take it easy because if I just go out and do too much, then I'm paying for it for like 2 weeks straight.
Wow.
It's way different, but yeah.
Okay. Now, when you do drink, do you drink? I know you mentioned wine. Mm-hmm. And
I like white wine a lot.
Okay, white wine.
Yeah.
Now, wine. Okay, maybe because I don't know. Maybe because I got it mixed up with champagne. Do you drink champagne?
I like champagne.
Okay.
Champagne, I get no hangovers. I can go through a whole bottle of champagne and never get a hangover.
Now, do you like the dry stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it about the dry that you? Because sometimes I'll drink the shit and I'll be like,
it tastes nasty.
Yeah, I'm like, why does it leave me fucking like? It feels dry, like.
Right.
And
No, it does. Right. It
I
gives you,
didn't
like, a
know
cotton mouth.
that's maybe it's an acquired taste that people have to like that. I don't know. I don't get the dry stuff.
I think it's because you grew up eating such great food that your mom was making you with like probably the best spices. Like you don't like plain shit. You know what I mean?
I know.
So you're just
It's
like
very, very true.
you know?
Like I remember one time I had
With water, you're like sometimes I just gotta add in some flavor.
Yes.
Yeah, you like flavor. You like spices.
One time I went to a dinner meeting with rest in peace my boy Jerry Heller, and he bought me. He goes, "Hey, you want a martini?" And I was like, "A who? A martini?" And I was like, "Bro, I only heard that shit in movies.
No
But fuck it,
way.
I'll try it." Of course, and it's a little fancy glass. They shake that shit when they pour it. It's like a swallow,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But I guess you're supposed to take your time.
Yeah.
I don't do that stuff.
Right. You're like
Yeah. And this one had an onion in it. Like
Okay.
a little round onion. So I was like,
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, Jerry. He goes, try something different. Let the 40 ounces go. Just try it.
The 40.
I was like, I know. Okay, let me try it. And it was fucking dry. And
And
I'm
you
like,
didn't let. Yeah. I was gonna say that's very dry.
yeah, I'm like, dude, what the hell is that? And he goes, sip it. I go, dude, I don't want to look hard and then try to look fancy holding this little martini glass. Like anyways, but
funny.
I
No,
tried drinking martinis, but I didn't like them.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about dry martinis either.
Okay. You know
Yeah.
what I did have? A dirty martini. Have you ever had that?
Extra dirty. I'm sure at one point in time I did.
Okay. I found out all it was just some vodka
Right.
and the green olive juice.
Oh, right, the juice from the...
Yeah,
right.
and I thought that
Yes.
shit was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But, I'm not so much of a fan of vodka.
And they
but
have like flavored like dry martinis, like cactus.
haven't had
Cactus
that
dry
one.
martini is so good. You would love that. I really think.
Okay,
Just
okay.
You gotta try it.
Okay, I'm going to bring something up that I saw, and I think I saw you comment on it, on the TMZ,
Yeah.
something that I saw.
Oh.
This was the lady right here, and it said, police say they found this woman's lover's head and male
Oh.
organ in a bucket and his legs in a crock pot.
Yes,
Okay.
I saw that earlier. That's crazy, right?
Okay. Found it, a woman's lover's head and male organ in a bucket. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's nuts.
so she had both heads in a bucket.
That's crazy. No,
Okay.
I mean, like it's sad, but I don't know if you like read my comment. But the first thing I commented was like her face is beat though. Like her makeup
Yeah.
is like on point. She looks like she's a model taking a photo.
Okay, now keep in mind,
This
everybody.
bitch is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't go into the bio and read it, so I don't know what happened.
Right.
But let's try to speculate from the outside looking in, even though I don't know the details, and I don't know if you know the details. But what would make a woman do something like that?
Nothing. Not. I mean, the only way I could possibly do that to someone was if they hurt my kids.
Yeah,
Like
of
if
course.
you're a pedophile and I find out that you're molesting my daughter or my sons or
There's no
something like
mercy.
that, like I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, there's no
And
mercy.
it's crazy because I think to myself, like, I don't know if that would be really hard for me to actually physically do that to someone still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To actually, like, I mean, you got to put effort into that. You got to, like,
I know.
cut up the butt. Like, how do you even, like, I don't think I could even, like, just like this, you know? Like,
know.
without going, ooh, you know? But, I mean, then again... But yeah, I mean, I've been married for 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I could walk in on my husband cheating and obviously we'd be done, but it wouldn't cause me to physically kill him or the girl. Like,
Give
I'm
me
not
those
gonna,
legs.
Yeah, like, I'm going to be like, well, y'all have fun at it and I'm going to go live my life, you know, but
Cut off his head, cut off
yeah,
his weed, put it
yeah,
in
like,
the
I
bucket.
can't, that's crazy. I mean, could you picture doing that?
To a man?
To a woman? Oh, jeez.
Like,
Tony.
you know,
Like fried chicken.
yeah, exactly. There you go.
Man,
Okay.
no, I mean, like, anyone.
No, okay, look, like, I've known dudes, without mentioning no names, that for some reason they pick the same type of girl over and over and over, and all
Right.
of them end up cheating on them. And I'm like, and then, these are the guys and girls that say, all guys are the same or all women are the same.
Right.
No, you're just picking the same type of guy over and over and over again.
Of course.
Now, obviously, I didn't read all the details on what this person did or what drove her to do this, but you got to be some insane ass,
Yeah.
person if it had nothing to do with what you said, like if it had something to do with your kids or a family member or whatever,
Right.
Because I know there was a guy, Alex, do you remember his names? Is it Cain Velasquez or Cain something?
Yeah, they're talking about.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez. I don't know all the details, but I think it was his niece. Yeah, and I think
Oh, right.
I think she was being
It was
molested.
his niece that was being molested, and I think like the kid was with his dad or something, right?
I think so. I don't know if it's a
The molester
stepdad or
was with
something.
his-
His dad was driving the car or driving picking him up.
Okay.
And he actually
And Cain went
hit
to
the
go
dad, even though it was the son. that
shoot
committed
at the
crime.
molester.
Oh, the son.
The bullet supposedly hit the father.
Wow.
His father, the guy that committed crime, is what I heard.
Wow.
Right after, I think I'm pretty sure.
I mean, for me personally, but if you read into it, it says that the kid or the guy that was the molester was in jail previously for molesting a child.
Wow.
And somehow he got off with basically a slap on the wrist.
His father bonded him out. He's on bond.
Oh, his dad. But I'm just saying, like,
he's facing.
he was already in there
Yeah.
for molesting a child. So I mean, things like I always say, like, I feel like I really have a kind heart.
Right.
But when it comes to pedophiles, I mean, call me crazy, but I could forgive a murderer. I could forgive, but it's like if you're a pedophile and you
Well, you're hurting
hurt innocent children,
People that can't even defend
I
themselves.
can't, like, I have no
mercy.
no mercy, no love in my heart for that. And it's just like, I mean, I can't blame someone for attacking them.
See,
or
with
whatever
me,
they do.
I don't think I could shoot somebody. I think I'll resort to this.
Oh, so you would do, like,
cut
cutting
off
the
the
bo-
legs.
yeah.
Yeah. Wear his face. drive around with the body passenger side,
Dang, gangster.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I feel you. Yeah, right. Especially as a mom with three
exactly.
kids, like that whole thing is very sensitive with me. I just I
Yes.
don't like it. There's even there's certain movies or films, and if it's about pedophilia, I can't watch it.
Right,
I get
right.
so sick to my stomach.
Hey,
I can't handle it.
speaking of movies and speaking about, protecting a child, did you see Man on Fire with Denzel?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
That's one of his favorite movies.
You have to
though.
see that.
I've never seen. Oh wait, didn't you have me watch it one time?
When he protects the girl, Mark Anthony's in it.
Yes.
Did you remember?
I did see it.
You saw it.
Mark
I did
Anthony.
see the movie, right?
Yeah.
You remember.
That's
Okay.
because
So,
I love him so much.
Mark Anthony, I guess, they kidnapped the young daughter that Denzel
Yes.
was taking. And then I
Yes,
love the
her-
fact how he fucking went after everybody, no fucking mercy.
Right.
And even after they gave what he wanted, this motherfucker was still chopping off fingers.
Yeah.
Still chopping them, and then
Hell
putting them
yeah.
out with fucking a lighter.
Yeah.
And then the guys
Yes.
would tell him, "Do you know who I am?" He goes, "I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are." And then fucking cut his fucking face. See, I can do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Same. No, I would go to the ends of the earth
Right.
to find the person and completely do whatever I could to ruin them in every single way if they did anything to my kids.
right. I agree.
It's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't mess with kids, especially even people that are just cruel to animals. It's anything innocent. If
Mm-hmm.
you could take a person to actually hurt an innocent child, an innocent animal, stuff. I can't mess with that. I can't fuck with that.
But
Hey, well, a couple of people dropped some money
Go ahead, bro.
on the live chat. OG Rascal dropped $1.99, and it's just a thumbs up. And another thumbs up, $3 more from OG Rascal. Shout out to
thank you, OG Rascal.
And Raymond Curley, he said free Cain Velasquez.
Hell yeah. Hashtag free Cain Velasquez. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
so sad. Come on now. I mean,
All right.
wasn't it? There was a similar story, wasn't it? It was 3 young boys that were 16, 17, 19, and they ended
a little
up.
bit closer to the mic. It's okay.
It was
Keep there.
yeah. It was 3 young boys, and I'm not sure if it was somewhere in Texas or something, and they ended up murdering the stepdad. But it was because they found
Oh,
out the
yeah.
stepdad was molesting their
Yes.
10 or 12-year-old daughter for years.
But didn't they get sentenced to? Or
Did they get? I never knew.
Yeah,
I
I
kept
don't-
trying to follow it. Yeah, but even stuff like that, it's come on.
Okay, now what about the Menendez brothers? You familiar with them?
I remember that. I remember that
They killed
it was-
the mom and dad, and then later on they said because the
Because
dad was
they-
molesting them.
Right.
That one
I
for
remember that
me
story.
was a hard one to believe.
Right.
Okay.
Because there was no sign of it throughout the entire trial or
Right.
anything. Right.
And they have a phone call of one of the brothers calling the police,
Yeah.
crying. He was like, "Oh my God, my parents!" And you can YouTube this. You can hear it.
No, I remember seeing it
Okay.
on one of those Dateline shows.
Minutes later, somebody calls the house,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the police. They didn't know it. We didn't have caller ID, and they go, "Hello."
Wow.
The same guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Now here's the creepy part.
Oof.
I went to go visit a friend in county jail. Okay.
Right.
And I see this lady, just the back of her.
Yeah.
Beautiful mink coat, her hair done. She was an older woman, blonde hair. She turns around, she had diamonds and shit like that. I was like, who in the hell is this bitch? Like, that's what I was saying,
Yeah.
In the county jail, because everybody that was there was just black and Chicano, So then I see her over here, but everybody's going over there. And there's cops standing right here and go over there, go over there, go over there. So
Yeah.
then they bring the guy out, and it's one of the Menendez brothers.
You're kidding.
Yeah. It was weird because
Wow.
he sits down and I'm staring at that and I'm telling people, hey, everybody, that's him. That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Wow.
he was putting his head down, but it just felt creepy seeing his ass.
Was it okay, so call me crazy, but I can watch a TV show and
Mm-hmm.
a person can come on and I can actually feel their bad vibes and
No.
aura through a camera. So did you actually feel
I felt that.
negative energy? Okay.
I did feel that. I did
and
feel
you were
that.
you weren't close to him, but you were right there and you could
Right,
feel it. See,
right.
that
You know,
shows you a lot right there.
see, and that's what
You
I.
can feel that bad auras.
Oh, okay, now, speaking of that,
Yeah.
say you're a journalist, okay?
Right.
And I just want to touch on this a little bit because we're going to get into it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Say they tell you, hey, we want you to interview Charles Manson.
Man. You know what's crazy? I feel like, you know, they say like everyone on earth is God's children, but I really feel like there are a lot of people on earth that are like spawns of the devil.
Speak on it.
No, and I really feel like I wouldn't even want to look someone in the eyes like that. Not that I'm afraid, like, don't get me wrong. It's like I'm so close to like Christ and I feel like good about all that. But at the same time, just to be around such evil like that, I don't want to open those kind of doors. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. Okay.
Because I really feel like you think to yourself, like, how can like certain people, like pedophiles and stuff like that, and they do such, or you hear like they had a good family and they started doing like creepy shit since they were like 5, 6 years old, and you think, how does a child think of such horrible, evil things? That I know it's crazy, but they cannot be a child of God. Like that has to be the devil, you know,
the devil's
or like
son-in-law.
you know what I mean?
No,
seriously.
believe
So
me.
it's like I'm not even gonna fuck with that.
I know some women that are the devil, but I'll leave it at that. Anyways,
Hey, yes.
Hey, I know some men that are the devil.
There you go.
We should.
I got away.
Hey, we should fucking put them all together.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You know,
Go
like, get
put them
them
on
in
an
one room.
island, man. Let's get rid of all
There you
these
go.
fucking toxic people.
Okay, OG Rascal donated another. He donated 5 and then another 5. He
This
said
is
keep
good.
it up.
You don't want any?
not yet. Soon.
And
Oh, you rascal! Thank you.
Memo Juarez dropped $9.99. He said Richard Ramirez was the fucking boogeyman of
Yes.
our time.
Yes.
We're gonna get into that a little bit
God,
more.
I just got the chills. Just
We're gonna change the channel up a little bit because out here in LA, we've been going through a lot of shit with the mask. But I want to ask you because you live in Vegas, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys? Are they still? Is it the law over there still wear the mask?
I mean, unless you're in a federal building.
Okay.
There's no mask. Or like I was at the doctor's the other day and they made me wear a mask and I was just like, fuck it. But other than that, no mask, thank God.
Now, what if a person's ugly? Would you tell them put on a mask?
No, I wouldn't. I would think it, but I wouldn't say it.
Okay, because out here, okay,
So funny.
I believe it was Governor Newsom, that weenie, out here.
Okay.
He was caught at the damn Super Bowl,
Okay.
not wearing a mask, and he preaches. He goes on TV, wear your mask, put on your mask. He does all this shit, okay?
Right.
He gets caught not wearing
Hi.
a mask, and then he gets caught taking pictures, not wearing a mask, okay?
Wow.
But you know what his excuse was? And I said this last time we were here. His excuse was that he goes, well, when I take off my mask and we take pictures, I hold my breath so that I don't breathe on no one.
He's full of shit.
It's full of shit.
Half of the people in politics are full of shit.
Yeah, well,
Look at some of the people running the country right now.
yeah, if they didn't lie, they wouldn't have anything to talk about. That's how these
Come on,
politicians
half
are.
of them, you see them all they're telling us you have to be vaccinated, you have to wear a mask, but half of them aren't vaccinated. You see them on their private jets flying around. Half of them are banging some 15-year-old in Korea. Fucking, come on, getting head from 12-year-old bitches. Like, come on.
Speak on
Let's
it.
be real.
Hello, somebody.
I'm just saying.
So LA County, it says LA County's indoor mask mandate could be lifted up Friday.
good.
But look, here's my thing.
It's not lifted yet for you
No.
guys.
No. So
And the schools now for the kids.
no, they still have to wear masks. Okay. See, but here's the thing. I hate when they say could be. What the hell to define
What's stopping
could?
them? I don't
I don't know.
understand. I
don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and even in Hollywood, like I was over there the other day at a record store, Amoeba Records, and they'll let you in, but you got to wear a mask. But if you want to a restaurant, you got to show your card, your vaccination card.
Right.
At the gym, they just started with the vaccination cards, and if you don't have a vaccination card, you fill out a form that you're going to stand 6 feet away from people.
Right. So I just have to say this. At the Raiders games in Vegas, you have to be vaccinated to go see a Raiders game.
Okay.
Well, half of all our neighbors are all triple vaccinated, quadruple vaccinated, 20,000 boosters. And tell me why they all go to these Raider games and come back with COVID. So how many boosters and is it going to take? How many masks?
I know.
How many, but that's...
Do you think maybe it's the Raiders that's giving them COVID?
Maybe it's the footballs.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
They're pumping it into the football.
Foosball.
The pelotas.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so switching the channel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Omar Rodriguez dropped $9.99. He dropped a sticker that says #1 fan.
#1 fan. Hey, thank you, Omar Rodriguez. Much love, much respected. Okay, changing channels real quick.
Yeah.
Este pinche culero Kanye West is back on the news again. with he's with the lookalike of Kim Kardashian. Okay.
He had a few of them, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing. All right. Why do you think? Because we don't know.
Right.
Why do you think he looks for lookalikes of Kanye? I mean, of Kim.
Because he wishes he had her and he can't have her anymore because she's checked out. And I think it's almost like you notice, like it was kind of like what was his name? Reggie Bush married a girl that kind of looks like Kim K.
Yeah.
I mean, she must have it like that, which I'm sure she.
She's had enough practice.
Oh.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, she's dope.
So.
I saw it. I saw that.
Okay.
I saw it.
So.
I wish I could move like that. No, but I mean, yeah. I think the whole thing with Kanye though is just getting to the point where like I've been watching his Netflix series about his documentary.
I actually heard it's pretty good.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I have not.
Okay, I highly
Good?
suggest. Me being a person, my husband's a huge fan. I have much respect for him.
Okay.
But I'm not a fan myself. I can't say like, oh, I know all his music
Right,
and stuff.
right.
I know like the mainstream hits and all that
Yes.
stuff. But me actually watching it, you have to have so much respect for the hustle that this man has put into his career. So that's one, and he really is.
Right.
If you really don't know his music like that, he's really talented. So that, to a side, I don't know him personally,
Right,
so I don't like to talk shit about people I don't know personally. But I will say, I do, as a woman, feel for Kim Kardashian because I think it's to a point where it's like, he's out there, he's throwing himself out there with different women, taking photos. She's been, kind of like everyone knows who she's dating, but she's not, putting out all over social media and taking photos of lingerie and posing with him, and I think he's kind of putting him in a bad position and her in a bad position. It's getting dangerous because there's always that crazy ass dumb motherfucker that's trying to prove something and is like, I fucking love you, Kanye. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna get rid of Skeet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then, and plus too, it's like it's the mother to your children. Like you have to, I don't care what you're going through with your baby mom. If she's a crazy bitch, whatever you think it is, you have to show her respect because she's still your children's mom and vice versa. You know what I mean?
So if she's not a baby's mom?
Calm down. Okay.
No, yes. He's like, do you still need to show?
I mean, hypothetically, let's just say you were dating a guy that he knew your music career, and he went into the relationship knowing that you work with guys that are producers, guys that are other artists, guy promoters, guy managers, etc. Okay. After a while, I don't want you working with that guy anymore. I don't want you to. Okay.
Right.
I know it could turn like that, okay? But any guy who dates a female and knows her career better know what they're getting into and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Now, if you guys end up having a kid together, the best thing for you to do, be kind to her or her be kind to him, etc. Because it's not going to get any better if I keep going at you.
Right.
It's not going to get any better. So, excuse me. So for him to keep getting all these girls and posting them up or whatever. Right. On that aspect, besides him, being a producer, from what I see on social media and for what I see people talking about, again, I don't know, I don't have no inside scoop, but from what I see, it's kind of a little bit childish,
Agreed.
To let me get another girl.
As a man, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, the thing is this, I claim, say that I was married to Kim, but I claim that I love her and I want her back. I'm gonna show it by dating all these other girls,
right? Or saying there's another video, another sex tape out of her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you missed that. He was saying that there was another video and people need to find another video that she did, and I'm like,
with who?
I don't. Trust me, I tried googling myself too. No.
Oh, another video, Raza?
Yeah. So.
The extended version.
But that's the point. It's like you're trying to get the girl back. What are you doing? And at the end of things, even if he wasn't trying to get her back, this is still the mother to your kids.
Yeah.
Like there has to be a level of respect that is just.
Because you're gonna have to talk to her to see your kids, So,
and that too, of course. Yeah.
So I mean,
that's sad. That whole situation, man. Because I really liked Kim. What was it, Kim Ye?
Kim Ye. Okay, so this other girl kind of looks like her a little bit. You can see it right here.
Is that her? Yeah,
This one over here.
She does.
It's funny how guys would say, or girls would say, "You're never gonna find anybody like me," what he did.
They've said that a few times.
Okay. Or a lot of times, let's just say.
I mean, not really though.
Right, I
Yeah,
know. But let's just say it's a horrible breakup and the girl was terrible or the guy was terrible. And the guy or the girl says, you're never going to find anybody like me. If you really think about it, you'll say to yourself, why would I want to find somebody like, you know?
Why would, I was just going to say that. Why would you even want to find someone like that? I feel like any time that I've been in past relationships, when I decided to put that relationship in the past, it stayed in the past and I moved on completely. There was no going into the next relationship like, oh, I'm gonna date someone that kind of reminds me of the last guy or has these features or has these, you know, the way they eat or the way they talk or dress or think, you know?
Yeah.
It was always that's it.
I mean, can you imagine dating a guy and then you just like ask him, so what is it about me that you like? Baby, you look just like my ex.
You know what? I've been on dates before where guys have been like, you remind me so much of my ex.
Oh, no, hells
and
no.
I'm like, oh, it's done.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, I'm going to finish eating my food and order something to go.
Yeah, exactly.
After this.
With dessert.
Or dessert.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
baby, you look just like her.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, you know.
Yeah, that just shows to me that they're not over their ex completely. Because, like, when I first started dating my husband, there was no thoughts or anything. It was just, that shit was over.
Right. I mean, you move on.
Yeah,
you don't
you
ever
move
bring that
on.
shit up.
Yeah.
You know.
Unless it's like I think too, like if you have kids though, that probably is a factor because you're dealing with the baby mom or baby dad at some point all the time.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring up my topics right here that I had. Now, go ahead, Alex, if you got something to say.
Well, Raymond Curley dropped another $5 and he had a question.
He's making it rain tonight, Raymond Curley.
Raymond.
Go ahead. What's the question?
He wanted to know what's Sophia Maria's top 5 R&B artists.
Oh my God. So first and foremost, definitely John B for me.
Okay.
I love myself some John B. I love, I would say Boyz II Men for sure in top 5. Genuine in top 5. Jodeci, SWV.
Go.
Yeah. How about you? That's so hard though because my all-time favorite music is
people will say this is
R&B.
pop, but I'm going to sum it up in just 2 people, okay? And I don't know if this is R&B, but I'm just going to say Prince and Michael Jackson.
Oh, you said that last time though, but yeah, they're icons.
Yeah, so I would say, of course, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I am a Whitney Houston fan. So would that be R&B? Or would that be pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think R&B pop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just because she became so iconic. She crossed over mainstream and crossed over. But yeah, I would say, okay. I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you had to choose, who's better, personally, would it be Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince.
Hands down.
Hands down.
You didn't even think about that.
I don't even think about it.
Dang.
And I don't even wear a trench coat with a G-string and boots. So, yeah, Prince for me.
Okay. Nice.
If I had to sit down with an hour and talk and chop it up with either one of them, it'll be Prince. What about yourself?
Yeah, out of those two, I would say Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What if he just said hee hee every time he won?
Yeah.
Okay. All good. Okay. Now, if you had to see a performance, one last performance between
those two?
Prince and Michael Jackson, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sorry to break it to y'all, everybody, but the guy who actually taught Michael Jackson how to backslide, which he called the moonwalk, is from Wilmington.
Really?
So, yes. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
He was terrible from breaking 1 to breaking 2. He was the guy that danced with the broom.
Oh my God! You're kidding.
Yeah. If you look at his footwork,
look at you.
it's all everything that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
dope.
a Wilmington historian. I know my city.
I love that. I love it. I love history.
But you know what? Yeah, man. Okay. Did you have anything else, Alex? Or that was it?
That was it.
Okay. Mijo, do me a favor. Can you bring me like 2 Pacificos? And then
Is that
just.
your son?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, I spit him out. Yeah.
You're so silly. I love it.
No, that's my mini me right there. So I'm trying to teach him how to have my sense of humor so that he can host a show. So.
It's nice to meet you in person.
You know why? Because girls like
How old are you? Oh, okay. You're young.
girls like guys that will make them laugh.
Right.
You know, They don't want to fuddy-duddy. They want guys to make them laugh. You know, it was funny.
That's huge. One of my biggest crushes, legit, no lie, Will Ferrell.
Oh, I thought you said Jim Carrey.
No, Will Ferrell. I think he's like sexy because he's so funny.
Okay, you know
Jonah
what?
Hill. Jonah Hill. I love Jonah Hill.
Okay, fat or skinny Jonah
Like,
Hill?
Both.
Super bad?
Everything.
Jonah Hill?
Everything. Super bad Jonah Hill. Everything. All kinds of Jonah.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I love.
I respect that.
I love comedy, and I love like someone that can like. That was one of the main things I loved about my husband in the beginning was he like it would have me on my
He had a good
ass.
sense of humor, yeah.
I love humor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You know, I
huge
saw
for
a
me.
meme one time, and one girl posted it up. So I asked her, "Is that true?" She goes, "She had to say yes," and it said, "Guys that are funny are dangerous. They make you laugh, and boom, you're naked."
Oh,
That's why I'm trying to teach my son how to be
funny.
funny.
Yeah, there you
so,
go.
anyways,
just not enough naked girls, huh?
yeah, just
Just go on. Oh.
yeah. He goes to Vegas. I don't know when the last time he goes to Vegas.
I've seen her photo up in Vegas.
Yeah, I know. But
Like this, I got a meeting at 9:30.
Hey, there you go.
yeah,
Hey, you're.
I like how I said meeting.
He said a meeting. I know. That's
there's
so
a
cute.
meeting in the ladies' room. That's the cut right
Be
there.
back real soon.
Okay.
Hopefully not too soon.
Hey,
Okay, so-
Gilbert Ortiz dropped another $5.
Okay.
He said Sophia song with Pepe Marquez, California Cruising, good song.
Oh, thank you so much.
Pepe Marquez, we just had him here, huh? Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
right.
was like, oh, yeah, Pepe. I love
Yeah.
Pepe. Thank you so much. I had the best time making that video. We did the song with Carlos Guillen, and we did the video over in Santa Barbara, and like we just had a really good time. It was
Pepe,
super
if you're watching.
chill.
Oh, yeah, as a
Love
matter of fact, he
Pepe.
said he wanted to come do the
You
dining.
have to. I'm not sure. He works with a girl named Nicole. I'm gonna have to send you her
Okay.
her IG, but she's a singer. She does a lot of music with Pepe as well, and she's an amazing singer. And I just recently did a music video called Baseball with Carlos Guillen, and she came and did the video with me and stuff. And
Really?
I really think you should have her on your show.
Okay,
You'd like her.
okay.
She's sweet, beautiful.
Okay. Now let me ask you guys, do you guys watch a lot of Netflix?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Netflix.
Okay,
too
what?
much.
So you must have seen a Tinder swindler?
Okay, I haven't seen it yet, but I
Oh,
was
come
gonna
on, then you
watch it.
don't
Did
watch a lot of Netflix.
No, I mean,
Then you don't watch a lot of Netflix. I'm calling you out.
No, I've seen it on Netflix, but I just haven't yet
Have you seen-
watched it. But we were just talking about it.
Vikings Valhalla.
Oh yeah, we're doing. I love the whole Vikings.
pretty
thing.
good?
But I know. I mean, did you watch the Tinder swindler? Because I did see two of like the two of the girls that I guess that
Okay.
he swindled were on Drew Barrymore's show.
Oh,
and
okay.
saying that to this day they're still in almost like $500,000 in debt
Hey,
to this guy.
this guy, well, I think he did it. I don't know how
And
long he
it's
did.
That's capped though. They got one for 250, one for
Right.
150, and one was for 30,000.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? I mean, what?
Dude, I
Maybe
just
total.
I don't get it.
I mean,
in a way, okay, call me crazy because I'm a female and I'm all about ladies.
Right.
But is it almost like you want to dap the guy because you're like, you're that fucking smart? Like, how? I don't understand. Like, you got to
Yeah.
be so fucking on your toes. Unless, like, I mean, I understand because a lot of people were in the comments. Because
Right.
I just, for me personally, I just can't wrap my head around as a woman or even a human being that would, I'm just going to go and send money to someone. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I get weird about I feel bad about, like, you know, when they show, like, the kids starving, they're like, just
Right.
10 cents a day.
Just 10 cents.
You know what I mean? And I'm
Right.
like, these motherfuckers are taking all the money.
Thank
like,
you.
you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
feel bad to say that, but
Right.
but then again, a lot of people go through, I guess, emotional and abuse where they're,
Right.
you
Okay.
know, deal with narcissism.
Hypothetical scenario.
Okay.
You go out with a guy named Gustavo.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
like in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he takes you to a nice Mexican restaurant. He treats you to the food, drinks, and everything. Everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like 2 weeks later, hey baby, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Hey, can you send me $50K?
No. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And these bitches are actually really doing it though.
I know,
And
I know.
I feel bad because don't they have anyone in their family? If it's a friend, a prima, I don't know, an
Can-
ex, a baby daddy to be like, bitch, what are you doing?
Yes. Okay. You're
Like
a woman,
what?
so help me out with this. Do you
Right.
think they're just that desperate for a man?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
what do you think about the women that bring these men over around their kids? They're like, oh, I didn't know that he was molesting my daughter. Oh, I didn't know that he was. You know what I mean? Because they want a warm body laying next to them, or they want to have someone say, I love you.
Shit, buy a
like,
doll.
Come on.
You know?
Buy a fucking chia pet. Go watch that shit grow.
Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck, I could sit there and watch
Okay,
that shit grow.
on Netflix, because I like horror movies, I had to watch it.
Ooh, me too.
Did you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes.
The new one?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Give me your opinion.
No.
What did you think?
I wasn't crazy about it.
Okay.
I feel like there was no like real like plot.
Right. It was just a guy with
You
a
know
saw
what I mean?
chopping
It
motherfuckers
was like
up.
the new Halloween.
Oh.
I thought it was like a mess. Like there
Okay.
was no like. I felt like the script wasn't kind of going anywhere.
Okay.
How about what do you think?
Okay. I thought, because my son saw it and he thought it was trash. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to say
Right?
this.
Yeah.
And tell me if this is a fair call.
Right.
I'm not going to give it a scale from 1 to 10. I would just say I thought it was entertaining.
Right.
That's it.
I think they're all entertaining because of the fact that it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Like we've seen the first one, the second one, the
Right.
third one. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think in general, it's just like, it just got to the point where I felt like the writers kind of didn't know where they were going or what they were
Right.
doing, and it just
Right.
seemed like, hey, why don't we just throw this in there?
Yeah,
Have
like,
them do this.
like
or
hey, I can't come up with something. Hey, just tell him to chop another
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
up.
Bring in the chainsaw.
Yeah, okay. Get
Bring
his
the
ass.
chainsaw in.
And they're in back. Get his ass too.
Yeah, and it was kind of, did you see the new Halloween? It was kind
Yes.
of like that. Like, and I felt like there was no, I said, what happened with the writing? It was just.
See, I feel bad because I'm gonna have a hard time with you now because I love
Because
Michael
Jane was-
Myers.
Oh, really? But
And I'm trying to defend him that it was good.
I don't even think Michael Myers liked Michael Myers.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
that. I don't-
There's some bullshit now, man. Come on.
He was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he-
just go murder myself.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'm out. You know, no, I liked it because what's her name was in it? Who's the famous actress?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right, Jamie Lee Curtis, icon.
Yes.
She's like, you think of Halloween, you think of Michael Myers, you think of Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
I like that she was in it. You know what I mean?
Right,
But it
right.
was like, come on, you got like the icon Jamie Lee Curtis in there. Like, you got to
Right.
write.
Well, they're
better-
doing another one.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm sure they are,
I
but
think
I didn't know.
Halloween ends or Halloween's dead or some shit. They called it something like that. Halloween's
again.
over. Yeah. Or
Here we go again.
Yeah. They're gonna come out with the porn version, Halloween.
Oh,
So-
I'm sure they have that somewhere. Do you watch porn? Just out of curiosity. I just jumped to that. I was just curious.
Okay, you know what's funny? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Me?
I have never ever seen one full porn movie ever.
Really?
No, that's the truth. I've never seen one full
I like
porn
that.
magazine. Like,
Yeah.
like en español se dice porque nunca me interesó. Like it just didn't never interest me.
Right.
I was always the guy, and I told my son and I told my friends, I'd rather just do it instead of just
Yeah,
watch
facts.
it. You know,
Right.
I'm more that guy. But yeah,
That's interesting. I like that though. I'm the same like that. It's just not my thing. It doesn't.
Okay, right now.
And I always feel like there's spirits around, and I'm like, is like my Uncle
porn
Alex
spirit.
or like my abuelito like watch it? Like I always feel awkward. Like is there?
I thought you said a porn spirit. So
porn spirit?
you heard that?
There could be a porn spirit. No, I'm really.
It's okay.
No, I'm really not gonna watch porn. Porn spirits.
That's what I thought you
I'm
said.
like, do I smell like fish?
Yeah, exactly.
It smells musty in here.
What the hell is that? No, but you know what?
Starts standing up.
Now, I had a buddy, not a friend,
Right.
but I just had a guy that I knew for a while, and his ass will eat a sandwich on his phone and watch
and
porn.
watch porn.
And even bob his head. Like, I'm like,
He's
bro,
like, it's nothing."
it's all the same.
I know.
It's all the same. And
Like
he
in
was
the movie Kids back in the day. Remember
Oh,
that one scene?
that was a crazy movie.
You remember watching
Kids
Kids?
movie
Remember
with
when
Casper,
he dipped
remember?
the tampon into the juice and like started drinking it? I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that stuff.
And then he
That
had
was a dope movie,
AIDS,
though.
and he gave 2 girls.
Yeah.
That shit was,
That was crazy.
yeah. So
Kids.
you want to take a little shot?
Yeah, I'll do a shot
Okay.
with you. Oh yeah.
I sip on mine,
Okay.
so you don't have to take it to the head unless you don't want to.
Okay.
But I'll leave it
That's
there.
what he said. I was like, nah.
If you want one, big dog, I also got a shot cup
You
for
want to
you.
do a shot?
So, yeah, he's drinking.
Oh, you
he's
showing?
drinking margarita. So,
Okay.
to a long and prosperous life.
Yes. Cheers.
Okay.
That's good.
Yes.
It's not too like harsh.
Right. So Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
There's another movie that I recommended. It came out in 2020s.
Which one?
But I just recently saw it called Dangerous Lies. Have you seen that one?
Dangerous Lies. Wasn't there a movie that came out back in the early 2000s called Dangerous Lies? When it was the woman that she was having an affair with the French guy.
Go-
Oh, you want some?
Here, hand it to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, Alex. Alex? Yeah.
Yes.
That's my Theo's name.
And no, I don't remember. No, I know what you're talking about now.
You know, I'm thinking of Dangerous Lives that Coolio did the theme song for. With what's her name? Oh, Dangerous Minds. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
And Dangerous Lies. That's a good movie. When you guys get a chance, check that out.
Okay.
It's entertaining. And there's another one with Samuel Jackson called The Cleaner.
Oh, I still haven't seen that, but my parents told us we got to watch The Cleaner.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Because Samuel Jackson,
told me that.
he can just say motherfucker, and then you'll watch the movie.
Yeah.
He's that good. Like,
Yeah.
like
No, he is, right? It's almost like Denzel. I feel like that way about Denzel Washington.
oh yeah, yeah.
Can you think of one movie he's been in that's been bad?
No, none of them.
That's what I'm saying.
None of them. Like I said, Man on Fire's up there with me. Of course, I like Training Day, but he's done movies like Devil in the Blue Dress. He's done. Yeah. Oh fuck! Remember the Titans is a fucking classic. I took my
Remember the
son to see that.
Titans. So good.
When he was a kid. Remember the Titans?
Remember
Yeah,
that?
that's a classic ass movie.
Yeah.
I mean, but he just has
love
so
stuff like
many classic movies, man.
Yeah.
You know, Morgan Freeman is another dude. I love his shit.
Freeman.
Fuck, dude. I mean, you know what?
that. He makes me feel so at peace when I hear his voice.
Yes.
Don't you? Like, I just feel like, you know what? Anything could happen to me in this moment, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Did you watch? I know you had to.
Huh?
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes. Oh my God! One of the best movies ever.
Yes.
The very end, Morgan Freeman, when he goes and he ends up finding the note, and then he goes and meets him on the beach.
That
and
shit
they
was so
embrace
dope,
that
huh?
hug at the very end.
Yes.
I just watched that a couple weeks ago.
Okay,
which
you
is
know what I
funny,
liked?
and it's
When Morgan
fabulous.
Freeman went to go see Parole Board, and he didn't, obviously he got denied, and then
Right.
he comes out, has his hands in his pocket, got his
Right.
cap, and he said, "How did it go?" And he goes, "Same old shit."
Yeah.
I was
so
like,
good.
that guy is so fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
it almost makes you feel like there's no camera there. You know, like
Right.
that is just, it's fucking awesome.
It's not even acting.
Right.
It's not even acting for them.
Yeah, it's not. You're right. All right, let me find
There's
my.
some actors that are like that though.
Yes.
That I think are like, I'm not crazy about Tom Cruise. I think he's a little nuts, but as an actor,
Oh, after
I feel
Oprah
like
Winfrey?
But you know what? That's something I would do. But you know who wouldn't? If I was famous and had multi-millions of dollars, I'd be jumping on every fucking couch.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be jumping on that couch right now.
Exactly.
Twerking, and I can't even twerk.
Twerk.
You know what I mean? If you had millions of dollars,
I'll bust
I would be acting like such a fool.
Yeah, you would
I
be
would be the bitch like
twerking
when
on the couch.
paparazzi was coming out, and I would just be all over the camera, just acting a fool, not even caring.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have been like, I'm a fucking rich bitch. Like,
Yeah,
they'd be like,
exactly.
oh, she made a fool of herself, and I would have been like, did you
So
see my
fucking
bank
what?
account?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I have millions of dollars. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
there's some
Okay.
people that and they have money and
Yeah.
they'll like beat the shit out of you and then pay you later so you don't take them to court.
I said a lot of court.
Yeah,
Beat you up for no reason.
no,
Let me go.
well, you know
Open that door.
you'll do something and you'll
Right.
piss them off,
Right.
and they'll beat your ass, and then afterwards they'll pay you off so that you don't take them to court.
I know, that's crazy.
Okay. Got some questions for you.
What's that?
Okay. Do you believe in time travel?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe in a lot of things.
Okay. Have you ever traveled?
I believe that I've traveled in my dreams.
Okay.
This is crazy. I'm a very spiritual person.
Uh-huh.
I believe that I've had dreams where I've actually traveled into my past. Not even
Really?
meaning like as a child, but I believe that I've seen like different lives and human forms that I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that I've traveled to like my future. I
Oh,
see
wow.
things like that.
Do you dream a lot?
I dream every single night.
Same here.
And there's certain dreams that I have the same vividly that I can kind of somehow change in them.
Oh, wow.
But you dream every night. And
Every night.
Do you remember the dreams?
In 4K. Yes.
Okay,
I can
same.
smell, taste, touch, everything.
Oh my God, you ever have a dream where someone's like shooting you or stabbing you and you can feel that pain?
All the fucking time. And then sometimes I fly. Do you get those?
Sometimes I fly. And then there's dreams where like someone's chasing me.
Yep.
And I'll be running, and all of a sudden my legs become so heavy, and like I can't run anymore. You ever have those dreams? And it's like I'm running in slow motion, and the person is getting closer and closer to me. But lately, this is so crazy. I was just on my phone this morning as we were driving in. I've been dreaming a lot of wolves lately. That a wolf is coming up to me and like licking me, or a wolf is like kind of laying its head on me. Or like I have dreams where I feel like the wolf is gonna attack me, and my husband's dying right now. I'm just being honest. I know I'm crazy.
It's all good.
No, I've been having like wolf dreams lately, but no, I have vivid dreams.
Wolf dreams. That's crazy. Okay, time travel. Okay, do you believe in reincarnation?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Do you believe you were once like a bird or something before, or?
Yes, I really. When I said like I love sushi, I wasn't tripping when I was like, I think I must have been like a fish or something.
All right.
I don't know what animal that I was. I've never had that type of dream, like, oh, I was a squirrel. You know, I don't know. But, huh? Mouse. You think I was a mouse? Because I look like I'm little and I like cheese. You think I'm a rat? She's like, bitch, you're a rat.
You bitch, you're a rat. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, life after death.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Well, actually, my true gut feeling is that no one exactly is in heaven or hell yet. I believe that we're all like kind of like in a
holding place,
nocturnal
maybe?
Space, and he's still going to judge whether we're going with him or somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. So it's safe to say you believe in God and the devil?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you believe, and you kind of answered this, do you believe that certain dreams could be messages?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I believe that could be spirits or your friends or family from the other side telling you certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe that someone, well, you answered this as well. Do you believe that someone could see their own future? And you said it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I've never had a clear image or view, but like I've dreamt like before, like, I'll say this. I remember before I had kids, I would dream of me being a mom and like holding a little baby boy in the shower with brown hair.
Right.
And I mean, I just happened to have two boys. You know, I'm not saying like that, but
Right.
I dreamt it, and I remember feeling like, I remember waking up one time and feeling this insane amount of love, like within me that I've never felt before.
Uh-huh.
And it was like that feeling that I had when I was holding like a baby, which I assumed was, yeah.
Okay. Here's a weird one. Do you believe in teleportation? That somebody can appear? There was a movie called Jumpers. Did you guys ever see that?
Yeah,
that was a good movie.
Saw it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
talking about
believe
like
in
that. You know what?
I don't. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
look,
it does exist somewhere.
Look. I don't want to sound religious, but one day, years ago, I studied the scriptures, the Bible, and the reason why I studied it is because the guy that gave it to me told me, do not read it like a religious book, read like a history book, because I that's one thing about me. I have read and studied a lot of ancient history, and so when I read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, when I got into the book of Acts, there was this one scripture where this one guy says that he was in Jerusalem, and then the next scripture said, and then he appeared in Antioch. So it jumped. So I asked people that knew it, and they said they believed. Most like Bible scholars or like people that actually go to church believe that he teleported.
Wow.
Whether that's true or not, there was only one instance like that.
Right.
So is that good enough to believe in it? I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting. I never heard of that. But yeah, I mean, I always think like this world is so big, and this galaxy we live in is so big.
Hey,
and
all right, when you okay, sorry to
no,
interrupt,
you're good.
But
Go
when you
ahead.
say teleport, do you mean teleport from one dimension to another, or
No,
or
location
teleport from one place to
another
on the earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it exists. I don't
Maybe,
know.
maybe.
I mean, I really think that unicorns exist somewhere. I'm like, maybe they exist in a different realm or a different planet.
Okay. All right.
Where do we come up with this in the
Right.
beginning? Like someone must have seen it or something.
Okay.
Gracias.
Okay, now, shapeshifters, a person with the ability to change their physical form at will.
Could be. I mean, maybe.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I feel like after saying all these other things exist, might as well, right?
Yeah,
Right.
They're called snakes.
They're
The shapeshifters.
I've met a lot of
They're actually
shapeshifters.
snakes.
A lot of females.
Shapeshitters, that's what I've met.
Yeah, a lot of females. Hey, what's up, cyst?
Oh no. What
turn
happened
into
to you, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Do you believe in haunted houses?
Yes, absolutely. Of course.
What about
100%.
haunted apartments?
Yes, haunted anything.
Haunted trailers?
Sure.
What about a haunted car?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Why not? I believe that there's good spirits and bad spirits, and I believe that they're, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
What about okay. And I want to say it was 1969 this was written.
Okay.
And it came out and he started the first church of this cult in San Francisco.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you, would you read this book? First of all, are you a book reader at all?
I love books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you read the Satanic
Relaxing.
Bible by Anton LaVey?
No. Nah.
Even if somebody gave it to you for Christmas that has a nice wrap box?
No. I don't, because I don't mess with that stuff. Why?
Okay. No.
That's like someone who's my enemy, or maybe someone who is my mom's enemy wants to give me, a photo album of them as a child and all
Okay.
that stuff. Like, I don't care to fucking look at you as a kid. I don't fuck with you. You're my enemy. Satan's
Okay.
my enemy, so I don't care to know anything with.
That's
And
it.
I know a lot of people who say they're the Satanists
Right.
don't actually believe it. Like, if they're not,
Right.
but I don't fuck with any of it that even sounds like it.
Hey, Alex, let's give her a hand clap for that one because I agree.
Okay.
No, I agree. I don't
Yeah.
dabble on that shit.
Hey, some people just say it to scare people.
Okay, you know what? Let's ask them.
Right,
real,
to be scared.
Okay,
It's
Alex.
true, right? Yeah.
Alex, let's put that in the live chat because we can ask questions of the people in the live chat. Would you
Okay.
read the Satanic Bible? Okay.
Yes.
Would you read the
I
Satanic?
would like to know for the viewers out there.
Yeah. So in
how
about
many
15
people
minutes,
would
we'll come
read
back,
that?
Alex.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what? But
Have you read it?
no, and,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't dabble in that shit because I truly believe that. My dad used to always tell me,
Yeah.
be careful who you let through your front doors. Okay.
Yes,
And-
I love
and
that.
Reading that and bringing that home is a form of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what the fuck you're gonna bring in. You know,
Right.
I know enough of that dude, Anton LaVey, that I don't want to fuck whatever he is dabbled with.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. Somebody said, well, that's the cloak he wore. I don't give a shit if he was butt naked wearing Crocs wearing that cloak. You know? I'm not
Hell
bringing that
yeah.
shit home.
No, that's why I even said when you asked me about the Charles Manson, like,
Right.
no, I'm not. I don't want to open those doors.
Right. Okay, that's good
Fuck
because
it, yeah.
you kind of almost eliminated all my questions now.
Oh,
But
no,
I'm still going to ask you, but I still want you to be truthful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so honest.
No, you
I'm
know,
too honest.
but I
Exactly.
do believe that the way you feel, I feel the same way. Like
Yeah, I
I couldn't,
like
I couldn't read that shit. I had a he was not a friend, but a buddy of mine
Right.
that, you know what's funny? A lot of these guys that are, there's like that quote that it says, the people that, common sense is like deodorant. The people that need it the most don't use it. Okay?
I bet, but I like it.
And then this guy
Yeah.
was such a smart, intelligent, eloquent speaker.
Right.
But have you heard of the philosopher Anton LaVey? And I knew exactly damn well who that was. And I go, yeah, I heard it. And he pulls out the Satanic Bible and he goes, do you mind if I read you something? And I was like, don't read me that shit. Fuck that dude, bro.
Good for you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't read that shit, man.
Good
Are
for
you sure? What are
you.
you afraid of? I'm not afraid of you or one damn
Right.
demon in hell, homie.
Just don't waste your breath
Yes.
and your time.
Well, he's a great philosopher. A lot of people don't know that a guy named Aleister Crowley ordained Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey ordained Marilyn Manson.
Really?
Yes. I have a page called Freaky Tales and another podcast where we talk all paranormal shit.
Yeah.
And
Okay, that's dope.
and I just recently, you can Google Marilyn Manson's
Yeah.
Satanic card because he belonged to the First Church of Satan in San Francisco that Anton LaVey opened up in 1967.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. So,
Huh.
but no, but I think only one person since
Right.
we started dining with the wizard, only one person said that they would read it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody said fuck that. So
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. No,
all right. I had another one.
That just made me feel weird just thinking about that. I just got
Come
like,
on, we're supposed to be having a good time. Okay,
oh, man.
okay. Now I have to ask you these because I ask everyone, and everybody has a different answer.
Ask me, Tony El
Okay.
Tigre.
Okay, here's
I'm
You
gonna
heard
mix
it-
my Red Bull with the margarita and see how that tastes.
Yeah.
I'm a chef. Remember, I'm a good cook.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I just like,
Okay, what about, I'm going to mention several serial killers, okay?
okay.
Richard Ramirez, you don't know him, the Night Stalker. Did you guys see his Netflix
Right. Oh yes,
schedule?
yes, yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay, a lot of people don't know that George Lopez has his own podcast, okay?
He does. I know that.
And the reason
love
why I
George
bring it
Lopez.
up, because the detective that caught Richard Ramirez is his co-host on his podcast.
Oh wow.
Yes, I was trying to get him here.
Really?
Yeah, but he
Oh,
would
and
never.
you can't-
He would never answer my
Have you ever
Facebook.
had George Lopez on here?
No, I would love to. I came very close, but
Really?
yeah, he just gets really busy.
Yeah. Of
So
course, yeah.
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. What about Jeffrey
Wow.
Dahmer, the guy who eats?
Yes, I remember that.
He
I
eats-
saw that documentary, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
Yes.
he eats all the weenies except the legs and the arms and the heads. Okay.
Right. Him and the girl with the head in the crock pot.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. They make a great couple.
yeah.
Okay. Then we have,
There's
of
always
course,
someone for someone.
Charles Manson. Okay. Who claims he never killed anybody, but he was convicted
But he
for
just had other
the
people do it
mastermind.
for him.
Isn't it crazy that? Okay, I heard this years ago, and I believe it's truth.
Right.
Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You got guys like Hitler. You got guys like Stalin.
Right.
You got guys like Marilyn Manson.
Right.
You got guys like Jim Jones, who moved his church to Guyana and told everybody to drink the fucking Kool-Aid, and they did.
And they did it.
Like,
You remember that?
you got to be that fucking good, or
That's
you're-
what I'm saying.
your
Like,
whole-
look at the Tinder swindler. I know it's a big deal. He wasn't
Yeah.
having bitches kill people,
But
but I mean,
he had the gift of gab.
yeah, killing their accounts.
Fuck.
He had the gift of gab.
Yeah.
I'm not good like that because I'm.
My heart is
Can
too
you imagine me
good.
trying to stutter to someone to like, do you want to pay for this? That's me right there.
Baby, I need you to send me $5K.
It wouldn't work.
You know,
Yeah.
why not? Don't you fucking love me? I'm staying in a 1-star hotel. You know, that's what he said. I heard that's what he said. I'm
what he
staying in a
said?
1-star hotel. You know,
Stop.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, baby, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Pobrecito,
exactly.
okay. Hold
shape
on.
up or ship out, bitch. So like, yeah.
So sorry.
Okay, Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
I
remember that.
An intelligent guy.
Right.
Who okay, I'm gonna ask you. You're
And a lot
woman.
of them they're all intelligent and they're
Yes.
eloquent speakers.
Ted Bundy. Do you believe that guy was good looking?
You know what? He was kind of good looking.
Okay, see, I had to ask, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because these motherfuckers over here, Alice on the refill. These motherfuckers are on. They make all these documentaries. Him and his Hollywood good looks. I'm like,
Yeah. And you're like, he's not good looking.
what the fuck? Like seriously, that dude?
I thought as a, yeah.
What about Richard Ramirez? Was he good looking? And
Yeah.
don't lie. For reals?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture of Richard Ramirez
But
afterwards,
let me-
just to make sure we're
but-
talking about the same guy.
Right. But what I don't understand though too is, I don't know. My parents and especially my mom raised me to be like, constantly on the lookout for like stranger danger and like just like bad people. And
Stranger
I was
danger, yeah.
even like as like a teenager, I was like that bitch walking around at like 14. You know, like your parents would drop you off at the mall and you
Right,
would walk
right.
around with your friends, and I would walk around with like keys like this. Like
Ah.
just preparing myself, or I would always be looking over my shoulder, or seeing who was around me,
Right.
noticing like to this day,
Right.
I will notice my atmosphere.
Okay.
If I'm walking in a grocery store with my kids, I'll follow like a family out
Right,
to my
right, of
car.
course.
You know what I mean?
You
Stuff
can never be
like
too
that.
careful.
So but I don't know.
Okay.
So for me, like, and especially being in the music industry my whole
Yes.
life, like looks don't phase me like that. So
Okay.
if
So-
some guy was good looking, was like, I want to make you a model. Here's my car. Come back to my car. Come like,
Oh, no, hells no.
like
You know,
yeah.
you know how that fool was so damn crazy. Ted Bundy,
Yeah.
he had a crutch and a
Yeah.
fake cast, and then try to pretend.
Yeah.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
So and then he could just clobber your ass.
It's
and,
crazy.
And then throw you
I
in his
know, but
Volkswagen.
that's hard though too, because I would be the girl, like, oh, let me, because you know, if someone was,
Yes.
yeah, he was
I'm
smart
like, nah,
that.
fool, fuck out of here with that shit.
And then you end up on some reality show
Yeah,
where they're
exactly.
like, what would you do? This guy clearly didn't help this guy.
Exactly. I thought it was Ted Bundy's brother.
Right?
Al
Shit.
Bundy.
I know.
So, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The last one, so I mentioned Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, Ted Bundy. Now you kept David Berkowitz, the son of Sam, who's still alive, who said that he was given orders by a dog to kill people. That's what he said.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
I didn't know
what he
that.
said.
That's, wow.
Yeah, no, you know who actually made a
Wow.
good movie about him? Believe it or not? Spike Lee.
Okay.
Son of Sam. Or Summer of
Oh.
Sam, one of those, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
I'll have to check that out.
so you get a phone call, okay?
Whoa.
Who the fuck is this? And he said, hello. No, you answer the phone, hello. And then he said, Sophia Maria. And he said, yes. How you doing? This is the warden here at San Quentin, and I have Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, Ted Bundy, Deborah Berkowitz, and they're all fans of yours. They're all scheduled to be executed tomorrow at 12 noon, and they would love to meet with you before.
Right.
Would you be willing to meet with one of them for 1 hour?
No, absolutely not. But I'll tell them, I'll give them like my email to Zelle, and I would say if they want me to send like a Blessings and Besitos shirt or an album, I'll sign that shit.
Okay.
Take a Polaroid and send it out. Here's my cell.
So okay.
I don't want to fuck with you like that.
Yeah,
but
even
no,
though I already
wouldn't.
know your answer, but I
Yeah.
just have to ask just for the fans' sake, okay? So
Yeah.
you wouldn't be curious, like, just to, like, okay, as long as security there, I want to ask these motherfuckers something. You wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't have that in you?
Nah, because like I feel like people like that are children of the devil, and I don't even want to like be around that kind of shit.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, no. Would
Okay.
you? If they're like you're
Hey, well,
All they
what if
listen
it,
to.
what if it was your job, right? Let's say you were a news person,
A
and they
journalist.
and they
journalist.
asked you, you
Yeah.
know, you got
this could be a breaking story
this
for
could
you.
be a breaking story. It's gonna be our biggest story ever.
Yeah.
And get 1 million views on YouTube immediately.
that's a big paycheck too.
Yeah,
If
could-
it's a
would
breaking
you consider
story.
it?
Yeah, I would consider it because it's a breaking story.
Okay, now
and it would be a big paycheck.
Now, who would you consider out of all of them? Richard Ramirez,
Man.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy that eats people,
This makes me
Charles
feel
Manson, Ted Bundy, David Berkowitz.
I'll go with Ted Bundy.
Okay, Ted
I'll
Bundy,
go with Ted Bundy.
the
Who
guy
would
with
you
the
go
Hollywood
with?
looks.
Yeah, I might as well. I mean,
Yeah.
to see what he looks like in person.
Okay, see,
To see if he's using Snapchat a lot in jail. I
yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Okay, me personally, I'm going in there if I did, and that's just if. Okay, if
But would
I
you
did.
though? For like a question like mine, if you were a journalist and it was a breaking story.
Okay, I'll give you my answer right now. Let me finish what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
I go in there already with the frame of mind that I know that this motherfucker's not going to tell me the truth.
Right.
I already know that he's going to give me
Smart.
some bullshit answer. I'll probably take Richard Ramirez.
Okay.
Yeah, only because he's Latino and I feel that I can probably relate
right,
with his
yeah.
goofy ass.
There you go.
But yeah, I'll definitely talk to him. But
Right.
I would, my whole thing is this. I don't want to fall for I had a bad childhood and my dad used to beat me. Look, I know a lot of people that had bad childhoods
Yeah.
and are still alive and got great families.
Right, and
Okay.
that don't
They didn't go
murder people.
fucking butchering motherfuckers.
Right.
But yeah, I would like to chop it up with his ass.
Yeah.
And if I could get one good swing on his, and then they could take me out.
Damn, I like that.
So that's what I would do.
What's up?
Knock his front teeth. He ain't gonna use them in hell. So might as well.
I
Don't let tigre. Okay. Okay. Now, let's talk. We were talking about scary movies. We talked about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What is one movie, if any, or maybe a couple, growing up you watched that literally
Scared
fucking
the shit out of me?
made an impact, and you're like, fuck all that.
To this day, the original Exorcist.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that's the number one movie of all time.
I could watch that shit to this day, and the film could be old as fuck, and it still gives me like
Yeah.
heebie-jeebies. Like, nah.
Like you cannot be
original Exorcist.
Yes, the original. You cannot
Yeah.
be watching the TV,
Ooh.
but as soon as you hear it, what the, what the fuck? is that?
Right.
But okay,
Yeah.
yesterday after my podcast, I went in, fixed myself some supper late, and I was going Netflix because Netflix has The Exorcist now.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So I put it on. I just kind of skipped a little bit. The doctors are going upstairs, and then that's when she throws herself on the fucking bed. Her
Yeah.
throat inflates.
Yeah.
And then she's jumping on the bed. She slaps the
Right.
fuck out of her mom, and then she tells the doctors, "Fuck me, fuck me." I'm thinking,
Yeah.
this was a 13-year-old girl acting
Yeah.
this out.
Because she was possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to think though, there was a
I
13-year-old
know.
girl that was playing that part. Yeah, that is crazy.
Like you wouldn't think
Shit,
that there were
I never thought
certain
about
laws that would prohibit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then stabbing herself in the fucking coochie with a
Right.
cross.
Yeah, you know what? I never thought about that.
The coochie cross.
Right.
Like
The coochie cross. Oh no.
I just don't get it. Okay, get the cross.
coochie
Get the cross.
Get the coochie cross.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
that cross, the coochie one.
Coochie cross, take two.
Oh no. I know. If you think of right, that is nuts.
Yeah, and she's like,
Yeah.
who's directing her to do that?
I don't know.
Who's directing her to
Thinking
do
of
that?
similar.
Like, that's where, like, I think, like,
Man, I'm gonna watch this with a whole new.
yeah, a whole new twist. Like, make sure you do the pelvic thrust.
Oh no! Oh
you know?
my goodness.
Yeah, like I don't get
Ay,
it,
Dios
but
mío, I don't know. I mean that's a good point. And if you think about it, there's probably been a lot. I remember I was just because I'm obsessed with Megan Fox. I love Megan Fox, and I was watching like the old interview she did with wasn't Kimmel? Was it Kimmel? Yeah, I think it was Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And she was talking about how the one of the movies she did, she was only 15 at the time, but they hired her to play one of the go-go dancers, and they poured like alcohol and water all over her, and her breasts were showing, but she was only 15 at the time, and they were like, just say that you're 18 or something.
And she said that?
She said it, and she ended up getting a lot of shit for it. Like, she was banned from Hollywood for a long time. That interview, I think she did back, I don't know, she was in her 20s, so.
I think.
She's my age, so. Huh?
Because she was with Disney.
What she's, yeah.
Yeah.
She was an extra on Even Stevens.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
What? Really? I didn't know that. Oh
So-
my God.
so,
Okay.
man,
I didn't- that's something new.
Yeah, but for her to say that-
that probably that happens a lot in Hollywood. It's Hollywood.
I know.
You know what I mean?
The home of the
biggest pedophiles are
fruits and the nuts.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, I think, was
Yeah.
it Corey Feldman or Corey Haim? Remember those two guys that hung around together? One died?
Yeah.
One
And
guy
then the one
came
guy's
out-
still around, and he does like a shitload of porn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Corey something.
He was saying that about all the pedophilia.
That it was so bad.
Yeah, and then fucking
Yeah.
Justin Butthead Bieber. Justin Bieber.
Justin
Yeah,
Bieber?
yeah.
Oh,
He was
no.
going to church out there, and then he was saying that Hollywood is run by pedophilia, and I was like,
Was he saying that?
yeah. But
I mean, I was never in Hollywood, but being raised in the music industry since I was, you know, 5, 6
you do
years
hear
old.
of it.
I ran into that a lot, which is like producers, with
For real?
agents, with people, coworkers, people that I worked with that were, a lot of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay. You said Exorcist. Give me a couple of other more movies that you would say maybe came close to having a fucking horrible impact on you. Like, it scared you.
Okay, so this is funny, but the one movie as a kid that
Yeah.
I was deathly afraid of was Chucky. To the point where I couldn't even have it running on the TV because I was so petrified that I would have nightmares and stuff like that. I was
Oh, okay.
petrified of Chucky. And then my brother went later on and bought one of those little Chucky dolls.
And threw it at you.
And,
Shit.
yeah, and that just, put me over the
Okay.
edge.
I want to give a shout out to my niece. Her name is Denise.
Oh,
She was a little girl.
Right.
She saw Chucky.
right.
And she always had dreams that Chucky was chasing her with a knife
I've had
on a skateboard.
Oh, Denise.
So every time we see her now, we're like, hey, Chucky's coming.
Oh, no. How old is she now?
She's in her 30s.
Okay,
Yeah, she's in her
girl, I
30s.
feel you.
So,
Yeah,
she
that
was
is
like,
so crazy.
Chucky. And then I had another
So,
one
yeah.
with Leprechaun.
Oh, the Leprechaun?
The
With
Leprechaun.
Jennifer Aniston?
I used to be like, I want me gold. No, please don't.
I remember my dad used to be like, Sophia, what are you afraid of? You could just like kick it. It's a doll.
Right.
And it scared the shit out of me.
I wonder if you kick Chucky in the balls, would it hurt him? Because he's rubber.
Right. Yeah, because his pelotas are full of like fluff, right?
Well,
They're fluffy.
well, I think it did.
They're fluffy,
Yes,
I don't
exactly.
know.
Go ahead, Alex.
It did happen in one of the movies.
I'm going to kick. No, I don't remember that.
Somebody kicked him in the
Right,
balls
yeah,
and he
kicked him,
fucking
yeah.
flew
And
it.
he
He
was
did
like,
make the
"Oh."
He goes, oh, you
remember that,
fucking
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't scared of Chucky when I was a kid. I could watch that movie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, one time, like, I guess I ate real late and I watched E.T.
Oh.
and I had nightmares about that
About
shit.
E.T.?
Yeah,
No
and I
way.
couldn't go into my back. I couldn't go
Nah,
into the
bro.
back room no more because
Really?
I don't know, something happened. I don't know.
That's so.
It
You know
just
what?
traumatized
If
me, I
you
don't
think
know.
about though, E.T. is kind of scary for a child. It's like
Yeah,
this
I mean-
alien.
It's just
like,
weird,
imagine
yeah.
if that happened in real life. Tell me you would not like go grab your
Well,
gun really quick and try to shoot it.
If he told me
like if you saw
E.T. phone home, my thing was like, motherfucker, who's going to pay that bill? You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny.
So, I ain't paying that shit, bitch. Fuck you at Mars. Okay. So,
So funny.
Chucky, Exorcist, give me one more.
All right, so It. It was another
Okay.
scary one for me
Okay.
as a child. I know
Now
I'm
the
mentioning
original
all-
one or the
Yeah,
new
like,
one?
But when I was a kid, so
Okay.
I'm thinking all the ones that were like in the 90s and stuff.
Okay.
80s
Okay.
and 90s, because it would scare the shit out of me. And actually, the most recent one that I watched, I actually watched it with my kids, which is fucked up as a mom to do.
But she's confessing, so we
Like
forgive
9,
her.
6, and 5. No, I mean, but I mean, even that kind of like is scary.
Okay.
And I just don't like clowns, period. So I
you
remember
know
like
what?
my
What do you-
mom had all these like clown
Right.
toys. What is it called? Like those dolls or whatever. And I remember one night I just ended up taking them all porcelain, taking them all down.
Did you ever see that Dolls movie? That movie with the dolls
No.
where they move around. It's like an '80s movie. I can never. You know what? I'm gonna do my homework, and then next time we come on here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about
Okay,
it.
Alex, give us the
Okay,
results.
I'll check that out.
It should have been a couple of minutes already.
Okay, yeah. 15 minutes ago.
What was the question?
The question was, would you read the Satanic Bible?
Okay.
And 8 out of 81 votes, 23% said hell yeah, Pedro, and 15% said I already did, homie, and 62% said hell no, my boy.
62% said no.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now let me ask you a question as far as pertaining to clowns. What is it with women and clowns? Because a lot of women do not, like, they
Yeah?
fear clowns.
Is it
What do
like
you
a
think it
woman
is?
thing?
I think so, yes. Because my sisters are all afraid of clowns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and other women that I've
Same.
asked here, clowns. Now, we're not talking about, like, idiots on the street. We're talking about, like,
Right.
actually clowns.
Like real clowns.
Yeah.
No, yeah, just I don't know what it is. The paint, the overly overly happy, overly
Okay.
good. Like I don't know.
Could
'Cause
you
even,
date a
like,
guy-
person in real life that's you ever meet a person that's overly happy?
Yeah.
And you're like this mother. Like I don't like. You know what I mean? And I'm a
Can,
happy
can you
person.
date a guy named Payaso?
But I think I probably have. At
Oh,
one
that,
point.
okay. Payaso, if you're watching,
Payaso.
I'll give you a shout out. Chato.
Chato.
He said Chato. Man,
They call him Joker.
that's what my mom used to call my dad,
Sad
Chato.
boy. I think at some point.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
Growing up, what was your favorite, if any, Halloween costume?
Oh, I've always loved to. I probably 3 or 4 times I dressed up as an angel.
Really?
My mom always had me dressed up as an angel.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you, you said
And to
3 or
this day,
4
I like
times.
it. Huh.
You said 3 or 4 times. My mom dressed me up 3 times in a row.
Okay.
In elementary, El Diablo.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I don't like
yes.
those costumes. And I never wanted to put my kids in those kind of costumes.
know.
Because I just don't want anything to do.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're
And then
cute
she-
and they're sexy too.
Yeah,
for
and
some
then,
women.
and then she
but I don't
wonders,
like it.
she wonders like why it turned out the way it did, El Pinche Diablo.
Oh no.
But
Hey, you know, no lie,
But
Tony.
you're the opposite though.
yes, now I am.
that
But
happened-
I used to wear my tail in the front.
Oh,
Yeah, so
come on. I like it. Okay, you know.
all right. Go ahead, Alex.
I
Go ahead.
like it. Okay.
Here, tigre.
Yeah, no. Hey, Tony, me too. When I was when I was a little kid, I would say like 3 or about 3 years old. My mom dressed me as a devil, a little
Yeah.
devil,
Yeah.
and because I don't remember, I was too young. But she says that when she put me in the mirror, like I scared myself and I started crying.
No way.
No shit.
Because she painted like my eyes black.
She went
and like
all
the
out
rest
for
was,
you, too.
was black. I mean, it was all white. I mean, it was red. You know, like red and
You look,
Yeah.
you were just like
That's
Sippy.
crazy. You know what's crazy? I went and said angel, and you said
Devil.
the little
Yeah.
devil.
Yeah.
Little
Can you
diablo.
pass me the tequila?
Oh, kill you.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's
crazy.
obviously with The Exorcist, Jaws, Texas Chainsaw
Oh,
Massacre,
Jaws, yeah.
The Omen, and Carrie, all the original ones.
Are you afraid of sharks?
When
They scare you
when
in
I
the
was a
ocean?
kid, yes. I mean, put it this way, and I'm not lying when I say this.
Right.
This is the truth.
Okay.
Jaws had such an impact in my life.
Nothing with Alex.
Jaws had such an impact on my life that when I would sit down to take a dookie, I would look down to make sure nothing was coming up.
Okay, you know what? I didn't do that when I was going potty or number 2, but when I was in the bathtub, I would get like deathly afraid because I would look down in the bathtub and
Yeah.
think that there was like a shark.
There was gonna be
lurking under
something.
there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Were you in your Diablo costume when that was happening and I was dressed up as an angel?
I was just wearing the mask. Yeah.
Here's the mask.
Yeah, with the tail in the front.
Yeah, no, even to this day though, like I love going to the beach to lay out, but I don't want to be in the ocean. I'm not a swimmer. I
No,
don't
me
like
neither.
being-
Me neither.
That shit scares me.
You know what's what trips me out? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
When you're on the shore,
Right.
the water comes,
Yeah.
and then it goes back, and then your feet sink.
Okay, let me tell you, the last time we were at the beach, this motherfucker over here was like, come out with me just a little. I remember, like, I'm barely 5'3", like,
Right,
and my
right.
husband, he's 6'8", okay? So he was like, come out with me. So he's holding me. I'm like a rag doll, right?
Right.
And he's like, you know, holding me. He fucking threw me this way, and I swear to God, I almost died. Like the tide grabbed me, and like I was doing somersaults like under the water with the tide, and I just kept thinking to myself like, I'm not gonna die like this. I'm not gonna die like this. So I was like Eye of the Tiger was going through my mind. I was like pumping hard to try to get out there.
Did you think when I get out, I'm gonna fuck him up?
No, I was fucking pissed.
So in other words, the tide is high.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
No, it scares the shit out of me.
Real quick, Francisco Delgado dropped $20.
Okay, Francisco, ¿cómo estás? Gracias.
And he says, if you don't donate, you're not Mexican.
Yeah,
With
if you
a
don't
laughing-
donate, you're not Mexican, eh?
with a
So,
laughing
Cute, I love that.
emoji.
so you want another one or you good?
I'm good at it.
Okay.
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 I'll do a toast with you with this one.
All right, cool. But you got to take one more before you leave, though, because since he's driving. Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Yeah. So
you
no,
kind
no
of.
sharks, no beaches.
Okay, let's.
Oh, yeah.
Answer to kill you.
There you go. Al.
Okay, I'm gonna name 3 artists. I'm sorry, 4 artists, and you tell me which one you would either like to see in concert or meet. And I kind of already gave you 2, but I'm gonna add 2 more.
Right. Okay.
Prince,
Right.
Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Bob Marley.
Oh, so they could be people that have passed?
Yes, it's just
Okay.
all of them that are passed.
Oh,
Prince, Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Bob Marley.
okay. For Selena, Whitney Houston.
No, it's got to be of these 4 right now.
Oh, who I want to meet up those for?
Yeah, and then I'll
Oh.
give you some other ones.
Okay, I would like to see Michael Jackson perform, but I would like to meet personally Bob Marley.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, here's the other ones. Selena, Richie Valens, Vicente Fernandez, Juan Gabriel.
Oh, that's so crazy. As much as I want to say Selena, I would say Richie Valens because he reminds me so much of my grandfather. And me and my grandfather and all of us cousins would
Right.
listen to his music all the time with my grandfather. My grandfather just recently passed, so I would say Richie Valens. 'cause
You know
he
what's
was my
funny?
grandfather.
I said Richie Valens here.
Really?
Yeah, I said Richie Valens. So,
That's interesting.
yeah.
If you look at pictures of my abuelito when he was younger and you look at Richie Valens, it's like looking at the same person, the same head, the same neck, the same body.
You know what's crazy?
And he's saying like that. Like,
He was 17 years old.
yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Look at Selena. Was she 22,
I know,
23? She
I
was
know.
baby. And she was just about to cross over mainstream.
Yes, yes.
Jenny
she was-
Rivera, she wasn't on that list, but I mean.
you know what? You're right. I need to add her.
You
You're
need
right.
to add Jenny.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Yeah. Okay.
I was in San Fernando, and I went and I saw the school that Richie Valens went to. So I felt a little bit closer, I guess. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you some.
Really?
Yes, I did.
What school is it?
I believe it's San Fernando Valley High, or
great.
if I got it wrong, if you guys live in San Fernando Valley, you guys are
Yeah.
watching, put it on the live chat. But I was in San Fernando Valley at a car show hosted by Danny Trejo, and the school across the street was a school that everybody told me Richie Valens went to. I might have forgotten the name of the high school, so I'm gonna say
wow.
San Fernando Valley High.
Okay. That's
Okay.
neat.
So now I'm gonna ask you a couple of goofy questions. Do you believe? What the fuck did I get that from? See,
I do.
Okay. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Nah.
Now, do you believe guys with big feet?
I've seen some big, ugly ass feet, and
Yeah.
I don't like big, ugly feet and ugly toes.
Thank you.
That's a big thing. Like,
Hello,
like,
somebody.
Like you can, like if a person just is not born with nice feet or nice toes, I'm not gonna hate, but at least keep the shit clean. Like I'm very, as a female, I'm very about like I will choose a guy that's maybe not as chiseled and abs, but he has like really nice clean fingernails and toes, and takes care of himself.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
groomed,
What if
you know
he's
what
a
I mean?
mechanic?
Okay.
Oh, that's
I know, I'm
different,
just
though,
saying,
right?
like,
no,
just
that's it's a good
hypothetically.
point. No, I mean, then I
It's
would,
a-
I would,
it's
I
hard
would.
to-
Right, it's hard to get that grease.
Okay,
out.
Alex says you're a mechanic.
I just want to
Are
Okay.
know.
you? No, you know what?
I'm serious.
I would look past that because mechanics work really hard, and I could look past that.
All right.
Yeah.
Aliens. Do you believe in UFOs?
Yes, absolutely. There's gotta be aliens somewhere in this entire.
Now I'm talking about aliens from
universe.
up there. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
What? Wait. What are we talking about?
No, that's all
I
right.
was talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So. Oh, Tony.
Shadow people.
Shadow people. What's that?
Like shadow. Like you're asleep. Give me a scenario. You wake up and you see like it's dark, but you see something darker.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I believe in that.
Okay.
I just think that's like a spirit.
Okay. What about like Paranormal Activity. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen movies, sitcoms,
Like-
TV shows,
like,
Paranormal Activity.
Do you believe that something like?
Yes. Yeah, I believe in all that.
Okay.
Have you ever been standing somewhere and like you swear that you see someone in your peripheral
Yes,
vision?
that's what some people
Or
would
like you'll walk in a room and you feel like all the hairs on your
Yes,
back,
yes.
like if your neck stand up or something.
Yes.
Like yeah. I
even
believe
if
in
you
that
have no
shit.
hairs, it'll stand up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Now
I get it lasered off, but I'm sure somewhere.
you get lit with the Darth Vader lightsaber.
My pubic hair stand up. No, I was joking. I was joking. I need to stop drinking. Okay.
No. Let's keep it going.
Right,
You need
okay.
to keep drinking. Okay. You already said the devil, el diablo. You believe that he
Yes,
exists.
of course.
Not that you believe in him, but you believe he exists.
Of course, yeah.
What about like ghosts? Do you believe?
Of course.
You said haunted houses.
Yes.
Okay. What about demonic possession?
Yes, I believe in all that. I believe that a person can be possessed.
You know what? I believe that people can be possessed on and not even know it.
Yeah,
You know, like
For sure.
like they don't even know it themselves. Okay.
that's scary.
Yeah, it is. Now, what about voodoo? Like witchcraft? Do you believe?
Yes, oh, of course.
Like, do you believe that like there could be like some, you know?
My Italian grandmother would call it the Molly Oaks.
Molly Oaks. Okay.
She'd be like, you got the Molly Oaks. And she would make us wear a red ribbon somewhere under our clothing because it would
Okay.
keep like the evil eye out. And I really believe there was like times in my life where someone could wish so much negative and
Okay.
bad upon you. The evil eye.
What
I
about
believe
a
in that.
red G string? Would that help? Would that be the same
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
That'd be
why
the same thing. We're just throwing that out there.
Yeah, for sure. A red
No,
G-
you know,
G-string. If
okay.
it has red glitter on it, it's even better. Red lace. Actually, no, red lace isn't good because it has too many holes in it. It's not secure enough. Too many like
That's dope.
absolutely.
Okay. Now, see, the reason why I asked about voodoo and witchcraft,
Right.
because I met on Freaky Tales. Okay, I met people that claimed they were witches or that know witches. Okay?
Yeah.
And they all said across the board, they've all said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
When a person casts a spell on someone, you better expect that it's going to come back to you.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why
Oh,
they
I
say.
like that. I hope that did happen.
Yes,
because I believe that.
That's why they say amongst witches, like they say, if you're going to cast a spell on somebody, you better make sure it's going to be well worth it because it is going to come back to you.
Wow.
So
I like that idea. No, I mean, like, I don't say like my Italian grandmother and my Mexican grandmother were witches, but there were times like I've had like eggs cracked over my head and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Una
you know,
limpiada.
because right.
yeah,
Yes.
Sana colita de rana.
no.
Not
So,
that, but
sometimes
you know.
I get a limpiada for the haters. Okay.
It's too funny.
So I already asked you about haunted houses, haunted
Yeah.
apartments. What about levitation? Do you believe that that's possible that a person could actually?
I mean, I've never seen it personally,
Mm-hmm.
so it's hard to say. But I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe somewhere that's happened to someone.
I seen
but
David
I've
Blaine.
never seen it.
Are you familiar with David Blaine, the magician?
I've had really good sex before and levitated.
Out of this world. Like there it is. Die,
I
way.
flew. I was bewitched.
You were like this.
No, I don't know.
You were like, babe,
I think my body levitated.
just leave me here.
Yeah, I'm good, right?
You start doing the backstroke.
Yeah.
All good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it exists somewhere.
Now, what about
Alex is like this.
what about chupacabra? Do you believe
The
chupacabra?
comments, what are they? What are they
They're just
saying?
laughing. It's funny.
It's so funny.
Okay, what about chupacabras? Do you believe that exists? Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I always say this, and I have to say this because it's tradition. I don't believe in chupacabras, but I believe in chupa y cobra. That means
Okay,
you
like-
suck and you charge. So,
Hey,
I
well,
believe
that
those
exists
exist.
on
Yeah.
a daily basis.
There
Go to
you go.
any Hollywood and any
Las
streets.
Vegas Strip.
Yeah, Las Vegas Strip.
yeah. Okay.
Any
What,
cross streets.
what about La Llorona? Do you believe that that's real?
I'm sure that there's some woman out there that lost her child at some point that's a bad spirit
Okay.
that's trying to kill other kids or bring down their spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not her herself,
Okay.
but maybe there's spirits like her that are out there.
Okay.
Or maybe she does exist. I mean, I've actually, have you seen documentaries where people say that they've actually met her or seen her? Or,
Yes, I have.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe.
You You know, on
something,
social
yeah.
media, I see a bunch of lloronas, so a bunch of crybabies. That's
Oh
what
my
I see.
gosh,
So,
Tony. You've seen it.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm sure you have. I have too, for sure. So.
Yes. Okay, what about Bloody Mary? Do you believe in her?
Yeah, I do. You know what? Okay, so me and my friends tried that back in the day, and I was so
Tell us about
stupid for doing that. But we were out at a sleepover. I was like probably 13, 14.
Okay.
And the three of us went in the mirror and did that whole thing. And I swear to God that I really saw a figure. Like we saw a figure in the mirror, and there was like nothing but bad things that would happen like after that. It was really, I swear I saw it.
If you ever have somebody like you want to like do away with, say, come here, babe. Come here. Turn off the light.
Yeah. Oh my
Here's
God.
what you do.
So stupid.
Stand
too.
over
That's why
here.
when you're young. I would never do that again.
Bloody Mary, and
Oh,
just run
no,
out
I
and close the
know.
door.
That's why I'm an alcoholic. That's why I drink so many Bloody Marys. So now I just drink them instead of do the seance.
Okay, one time I came home fucking drunk.
Right.
And somebody dared me. I dare you. I dare you. So what I did, I'm not going to lie to you.
Right.
Went in the fucking bathroom, and I'm like fucking buzzed as fuck, and I'm like this, like,
Wait, was this last week or was this when you were a kid?
no, it's 2 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
No, I'm only playing. I was probably 21 or something.
Right.
I was fucked up.
Was it
and
just you? Or
It
you
was
guys-
just me.
Yeah.
It was about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I turn off the light, and I go, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary,
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Ooh, don't say it 4 times.
Okay? And I waited, and I swear to you, the mirror was about this far.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I could still see it now.
Yeah.
It almost seems like a little pillar of smoke started forming.
You saw
And
a form
yes,
of
and
like a black
I got fucking
outline.
scared, and I fucking ran the fuck out of that motherfucker.
Dude, that's crazy. That's exactly what I saw.
For reals?
I swear to God, it was like black, and it was like I saw like a form shaping a body.
Yeah.
And like we ran out. I swear to
Nah,
you.
fuck that. I hopped in my bunk bed, and I started
believe in
spooning
that
my brother. So yeah.
Hey, she was there and she was like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
She left.
Yeah,
I
like,
was like,
dumb motherfucker.
I'm good. I'm going to go on to the next.
Motherfucker cock blocking me. So, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, what about, do you know what a succubus or incubus is?
What, a sucky bus? I don't
Succubus
know.
or incubus?
Incubus, like the band Incubus?
Yeah, but that's,
I've never heard of that. What?
it's supposed to be a female spirit or a male
Okay.
spirit that
Oh,
actually
okay.
like has sex with you when you're like one of
Oh my
one
God,
of,
like that's what a sex dream is?
yes, but it's supposed to be like an evil spirit though.
Oh, no.
Yes, because there's been rumors of women that have woken up.
My husband's like, bitch, I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew you was having some crazy dreams. And then, of course, I'm having the best sex dream ever. And then one of my damn kids comes and wakes me up. And I'm
Yes.
like, fuck, and I can never go back to the dream.
what the fuck? Okay,
Damn, that was an evil spirit?
Yeah.
Dios, man, I need to have, like, the evil eye over
okay.
me.
I gotta share this, and I think every man has experienced this, whether you're
Because
a kid,
you're dudes, that's why.
yes,
You
whether
guys
you're a
experience
kid
that
or
more.
you're a man, all of a sudden you meet it with this one female. Whether it's somebody you wanted for a long time or somebody you just barely met.
Right.
You're having sex, or you're about to have sex.
Yeah.
She takes off her panties, you take off your pants, and you're like, fuck yeah. You start rubbing it, and then somebody wakes you up. Motherfucker,
Oh, no.
you son of a...
Isn't that, like, the worst, though?
Yes.
That's
Or
crazy.
you're about to bust. You're like, hey, and then all of a sudden, Tony, wait, motherfucker.
And you can never go back to
You
that
can never,
point.
like you're trying, like, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes, please.
But not knowing that that was like a toxic bitch, like a toxic spirit bitch.
Yes, exactly. Brother, can I ask you, has that ever happened to you as a kid growing up?
Shit, that probably happened to him like last night. He moans in his sleep though. Like
real?
there's times like he'll be like, and I'm like, like I'm laying there, I swear.
He's on a good one.
And I'm like, he's thinking about some bitch. Sometimes I'll try to listen and be like, does he say a name? So I'll be like listening, like, is he gonna say a name? But I
No, you
never
know-
catch him. I'm
know what you
waiting to
do?
see like, is he gonna
Here's
say,
what you
like,
do next time.
Stephanie or
No. You get in his ear and you say, get it, daddy.
yeah,
Get it, get it.
yeah.
Have I met her before? Yeah. Yeah.
Or no, I could be like, what's my name?
What's my
My name.
Yeah. And he goes, you're Rona.
Oh my God, I would slap you so hard that you would wake up. Can you imagine? imagine if you said another
Her name was Chalisa. Okay. All right. Do you believe it? Out of body experience. We're not talking about sex. Like,
Okay, because I was thinking about sex.
Yeah.
Now you-
Out of body experience. Like you can go to sleep or.
Yes.
and then
Is that
all-
like deja vu type thing where you feel like you've had an
See,
out of body experience?
I have that all the time.
Because I have deja vu
All of a
a
sudden I
lot.
wake up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm asleep. Walk out of the fucking house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have that.
So crazy.
What about, do you believe like, not that you believe in it or you partake, but do you believe that like tarot cards, like somebody can like see it and like, oh, that's you right there. Tarot cards.
Okay, I remember back in the day, I was young, single. I was with my mom. We decided to take a mother and daughter trip to Venice Beach, just go hang out. So we're walking through Venice Beach, and I went
That's
into...
where it happened for me. Go ahead.
This is
Venice
so
Beach,
weird. Like,
yes.
what is going on?
Venice
Okay,
Beach.
so Venice Beach, I go into one of these little stores, and this older lady comes up to me and was like, she grabs my arm, and she was like, you're special. And she was like, you're going to do a lot of things with music someday.
Wow.
But I wasn't doing anything with magic. Like, I wasn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I remember like, what? Like, it was the strangest thing, and I never saw her again, but it was like she randomly just came up to me. There was other young girls in there, and you know what I mean?
Right.
And said that.
But they were, but she was able to see us somehow.
I remember one time I was dating a guy. I was with, okay, I know a lot of people think this is crazy, but I was with him for a year. I never knew that he was married. He was older. He was my first guy that I dated that was older at the time for me. He owned one of the nightclubs in Vegas. He had a lot of money.
Was his name Felipe?
No.
I'm just playing.
He was a very bad Italian man. And
Okay.
he went back and forth to Jersey because he also had stuff going on in Jersey as well. I didn't know what it was to be with a guy that had that kind of, finances.
Yeah.
And all that stuff and older. So he said he would go back to Jersey for other things, never knowing that he was married. But anyways, he met my family, all this stuff. It was like a year
Damn,
of us
he was
dating.
scaring his ass.
Yeah, horrible
Tinder
guy.
swindler.
As soon as I found out, it was a long story, I found out he was married, I broke it off
Right.
immediately, of course. But and this was another time, I don't think it was Venice Beach, we're on another beach, and someone was doing the tarot cards, and we sat down, and the first thing she said, he's married.
Really?
I swear to God on my kids' lives. And she said, she put cards down and she looked and she said, he's married. He's a married man and it's not you. And I was 22, 23, and I was like, what? And he was like, this bitch is fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy.
What the
Suck
fuck?
my fucking balls. Like, what the fuck? I swear, that's exactly what he was like, what the fuck, you gonna believe her? You gonna be a little fucking
bitch
whore?
is
She's
fucking-
a whore. She's a whore.
Bitch just fucking
She's a
barely met me.
homo.
What the fuck does she know
You can
about
suck
me?
my fucking balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Suck my chicloso.
That's what he was. Yeah, and found out he was. So, I mean, I think that some people, maybe they do, and of course, there's people that don't.
Wow.
But there's got to be people out there that are kind of in touch.
Yeah,
You ever have like a
I
family
think so.
member that's like, I can feel things, or they can see auras, or they can... You know what I
No,
mean?
no,
Like my
no.
grandma, she's saying that she's always talking to spirits in her house. My grandma's always like, I was talking to a
Right.
spirit.
Right. No, you know
And
what?
I'm like, maybe
Look,
she is,
you know what?
you know?
I don't ever put past. I don't ever put anything past anyone, because I do believe that certain people are born with gifts, and if that's one of them, whether you use it for good or for bad,
Right.
I do believe that there are some people that can see shit like that.
You want to do another shot?
Yeah, she called
Alex,
it.
you want a shot?
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, she called it. She said he's fucking married.
one?
And this
And
fool
she
said,
called it.
She said, "Suck my fucking balls, bitch."
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna suck my balls. You gonna believe that,
Yes.
whore? He was
Okay,
like,
now-
not whore, whore.
Yeah. Okay.
whore.
Yeah. Whore. Okay. Now,
God, he
speaking
was
of
the worst
balls.
guy in the world.
Okay,
Like-
speaking of balls, real fast.
Yeah.
Do you believe in crystal balls? Not these kind of balls, but like these. I'm just.
I don't even believe in these kind of balls. All right. I'm so over it. 10 years marriage, man. I'm over it.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
We
no.
always have a good time with
I
Dahmer
know.
with the vision.
Shit, always.
Stay blessed, you guys.
Cheers. Cheers, Papa. Wait, what is the thing that you always say? Arriba. No, arriba.
Arriba.
Arriba, abajo,
Uh-huh.
el centro, right?
Yes.
Pa dentro, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a Cheech and Chong joke real quick. That has to do with balls. Okay.
That's his favorite.
Yeah. Cheech and Chong was saying that that there was a guy who was milking a cow.
Right.
Okay, I think a cow. I don't know, one of those fucking animals. He was milking a cow.
Is there more animals that do this?
Yeah, yeah,
You're like, my ex is.
yeah. So what happened was, a guy goes, "Excuse me, sir, do you know the time?" And he goes like this to the cow's balls,
Ooh,
and he goes,
no way. And he told
1:30.
No.
Yes.
He was right?
Yeah, he was right. And he goes, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Sir, how can you tell time by grabbing the cow's balls?" And he goes, "I'll show you." He goes, I grab his balls, I lift them up. And you see that clock over there?
That's cute. I love it. Oh my God. That's a good one. I love that one.
It's 1:30.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So you can use it. You can use it for free.
Oh my God, that's a good one. I love that.
Okay, Alex, did we ask a question?
No,
No.
I thought we did.
No.
Okay,
no, but you know what? I'm gonna ask a question right here.
go ahead.
I'm gonna put it up because a lot of the people in the live chat seem to they feel I feel that the people in the live chat can't agree whether a man and a female can be friends without ever having sex. So that's my question, and I'm gonna say yes or
Wait,
no.
I gotta say that a male and a female can't be friends without having sex. Or that's the only way to
me-
be friends.
me
is to have
personally,
sex. I
yeah.
feel like you can't. If,
No, those
I
are
mean,
gonna
you
be
mean
my-
if they've had sex, they can't be
Can
friends.
they be friends and have sex and still be friends?
No.
No, I don't think
No,
I don't think that's
no.
possible because you know what feeling. Okay,
No.
in my opinion, I just think that feelings get involved. You know,
Right.
you know, like for an example, I've had friends that friends that have told me, like, I'm with this one girl, I've known her for like 3 years, and I think we're gonna, hook up. And I go, bro,
Right.
if you have a beautiful friendship, don't fuck it up with that.
It will fuck it up.
It will fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like, feelings will get involved. Don't do it. Sometimes it's better to have somebody that has your motherfucking back
Right.
100% without getting your fucking feelings. She can have mad love for you and have your
Right.
motherfucking back without ever, doing some shit like that. So
Right.
I believe that's possible. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't relate to that because I've never had a guy just want to have sex.
Okay, wait. Can you say that again?
Okay, so like I've never had a guy like just have sex and like want to be friends after, or like they've always wanted a relationship, or they've
Oh,
always
okay.
wanted, you
Yeah,
know
they
what
wanted,
I mean?
they wanted,
I've never,
they wanted more. Like
they
just
wanted
didn't-
a relationship.
Okay, they didn't say, "Can we just wham bam?
Yeah,
Thank you,
no
ma'am."
one's wanted to be like right. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I'm like I've always been really picky about that.
Okay,
I wouldn't just have sex with someone just to have sex.
right,
I have
right.
to have like feelings. and
Hey, you
all
know,
that
it's
stuff.
neck and neck right here on that question right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
And what question is that?
That question I asked right now.
Okay,
the
but you
poll-
just barely asked it.
I know. It's
How
already
the
32.
fuck can you be neck and neck?
It's already 32 votes in. It's 50-50.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
oh shit.
I look pale. I look pale. I just noticed that. I just saw your phone. I look
Cálmate.
hella pale, hon.
Cálmate.
I need to, yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I forgot my fucking question.
Because he was about having sex and you could just be friends. And he was saying most people was like 50-50.
No, you know what? I just don't look. I'm a motherfucking man, and of course, men love sex. Okay, women love sex, but I couldn't be like boning sex. Boning and be friends. Boning and be friends. I just couldn't do that. It would have to turn into a
I don't
relationship
even want to
sometime.
ask. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that you say
Like,
that.
it
Because I
would-
feel like most men are the opposite, no?
No, well, for me, I've always liked relationships.
Really?
I've always liked.
So you're not like a one night stand type guy.
Well, I don't like that shit because here's my thing, and I'm gonna tell
I
you
love
why. Let me give you one example. When I first started performing in 1990, we did a show in Pomona, and my boy that was a rapper hooked up with a girl that night.
Mm-hmm.
And the next week, Too Short was performing at the same club.
That's dope.
So I told my boy, I said, "Man, are you sure you're gonna be cool with that?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's like my girl now." Ain't your fucking girl. So
Right.
what we did, we went to that club the following week,
Right.
and guess who was with Too Short backstage?
girl.
The same fucking girl.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
There's just some girls that like to gobble balls.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my God. Give me a cheese basket. I'm good with a fucking cheese basket.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
I don't know about all that. Those are the kind of balls I like. Cheese
Yeah,
balls.
exactly. Cheese balls. Don't trust
My
these
age,
balls.
I don't, yeah, I'm
So,
good on that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's preferences. Preferences, I guess.
Okay, now you asked me earlier, have I ever watched, am I into porn? Okay. And I told you, I said, no. What about you?
So I'm not, no. That's not my thing. Yeah.
What about porn magazine? You ever seen a full porn
I mean,
magazine?
of course I've seen them, but I'm just, I'm not into it.
Okay.
I would rather personally, like, I'm a straight female, but I would rather look at a naked woman than a naked man. I'd rather go to a female strip club than a male strip club. And
a male strip club? Wait, say that again?
I would rather go see a female strip club
Oh, okay.
than a male strip club. I don't want to go to Chippendales and have a bunch of guys hitting their, wee-wees in my face and slapping me around. Like I'm good.
Doing
I
the
don't want to
stomach
see you in a
wave.
cheetah thong, and
Damn.
you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good you like. I could go see a beautiful woman. I'm not gonna I don't want to eat her out, looking
right,
at her, but I'm gonna be like,
right.
damn, she's dope. Like she's bad.
Yeah,
But I'm not
that's one
into
thing.
porn. I'm not into all that stuff.
That's one
It's
thing
weird.
that
Yeah.
I love about women, that they can compliment other women.
Oh, I'm
See,
like that
now,
all day.
how gay would this sound? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be...
No, it's true though. It's true.
That a man goes to a Chippendale
Right.
like, dude,
Yeah.
that guy, he must work out. Like, look, dude, I heard his ass cheeks.
No, I know a guy is good looking. If my husband turns to me and he's like, if there's a good looking guy, my husband will be like, he's gay. And I'm like, what do you mean he's gay? Because he looks good. That's when I know, oh, he must be good looking in his eyes, because he'll be like, he's gay. He has abs.
I
he's
think-
gay, no?
I think,
I'm like, he must be.
big dog,
he
I
must
think
be
we all
hot.
say that, honestly. Like, he's gay. He's got
No,
he's got some fruit in his boot.
Yeah,
You know,
he's fruity. No, but I mean, no, I love, like I said, I'm straight.
Right.
But I love women, and I'm such about a female empowering other females, and
Okay.
it's like to the point, like some girls can look at another girl and they get like icky or jealous, or be
Right.
like, she's not even cute, or she's not like. I'm the opposite. No,
You know what? I
love
think some
and
women,
help
like,
all
have-
shapes, all sizes,
Yes.
all colors. I think women are beautiful.
And I think you can agree. Some women have twerking down to a fucking science.
I can't twerk for the life of me.
Now, have you
And
practiced?
I'm Mexican and Italian.
Have you practiced?
I feel like I need a bigger butt. I've been asking him to get me butt injections, I have a butt. I have a
Okay.
butt. I have it, but
All right.
I want to know what it's like to like set a bowl of cereal on my ass.
All
like
right,
to
all
that
right.
type, like Nicki Minaj shit.
Okay, or
before I die.
or a bottle between the cheeks.
Oh yeah, a bottle of like I'm on wine now. You're so silly. Yeah.
Okay.
Between the cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead
I
of
don't know
in
if I-
between
yeah.
the sheets, in between,
the
cheeks.
cheeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next.
But he's always like, babe, we have bills and shit. And he's,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know. But and I feel like it's the norm now. Like, but back in the 90s and 2000s, breast implants were the norm. Now I feel like thigh and butt injection.
Right.
Let me ask you, as a man, I'll
okay.
ask you and Alex, how do
Okay.
you feel about a girl having butt implants or butt injections?
When it's, in my opinion, when it's
Alex,
overdone, it does not look good.
Really?
But
You look like Bug's Life.
yeah, I mean, there's a
Because
point.
I feel like I'll lose some skin.
There's a point where it looks good, and then
Right.
there's a point where you pass that, and you
Yeah.
start entering that funny alien look.
Right.
And you got.
Yeah.
If
But
you're
let's
gonna
be
do that, you
honest.
gotta
Do a
it.
lot of celebrities who have butt implants or butt injections have that a Bug's Life look? That they're,
Yes, they do.
and they're still looked
Of
at
course,
as
of
a
course.
sex symbol.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Right?
as far as for me,
Have you ever felt butt implants? You felt?
If I did, I couldn't tell.
okay.
I I don't know.
Okay, like for me, okay, say that I went into a relationship and she had a fake butt.
Right.
Okay.
Like fat injections or
Yeah.
implants?
Oh, either
both.
or,
Okay.
I guess. If
Well,
I
it's
really
different.
cared for her and I loved her, then it wouldn't matter. Now, if I'm with her and she wants it, I guess I would have to talk, like, what is it about it that you really want? Like,
Right.
and if she convinced me, then maybe I'll support her.
That's
you know?
dope. I like that.
Then maybe but
Yeah.
you have to be open, in a relationship because
Yeah.
obviously your girl has goals, she has dreams, and you love
Yeah.
her, you want to support her. So
I would just say go do them squats.
But now
I do hella fucking squats,
Okay.
but when you're
no, I have to ask you this. No, but I have to ask you this, Sophia.
But I'm eating like Taki says I'm doing the squats. I'm
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a
Exactly.
gallon of ice cream after.
Yeah.
No.
Now say
A Corona in my hand.
you dating a man and he says, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball.
Right.
Baby, I want to get, butt implants or butt injections.
That's
and
weird,
he
though.
says, he says, me too.
Right.
What would you say?
I've never been asked that before, and I never really thought about it.
Hey, can I? Oh, you
Hold on, Alex. Hold on, pal. This is not dining with Alex. Give me,
It's not dining with Alex.
give me 1 second. Okay. Here's my thing. Okay.
Right.
If you're a dude and you're in a relationship
Yeah.
and your
That's crazy.
butt
I
is
never-
bigger than your girl's, there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I would feel really insecure. I'll be like, fuck it, you tried these panties on.
Yeah, like
You'll make these look better than me.
and you baby, I can't twerk. I can.
I don't know. Imagine like you stripping for me.
Hey,
My man can twerk.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
Yeah, what if he said that?
It's even like when I watch Instagram when they show like, a lot of girls we were like hair clip-in extensions or like weaves or
Right.
And now they're showing like the guys and they have like patches of hair that they'll put in or weaves and stuff like that. You never really think about that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't care.
hey, well,
Do
okay.
you?
have-
But I'm used to guys having kind of a different body. I guess.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I forgot now.
Oh, you forgot?
Fucking Alex.
Alex,
He's over here cock blocking the conversation. Talking about Africa.
can you remove your big
Yeah.
cock blocking?
Hey.
One more and you're fired.
My bad. It's the tequila.
Is that tequila?
Okay. Now there's a question that everybody have they been requesting? Is anybody asking the question? The C question?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
what's the
okay.
secret?
You know what? Earlier, this guy Terp Sauce dropped
Turp sauce?
Terp Sauce. Yeah.
I like it.
Terp Sauce. He says, "Bless up, y'all. Take a shot. Question for the guest: She ever heard the word cuck or chastity cage?"
Okay. First of all, I want to. Okay. How long has the last question been up? The one you asked?
That has been up for a minute. Like,
Okay.
in the
Okay.
back.
Give us the result and then we'll ask that question.
Okay. It's been 10 minutes.
Go ahead.
And the question is, 73 votes. And the question is, in your opinion, can a man and a female be friends without ever having sex?
Oh,
Okay.
you asked
Is
that,
the
right?
question. Okay, 58% said yes, and 42% said no.
That's
Not
interesting.
insecure
I'm surprised
people.
a lot.
Yeah.
Am
Okay.
I insecure because of that though? Maybe I am. You know what? I am fucking insecure and petty.
Okay.
I fucking hate myself.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just take another shot. You'll be good.
I am insecure.
Okay.
No, yeah, shit. Maybe
Alice, ask the cuck question. Is there any cucks on the live chat?
Okay.
cucks.
Okay. This is something that I've learned in 2020 when we got on lockdown.
Right.
I had a friend that would come over, and one day he was arguing with someone on the
Right.
phone, and I asked him the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck were you arguing about? Because he was like really, like arguing with this female.
Right.
Oh, I'm a master, and her husband's a cook, and she's my slave. Obviously, he was using all these different sexual terminologies that I'd never heard before.
Right.
I just heard men, women, straight, gay. That's all I knew.
Okay. Yeah. Same.
So
Same.
he said, no, her husband's a fucking cook, and I have his key.
What?
So, yeah, that's what I said. I said,
Okay. Key to the
key.
house or what?
Yeah. She goes,
Yeah.
no, it's key to his cage.
Key to it. Oh,
So-
she was dating it like an animal. She was beastie
Well,
tell.
that's kind of what I thought. And I was like,
Okay.
cage
Beast-
like to a fucking dog house or something? He goes, no.
Right.
He goes, his dick cage. And I was like, okay, you know what, bro? You lost me, bro. He goes, well, he goes, I don't know if you know this whole sex world. He says, I'm a master. I tell his wife what to do. He sought me out to fuck his wife while he watches. But
Oh, one of those things
one
where
of
you
those
watch.
yes. So I'm
yeah.
not lying to you. I'm 53 years
Okay.
old. I'm going to be 54 this year. Okay?
You like that?
Come.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
So I just. So when I first heard, I was like, "There's actually people like that." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm the master." And I go, what do you mean by master? He goes,
so he watches the shit.
No.
Or he's the puppeteer. Oh shit! I'm so confused.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
yes.
He's fucking like, it's a man coming to me and be like, hey bro, let me just go ahead and hit Sophia real quick as you watch.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh my
That's
God, you would kill me.
yeah, that's the master.
I wouldn't even get to do it because you'd kill me.
Like that's the master. Okay, so he comes over. The slave is her. She does whatever the master says, while the husband is fucking butt. No, he's fucked up her.
Alright.
So,
I'm chilling.
well, the man has a cage on his cock. So, yeah, like when I say cage, there is such thing as that. Yeah,
You said that.
Keep
You're
laughing.
being serious. Oh, you're being serious.
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, he has a fucking
is-
cage. So
Oh my God, people
I said,
are really into this.
I said, you have the key?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
Oh my God.
And I go, why is she mad at you?
Yeah.
Because I had the key for 3 days.
Wow.
So he can't take it out.
There's, like I said, there's always someone out there for someone. And
yeah.
like, look at the people. Oh, what did I watched on Netflix the other night? The kids were all asleep. He was passed out because he was high as fuck. And yeah, I just looked over in the backyard.
You're throwing him under
and
the
this
bus.
motherfucker was high as shit out. So I was like, all right, I have the whole thing, the house to myself. I'm doing. So there was this Netflix special. I don't know, but there are people that they dress up into. They'll dress up into teddy bear outfits, or
Oh, my
one person's
God.
like a full like dragon costume.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
And they have like sexual intercourse somehow with their costumes on, and they make love and all that stuff. You're like, wait, I know that. Actually, I just made myself really bad. I was watching this, but I was so curious. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Passed out watching the news.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, she's being honest.
No, I was being honest. No, because, sometimes you're just skimming through stuff, and I saw, like, Animal Love or something. So I was
Right,
like,
right.
what the fuck is Animal Love? And I was just so taken back. And I was thinking to myself in that moment, like, there really is someone out there for someone.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
could you do that with because you're married, right?
No.
Oh, I thought I'm sorry.
No,
kept thinking
no,
you're
no,
married.
no,
I'm
no.
so
What I'm saying is this, like.
Sorry.
Oh no. What I'm saying is no. I want to throw something at you.
So
okay?
you want to be the key master?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Let me finish
Scared
saying
of
no.
what?
Okay.
All right.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Okay. Ay, wait. What I'm saying is this. Okay.
Right.
There are dudes out there, and I just during the quarantine 2020.
Right.
There are dudes out there that dress up with diapers. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but after seeing the animal thing, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and then they
What?
resort to acting like
Stop.
babies. I'm serious. They like to be humiliated, slapped. They sucked on bottles. Like, you know what? And so my boy was
crazy.
telling me, and I go, "There's a whole world." He goes, "There's a whole world out there you don't even know." And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
and I'll be real with you. I said to myself, like,
That's crazy.
you know what? I don't want to know about the
Yeah.
motherfucking world. That's creepy.
Dude,
'Cause-
could you imagine when you're walking down the street or like someone just passing you up in the grocery store? Like, that's probably motherfucker that he's like, you guys are like looking at the eggplants together or the spinach, and he was just in a diaper like 5
Yeah,
hours
5
ago,
hours
like
ago,
getting
no.
his ass spanked.
Yes. Alice, you heard of guys dressing up in diapers, right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I maybe come across that maybe on the memes.
Now, do you still wear your
What
diaper
do you
or no?
mean?
Chale.
That's crazy.
No, but you know,
No, there's crazy
it is.
people.
It is. Like people
know
that
what I
dress in
mean?
leather with the fucking ball in their fucking
Oh, I don't
mouth.
like that. I don't get it. What is that called?
Bondage, maybe?
I don't like that. No, dominatrix.
Dominatrix.
So okay, I had a player role. That came off wrong. Tony, listen to the
No, I'm just listening.
film, the independent film that I recently shot for
Okay.
iRock Daniels, and he did the movie that Magic played the cop in. What was the movie that he made?
System, right?
Yeah,
System.
The System. It was an independent movie.
Okay,
It went
okay.
like to #1 in the independent films. He just recently made a comedy, and
Okay.
it's about this young guy that's trying to make it big off of YouTube videos and like make a viral video.
Okay.
So I play this girl that has this crazy boyfriend that's trying to like kill everyone that I talk to, and then I also play like a dominatrix. So I had to play
shit.
the role of a dominatrix, and the things that I had to kind of like look up and learn and stuff like that.
Were
Or like dominatrix type shit, like whips and things that you would say.
So you
and
kind
I
of
was
had to
just like,
do your research to act it out.
Yeah, right,
Okay.
of course. And I was like, I was even telling him, I remember, I was like, how do people get into this? Like, I don't want to be in pain when we're having sex. Like, I don't like, some girls are like, punch the shit out of me, like choke me. Like,
Yes.
I want to breathe. I want to be alive. Like, I don't want to be in pain. That's why I can't do it anally. Like, I can't because it hurts. Like, I don't want to do it. Like,
she said she said you take something up your butt, motherfucker.
fuck, like, I'm like, fuck, like, I want to, like, enjoy. I don't want to be in pain.
Next time, take out a cucumber and say, babe.
Like, I was like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
No.
I know that's too much, but it's like, I want to be like.
Right. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
So I just don't understand the whole dominatrix thing. I don't understand why would someone want to be like a dog and have a collar on and their nipples. You see the thing like they hold them up and they put the things on their nipples and
I don't get that shit. Like,
oh my, that's why
I don't
got
get
my chichis pierced. I can't do that.
I think
it's cute. No.
Yeah, I think the most kinkiest thing that I'll ever do is be butt naked with a Michael Myers mask. That's it.
Hey, I was in a bikini with a Michael Myers mask.
Oh shit! There you go.
I did a video of it.
There you go. And then I pull out my human knife. So there you go.
Okay.
So, anyways, but
That's scary.
this is Sophia
Going
Maria.
on at Tony's house.
Sophia Maria after hours.
This is
So.
definitely Sophia Moody after hours. No, but the sad thing is when I go on stage, I talk about shit like this.
For reals?
Yeah, it's sad.
Do people like what the
The
fuck?
last show I did, it was me, Coda. Did you ever have Coda here? Coda the barber?
No.
Oh, you have to have him. He's amazing.
Okay.
Another amazing artist. Check out his music. I just did a show with him, and we were on there with the Delphonics. Yeah, I got tore up before I went on to do my set.
Tore up?
All of us, we were like drinking, doing shots.
We had 4 drinks.
And you and Coda were smoking. I don't smoke weed, so. And I went up there. I started talking about like porn, yeast infection. I don't know what I was talking about.
No, it was Valentine's
Yeast
Day
infections,
weekend. No, Valentine's Day weekend.
fucking cheating men. I don't know what I
Longest
was saying.
marriages, like who've been married the longest in the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
I was grabbing people on stage, but yeah, I talked.
Like, if you got a
Throwing
big
extra
cock,
was-
say ho. You hear crickets?
If you got a big clit, say ho. If your shit stretched out, say ho.
Oh.
And I was like, ho. Who's got the big shit stretched out here? And I was like,
Say ho.
say ho.
And they were like, we're hoes.
Yeah.
Damn.
That concert was lit though. That was so fun. That was the dopest crowd.
This is a good show.
I told you.
This is a good show. Okay, Alice, give us the cuck results. How long has it been up? How long has it been up?
It's been up 9 minutes right now.
No, give it 5 more minutes.
Okay, yeah, we'll give it 5 more minutes. But
Okay, I
but
have to
it's
go pee.
overwhelming
I have to
already.
use the restroom. Can I go potty?
Okay, he's gonna have to walk you in.
Okay.
So
Does you want him to
Yeah,
take
come on,
over
come on.
while? Okay, while I
Yeah.
go potty. All right.
5
Going
minutes.
potty. I'll be right.
Okay, you want to
back.
introduce him?
Okay, you guys, coming to the stage with Tony El Tigre is my husband, Chad Ferguson.
Yes.
And don't mind him, you can get crazy. You have to be on your best behavior, okay? Not that I've been on my best behavior. But...
All good.
All right, I'll be back. I'll be back in
Yes.
3 minutes.
Yes.
Make it fast, baby.
Big dog, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming through, man.
No, thank you again for having her, man.
You know what, man? I appreciate you being such a good husband, supporting your wife, and just letting her run free.
Man,
You
she
know?
got to do what she got to do, and I love it. It makes her happy, you know?
Yeah.
You know, a happy wife,
Yeah.
happy life.
Happy life. You know what?
You got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. Other than that, you were talking earlier about shooting. Like, you
Oh,
go to-
yeah. We went, me and a couple of my buddies went this past weekend. It was so much fun. So much fun. I literally shot maybe a couple of guns that I've never shot before, experienced. And it was fun. It was a lifetime experience.
what kind of guns do you guys use?
Oh, man. I wish I knew the name of one of them or remember the name right now, but I'm pretty well into my night. But a lot of have fun with some Diamondback ARs, some NATOs, the 5.56s. It was so much fun. I actually shot for the first time a Mossberg a Mossberg
No
12
shit.
gauge Maverick security shotgun, and I was bruised for about 2 days. But
No
it was fun.
shit.
Well, I shot like 200 rounds of the buckshot through it. I was going to town. It was so much fun though.
Hell yeah. Now, is it always rifles or do you guys shoot handguns as well?
Oh, everything. Handguns, everything. It was so much fun. Handguns, shotguns, assault rifles, semi-automatics, the semi-automatic shotguns.
Okay.
That was fun. That was with the what you call it, with the clays.
Hold on. The keys are check right there, bro. Well, if not, call up Brian. It's locked?
It's because you just hit that blue drain. That's why.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
He's confused right now.
Oh, good.
He was outside with me for like 10 minutes. He's confused.
I don't know if my son is here because he I don't know why they would lock the door, but anyways.
He might have left. He was here earlier.
Okay. Other than that, okay, now like when you guys go to a shooting range, like how long do you guys be out there, like for about an hour or so? Or two?
Oh no, we went. Well, the last time we went out we went out north. So we left Vegas, went out north.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar out there, but we went out to 95, went out north, went past Cold Creek Prison, the prison out there.
Okay.
And you go out there and you can. We were out there for 5 hours, 4 hours.
How far is that from where you live?
From where we live, me and Sophia, we've probably an hour and a half, but
okay.
I met my buddies at his place.
All
so
right.
His place is probably about an hour. So he's 30 minutes because we're on the southwest. We're on the southwest side of town.
Okay.
So we had to go out north. But no, it was worth it though. Well worth it. But you
That's-
spent some time out there.
You know what? I've never been able to go like to a shooting range. The only shooting range we have is right here in the hood. You know.
Man, you in California, man.
Yeah. So we have to definitely go out of town.
you gotta come visit us, man. You gotta
Yeah.
get across the border.
Most definitely. Oh, so now as far as like Sophia's music, like I know she did some acting. You said she did an independent film. Is she doing any more of that in the future?
Man, I hope so. We're trying to do some things, some movies, a TV show. I'm working with some production companies and actually some producers and some writers. And we've been writing some scripts. I dibble and dab in some stuff and in some businesses. But definitely want to throw Sophia and give her a chance at some of those. And hopefully this movie that she did through I Rock Daniels opens up doors for her. And she's so talented. I think she'll have fun with it. I give her something fresh to do. Something that she's always wanted to pursue acting, or even see where she could go with that.
Right. Now let me ask you this: as far as like film, do you ever like plan or think about like, babe, let's just go ahead and just how would you say let's just do our own film? As far as like we'll write up a script. You star in it, we'll release it independently or whatever. Have you guys ever thought about that?
I mean, definitely. But usually it takes what do you want to say? It takes a handful to build it.
It does.
An empire. Like
you need a good team.
You need a good team. You need a solid team, and you need a group of people that are willing to back it also and build it. But it's definitely an idea. I have a little team that we've been working with, and definitely across the board. Definitely. Something to do either with her and other people, or bringing her into a loop of some type of idea or a show and a program that could eventually be distributed and sold to a franchise.
Okay, no,
that's definitely a plan.
And I definitely think that's definitely important to have a good team because this podcast will not be able to run unless I had a good team. A lot of people just see Alex, but I have more guys behind the scenes that people don't see, and I always shout them out. After my every episode. But yeah, man, you know what? You definitely need to, and I say that to encourage whether you're a rapper, whether you're an actor, whether you're an athlete or whatever. You know what? You cannot win without a good team and unless they believe in your vision.
Man, facts. 100, man. And this is Sophia's second time back here. And you have a professional team, but a family atmosphere all in one. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It creates success and everybody's positive, and man, it's just breeze. It shows.
Yes, sir.
But everyone needs it, no matter what realm you're in. Like whether you're an athlete, whether you're a musician, whether you're a TV actress or host, or whatever you do,
Yeah.
Whatever you're in, you need that.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I know you need to get back in here.
No, I love it. I love seeing you out there.
Thank you.
Oh, my
man.
brother, you stay
Thank
blessed,
you.
okay?
Thank you.
All right, you just want to see the height difference? Go ahead and you're probably not even in the camera.
It's-
Come stand next to me. This is like us.
This is the height difference, y'all. This is why she pulled out the cucumber, okay? And she said, baby, you try this. There you go.
Did you miss me?
See,
That's the thing. This is what happens when you're 36 with 3 kids and you drink and you have to pee constantly. I hate that.
It's all good. You can scoot over a little bit more so you can get the camera. Is she good, Alex? Okay.
Am I good?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I already drank my shot. I don't know if you need any more.
Yeah, let's do some more.
At least give me another one.
You ready? Can you handle it?
Now, yeah, I can handle it. But let me ask you this: are you guys driving back tonight?
We're chilling, yeah. And San Diego's close, so we're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah, we're
Much love, much respect to everybody in San Diego. So, other than that, okay, Alex, it's been at least 5 minutes.
Okay, it's 16 minutes.
Okay, give us the results of the cut
Okay.
question.
I
You know
was
what?
wondering that.
This time there's very low votes, man. 68 votes.
Okay.
The
Really?
question is, are you a cook?
I can't believe I learned what that means tonight, but go ahead.
And 17% said hell yeah.
Are
And 81% said no.
I'm one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
2%.
Ba, 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 ba.
Right? No, yeah.
No, I can't do
There's
that
no
shit.
way.
You know, I'm a motherfucking.
We were just talking to a friend of ours earlier
They don't have a
today,
cage big enough, so that's all I'm
and he
gonna
was
say.
like, okay, so a mutual friend of ours earlier today, no
Okay.
lie, before we headed out, was like, yeah, I've got this part-time gig. He's a bartender at a
Okay.
swingers club.
Okay.
And he was like, and I was like, oh, so I was like, you know, me being curious and fucking asking a million questions because
course.
this is me on a daily basis. I was like, have you ever partaked in that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he was like telling me that he's done it with like 3 men, 2 women, 2 men and a woman, 3, like all different, just everything. Right. So I was like, that's dope. Cause I was like, do you know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Do
he was
you?
just like, and he was like, would you ever consider doing something like that? And so I was like, dude, you don't understand. Like, if I ever got to that point, like, I would be dead because my husband would fucking shoot me in the guy.
My
Like, we
man
wouldn't
just got
make
back
it.
from
And
a
I don't
shooting
think
range.
Yeah, and I don't think I don't think I could handle seeing
Yeah.
him with another woman. Like, I think that would just like, I wouldn't kill him or anything, but that would drive me crazy.
Okay.
You know what? Could you? Yeah. If you're in love with a girl, could you see her like?
No,
doing things
no,
to a
don't even
guy?
finish. Just stop. No. No.
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be like, yeah, baby, ride his shit. Yeah, baby, fuck that.
You're so much better than him.
You know, yeah. Is he better than me, baby? Yes. Oh, thank God. What the fuck?
no way.
Like,
Hey,
no.
you know, we live in a messed up society where we have to worry about things like this and we have to think about things like
No,
this.
seriously.
Yeah, but yeah, there's people
Who would
like
have thought, like the other night when I went on Netflix, who would have thought I went on Netflix and saw like people dressed up as animals, like making love to each other? Like it was just like, I swear to you, I did not
You
watch
talking
the whole
about
thing. I
furries?
ended up changing it, I swear.
You talking about furries?
I don't know what it was. Was it furries? It's called furries?
I think
and they're
that's-
like dressed up as like
He should know.
bears or a
They'll-
dragon or a
they'll-
unicorn.
Most of the time they'll be
they're
dressed up like some type of
and they're like this with each other.
yeah.
And I'm like, that's what they were. It was like this, and I was just like,
Hey, no,
Sophia Maria after hours.
I'm not gonna
dude,
lie.
it's so bad. I was like, what the fuck?
A lot of things that I know is because of memes. You know,
Yeah,
so
right,
I
Alex,
start.
You're fucking dressing up as a unicorn, aren't you?
Yeah, he is. He's
Alex is frightened.
he's a
man.
unicorn.
He's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, I'm
you
rare.
mean called furries? Yeah, it's actually called furries.
Now, you know what? I've had guests on my podcast
Yeah.
that during the breaks, they told me, I get like dudes all the time that tell me, I'm going to be out of town. You know, do you mind come staying the weekend and fucking my wife?
No way. I've had that. I've had guys hit me up or like females. I've had females hit me up like,
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you
hey,
have-
like we would pay you if you came and like joined us.
Like chilled with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, now do you now?
I'm like, how much? No, I'm joking. I swear I'm joking. I swear I'm joking.
I know you are. You have such a
My
humor.
credit score is really bad.
Yeah.
Let me raise this shit up.
Okay, now
No,
as far as
I get it.
women, do a lot of women hit on you?
Yeah, I would say more women hit on me than men.
For real?
I swear to God.
Like-
I get more like titty pics and like coochie pics. No coochie crosses.
Hey,
I know Antonio was like, how about coochie crosses? You get coochie crosses.
No, I mean,
All this religious shit we're talking.
No.
Antonio's over here like, but it was with the coochie cross. I would never step over to the dark side, but the coochie cross
The coochie
was
cross.
like this.
like, okay, but here's my thing. Okay,
But yeah, I get hit
okay.
on more by women than men.
Okay, now
For
let me ask
sure.
you this: do you get? I have to ask
Offended,
you this.
no.
No, this is
Oh.
true social media world.
Okay.
Do you get a lot of dick pics?
Oh, I get a lot of dick pics.
Okay, see now.
The minute I go, I get nervous whenever I open up because sometimes I try to write back to like a lot of people,
Yeah,
you know, because it's like
yeah.
you're taking time out of your day.
Because you're an artist.
So I send them a coochie pic. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Make sure you write her.
I'm joking. No, you don't even want to see my coochie. It's not even cute. But like, it's just fucked up. I've had 3 kids. Like, I don't know.
I love it.
No, but
Sophia
I mean, like,
Maria After
honestly,
Dark.
like, I do get nervous because sometimes people will send,
Right.
like, a photo. Oh, I met you back in 2012, and it was you and Magic, and you know what I mean? So when I see, like, that black box that says, like, blurred image, you know what I
You're
mean?
like-
And you're like, fuck, do I click it? But the minute I click it, and if I see that little crooked shit
You see a gummy
popped
worm.
up, if I see a gummy worm,
Sour.
I immediately, and I block.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with that, no.
Like, okay.
I've had guys hit me up that were like, I've met through musicians, I've met celebrities,
Right, right.
you know, and they'll be like, oh, I really want to like work with you and stuff like that. Like, and all of a sudden it'll be like business talk,
Yeah.
and then it'll turn into.
dick
The
pic.
minute they turn into that shit, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm
That's
done.
like I blocked. I don't
Okay,
give a fuck
look,
who you are.
I'm going to be real with that. I'm going to speak to all the men. I'm just being honest with you. At least for the women that I've met, like,
No one likes that shit.
Women are not
Y'all
impressed.
dicks are ugly as fuck. I
Yeah.
don't care who it is. The dicks are ugly. I think vaginas are ugly too.
Okay, but
That's what's nasty. I don't know how you guys do that.
don't say you guys. Let me finish, okay?
Alex and nasty.
Yeah, I'm sick. Of
Here's my thing. It's just like,
Like-
sick
You're
of the
nasty.
motherfucker.
How do
okay,
you do this to me? It feels good.
here's my thing. Like, I don't get what a guy get, by sending a dick pic. Okay, now
ugly as
I'm going to
fuck.
speak to your man real fast.
He gets embarrassed.
Okay,
That's what
back in the days,
Shy.
guys used to walk the streets with
why
trench
we forget.
coats, okay? And then
To cover their weebies?
that was called a flasher.
Oh, the flasher, yeah.
flasher.
The flasher.
I think today's dick pics is a modern day cyber
Yes.
flasher, okay?
God.
Like, they get off on that. Like, I don't see, look, I don't know if a girl's ever responded like, my God, I want
You know that there's some bitch out there that is, though.
You know what? I'm not
They're
gonna.
probably from the San Fernando Valley,
some
yeah.
nasty. I think, for example, like this is no offense against people that use like what's it called, Twitter? Twitter? No.
No,
the
no.
one that you like left,
Tinder?
right?
Tinder.
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 The Tinder
no offense against
swindler.
people that use Tinder. I just know I've been married for 10 years. I don't have
Okay.
Tinder, obviously.
Right.
But it's like, how do you go and like just randomly want to be like, oh, I just want to meet someone just so I can have sex? Like, I don't know what female, like,
yeah.
anytime that I was out with my girls at a club, right?
Right.
And they're like, lights out. You could be talking to like the nicest guy
Right.
who's so eloquently speaking, and all of a sudden they're like, all right, lights are out. The guy comes over the intercom, last call for drinks, and all of a sudden you see all these men fucking turn into these crazy lions and like, must find pussy. And they're like, they turn into these fucking monsters.
Yes.
And they're like, they'll be like, I hate fat redheads with freckles. And then they're like, a fat redhead with freckles is like, I'll fuck you. And they're like, yeah.
Let's
And
go.
they're all, yeah.
Like-
And I'm like, I don't see women, like, there's some women that are like that, but most women are not like, I gotta get some dick. I gotta suck a dick. I don't care who it is.
I gotta go.
Like, who, like, you know what I mean? Who does that?
I know.
A freak.
But there is some bitch
A
out there that's
freak?
like that.
Some freak.
And I'm not saying all men are like that.
Or all women are like that. But I
Or
know
all women.
I know one woman that's willing.
Oh, well,
That.
Tony.
She's gobble gobble.
That's the girl that you act like ghost with, right?
No.
That's not your. That's his friend with benefits.
No.
She's like, why don't you ever act like you know me in person?
Vete a la verga.
You told me you're gonna meet. I was gonna meet your sisters. I still haven't met your sisters.
Fucking liar.
Fucking liar. You just think taking me to Denny's at 3 a.m. for a Grand Slam breakfast is gonna do it
He's
for
gonna
me?
do it for me?
You just bought me this Gucci purse at the outlet. You think it's gonna do it?
Yeah. It's Fucci.
It's Gucci. It's Gucci. bought
Yeah.
me Fuchi.
Exactly.
For Frijoles Friday, he bought me Fuchi.
It's not Louis.
It's fucking...
It's Chewy. Yo, Sophia Maria.
Fucking
After dark.
Tony El Tigre.
Yes. Hey, big dog.
Buying bitches
You got,
Gucci and shit.
yeah, you got to start her own podcast,
Hey,
big
all
dog.
these fucking people writing are all his exes.
All of them.
Could we still be friends
Can we
after we have sex?
Tony, hey, cut that bitch off. Look.
We hate that bitch.
Yeah.
Her vagina smells.
No.
We've heard about her in the streets.
Yeah, we heard about her. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm gonna remember that. Gucci's Gucci.
That's not Louis. That's Chewy.
Oh my god.
Sophia Maria. After dark. After hours. Okay.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
You guys
Okay.
are killing me.
Okay. How's the live chat, Alex? How's the live chat? They laughing now?
So funny. Dude, I'm literally gonna tickle myself. I cannot. That's that old pimp shit, like, baby. Man, you fuck with me, girl, make you celebrity. Mm-hmm. Get you some motherfucking Fuji, bitch.
Exactly.
You want some fucking Chewy?
Yeah. I got you, Chewy.
Girl.
Exactly. I got your red bottoms over here.
I ain't painting that shit. Spray painting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing a Jesus
Yeah.
room in there.
I got you, mama. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit! And some bitch out there would fucking love it too. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers.
That.
Cheers. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all are wild.
Me
I'm dying.
and Tony are killing it.
This motherfucker said y'all wild, and he's been taking the same
I know,
motherfucking
like, you're
shots.
doing the same shit
You
we're
fucking
doing,
drunk
Alex.
bastard.
Alex trying to make
Stop.
us feel bad. and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. To la verga, puto.
Trying to make
So,
feel bad. He's over here doing the same shit.
okay, hey Alex, did we ask the question or no?
No, we haven't asked.
What was the question?
I don't
What's
know.
the question?
She's like, what was the question?
Okay, now let me ask you this. Being a woman, I have to ask you this.
Am I a woman?
Yes. Okay. Because I have to ask you this. Does size matter?
What do you mean signs? Oh, signs like from the universe, like telling red flags and shit.
No, not
Like red
talking.
flags.
Not talking about
Stop and go or what?
emoji eggplant size. You know.
Oh,
does-
size. I think you said the signs. Like, I was like the signs, like red flags.
Yeah, does size matter? I want to know yes or no.
All right.
Yes or no. That's it. No medium. No.
Yes, it matters.
Okay.
You have to have something. You just can't. I don't want to be like, oh, it's like this big, but oh no, it's the motion in the ocean. Because if it's this big, there is no motion.
There's no motion.
So there's no
Look,
motion.
exactly.
There's no ocean. There's no pond. There's no lake. There's no fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's no kiddie pool. Like nothing. There's no urine. There's no toilet.
When people say, no, it's the way he works it. Bitch,
Yeah.
if he doesn't have nothing,
Yeah.
what
If
the
there's
fuck is
nothing
he
there,
going to
there's
work?
no motion.
What's he going to work?
It's kind of like me when I twerk. Like, there's no motion. No, so I don't know. I mean, I would say, yeah, there you have to have something.
Of course.
Yeah.
You cannot be like,
It's like, what are you gonna say? Like, if you're a tit man and like the girl is
Right.
like a completely flat chested,
Right.
you're gonna be like, well, it's the way she works her chest. Like you
there's-
can't. Is she like this and there's no titties on there? Like this?
like how?
Moving around. There's no like you gotta like the way she works it. Like she's not doing shit with that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no. That's
So,
just
yeah.
that's just the way girls we want to make boys feel good about themselves. with them.
Exactly.
But but if you're a man out there and you are smaller in that area, don't feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe
if you're
there's
all
vitamins
head
or
and no
something,
shaft, don't worry about it. Go get a dick enlargement. You know?
Hey, I was just talking about getting a butt implant. Go get yourself a fucking penis
Hell yeah,
implant.
walk around with a 9-inch cock.
Yeah,
You know
or
what
a
I'm
10
saying?
inch.
Yeah, not
Make
a,
that shit 12
yeah,
inches.
Yeah, 12 inches. Not that anybody's gonna believe you, but anyways, go ahead. Especially if you're 5'3". So anyway,
Hey, that could happen though if it's just genetic.
Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
I mean honestly, like you know what? I don't know.
okay.
Or just be really rich, like a really big bank account. Hey, I'll tell you what, if you have a small ass penis and the sex is not good, but
Right.
your bank account is banging, I bet
Right.
a lot of fucking bitches will fuck
Hell
with you.
yeah.
You can
Hell
get
yeah.
Victoria's Secret models, you can get Rihanna.
Yeah.
You can get Kim
Beyonce.
K's, Beyonce,
Kim,
Kim's,
every,
Karens.
all of 'em.
Even the Karens
Hey,
yelling
you-
at people at the grocery
hey,
stores.
you know what's funny? I knew a guy that had like
You saw his wee-wee?
no, I didn't see his fucking weed.
Like I knew a guy.
No.
And his thing was like this.
Like, no, he had Luciano. He had Lucci. He like
Right.
money.
Right.
And he goes like this. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm all head, no stem. That's what he said.
He said it,
He
though.
said, I'm all head, no stem. He goes,
Dang.
but I'm gonna be real with you. My tongue's a fucking savage.
Dang, no, it was his wallet. It's a fucking
Yeah.
savage. The
And-
girl was just making
and I
it
was
seem like the tongue.
I don't think she's gonna buy that, but okay. I'll
When you
tell her.
have that kind of money, though, would
Yeah.
you not have a fucking big cock, like big head, but not like that big head, but the other big head? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He goes, I have no
That's
shaft,
crazy.
just head. And I was
Yeah.
like, keep that to yourself, pal.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Like, let me see about this.
it's funny. It's
You can
fu-
take me on a date.
Yeah, it's funny that a lot of guys are probably watching, probably getting fucking mad.
I have a question for viewers though.
Okay, go
For
ahead.
all the female viewers, would you be satisfied with a man that had a small package that wasn't great in bed or whatever, let's just say too, but he had a huge bank account and a really great credit score? That's my
Alex,
question.
can you kind of
What's like a shorter thing for
ask
that?
that?
Okay, yeah.
Could
Yeah.
you settle for a man with small pito and
Pepito.
yeah, nice wallet? You know,
And like a nice size wallet.
Yeah.
That's my. Let's be honest. Don't try to be nice.
yeah. So
Let's just be real. And
Okay.
there's no. Yeah. Again, we're not offending anyone.
okay, now so
Like that. You didn't expect it to be like this tonight,
Okay.
did you?
I
I told you, Tony.
No, I'm glad.
I told you not to bring me.
You were like this. You were.
I was like, don't fucking bring me because you know, like,
Okay.
I speak my mind.
Like it's all, no, you know what? I love it.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. I had a guy that told me like this, and he could barely speak English because he was from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Hey, have you ever tried a nail?"
A nail?
Yeah, and I go like, "A nail?" And he was like, "Yeah. Have you ever
I
tried
think.
a
What
nail?"
does that mean?
And I was like a nail? Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
Like up the.
yeah, a nail. And I was like, nah, I never tried it. He goes, you need to try it.
Right.
It's good. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. A couple of weeks later.
But you didn't ask him what it was?
No, I didn't ask. I didn't give a fuck.
Right,
You know,
right.
his name was Eduardo. And he goes like, hey, he goes, did you ever try a nail like I told you? And I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck that is. A nail. He goes, a nail? Bro, I don't know what the fuck that is. He goes, a nail? You know? And I go, a nail? Like, he goes, no, a nail. And I was like,
Wait, I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
think,
I know what I
like,
mean.
I'm trying to
And then he
picture
said this in Spanish, el chicloso.
it. Glosso?
Yeah, and I was like, motherfucker, it's not a nail, it's anal.
Stop. You're so stupid. I hate you have me deep thinking about that so bad.
That's what he said.
You're a fool for that.
Yeah, I tried it. You know, he said a nail.
Oh my god, come on.
Yeah. It was anal.
funny.
Chicloso. Chicloso kind of like means like this, the sticky, chewy one.
Oh my god.
I guarantee you, Sophia Marie, you gained a lot of fans tonight. I guarantee you. Take a couple of more shots before you go up on stage.
Ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I never fall. Actually, you know what? I did fall off stage.
You
I
fell
was-
off stage?
He was there.
She did?
Yeah, I was 6 months pregnant with
What
my
the
first
fuck?
son, with my firstborn. I was coming on to sing Lost in Love with Magic, and it was Art LeBeau show. Art LeBeau show somewhere in Cali.
Okay.
And I went up there and I was like, hey, before I started singing, and then I just flew off stage. And luckily the security guards, like it was like one of those where like the security was right here and they had like a little like that fence in the audience, and the security guards grabbed me. Yeah. But I got right back up. I was like, my bad.
You were like, I'm back.
I was like, I'm back.
Baby, I'm back.
Yeah. Baby, I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to fuck this up again. That's me though. I have the worst. I'm very klutzy.
Okay.
And like you could probably picture me that way, right? My personality.
No.
I think klutzy, huh?
No.
Let me be honest. I'm curious. Since we're like being so honest, we're on tequila. What do I come off to you as? Like, do I come off like a kind of like a nerdy, eccentric person that's like klutzy, or what do I come off? Be honest.
No. Okay. I'm not. I don't even have to look at you to know this. Okay.
You're not making eye contact. Yeah.
A very nerdy, funny, hilarious,
Yeah. Oh.
honestly sexual, faithful woman.
Really?
Yes. I see
That's
that.
how I swear that's how it. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You like Harry
that's the way I
Potter?
see it. I like the first one.
Only the first one?
Only the first one. Only the first one.
Why?
The cinematography was fucking amazing.
It was
I'm
all
a-
the same. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like the first one.
Why?
Because that's the only one I saw. Now,
I cannot with you.
now
Like,
I
fucking
went to
love
Universal
you.
Studios.
That's the only one.
I went to Universal Studios.
I gotta use that.
Yeah, and I saw the whole Harry Potter, and I was like,
You're like the
hell
first
yeah.
one.
like this shit is dope.
Dude, I'm like I went and like I found like the Harry Potter musical,
Okay.
and I'll like and I have like the Harry Potter. I have like the capes, the wands, the
Okay.
wig.
For real?
I'm like nerdy like that. Like I get into it. Like Bob Ross. Like I'll dress up as Bob Ross. Like I'll
You-
put the
you know
afro
why they
on
call me
with
wizard?
paint. Like I fucking love that shit.
Do you know why they call me a wizard?
Cause you do magic tricks.
Because I have the magic stick. I'm just.
You know why they call me Sophia Maria Diarrhea?
You shit on motherfuckers.
I shit on these bitches.
Shit on this bitch. That's
Shit on
it.
these bitches.
That's right. That's
Nah,
right.
man.
Shit on these bitches.
Shit on these bitches.
Hell yeah.
All
Fuck
right,
y'all.
cheers to that. Fuck yeah. We shit on these bitches.
Fuck all these hoes.
He's got a magic stick, and I
Yeah.
have
And you shit on this bitch.
and I have a bathroom problem, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
You know, there's some toxica out there fucking hating on you.
Dude, I had a girl.
See.
Some random
A
toxica.
random. She wrote me a page, long letter on my Instagram and Facebook that she was like, I've been following you for all these months, and
She must have had
you
time.
know, she was like, you're not a good mom. You're always posting about yourself and posting sexual photos.
Fuck you.
And you might as well open an OnlyFans account by now because you're always naked. And like, I don't know,
I don't
you
see
never
that.
around your kid. You never around your kids. It was a page long.
Yeah.
And she was saying that like she was pregnant and she was about to have like her first child, all this stuff. So I usually I don't write back to negative stuff, but I wrote back to her and I was like, look, and I was like, you don't like, clearly you know me. So congratulations on that, even though
Right.
we never met. And I was like, but I'm just letting you know, as a mother of 3 beautiful, healthy children,
I will
the
knock
bad
your ass.
feelings that you're feeling inside
Right.
aren't healthy for your newborn baby.
Yeah,
So I was
true.
like, if you're not sure how to use the block button and the unfollow button, let me do it for you.
Yeah.
Because I want you to have a healthy, happy
Yeah.
birth and be there with your child. Because these bad feelings aren't going to do it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna fucking do it for you. Like you
But
really,
I get that, yeah. Isn't
you
that
really had
crazy?
motherfucking
I'm like,
time to sit there and like write you.
Well, that's like on Instagram. You see people they comment so negatively about
I don't get
other
it,
women.
like,
Like, how do you know this woman's not? Oh, they'll be like, oh, she's finally like.
It's
They'll
because-
be under Megan Fox. Oh, she's finally with her kids. Like, how do you know that
It's
she's with her
because
kids
the-
or not?
It's because the internet is not for everyone.
It's
not
dude.
for everyone.
Yeah.
And people that take the internet stuff
Yeah.
very seriously
Right.
need to just take their schizophrenic pills or something.
Yeah. No, I
It's true though.
I
It's like
agree.
I think to myself, like I never write negative things because I don't know you.
Right.
And if I really feel negative towards someone that our posts they do or whatever, I just unfollow them. Well, I'm not going to go out of my
Yeah.
way to write something negative. You
know,
know, I'm just not like that.
I never scrolled and said, fuck that dude, fuck her, fuck
Right.
that motherfucker, fuck her. like what am I doing following them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, you're following them. Yo, but the bitch that wrote that to me, you know, she still sees all my stories.
Did you put her on
She
mute?
views.
Did you put her on mute?
no, she probably had the
should've.
fake page.
I should have. She probably did. She probably wrote an ex or something. I don't know about.
Like,
Hey, it's always
like your ex
hey,
from South
oh
Carolina.
God, it's always
Like,
them.
dude.
it's like it's like.
But it's
whoa,
so weird
it's
because
me.
like I don't know what it is. Even when I was it's crazy. Even when I was a younger girl, right? I was just never one to, you know, like you have like groups in school. Like you have the popular group, you have the band, you have the jockeys. I was nice to everyone. I don't care who, like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. You know, I was nice to, I know I sound so old. I was nice to everyone. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
Or like, I was never one to hate on someone. If someone, I don't care if you're a doctor, you're a stripper, you're a mom, you're a
Yeah, you didn't
fucking
hate on them.
painter. I don't care what you do. If you're a good person, like, you know, so I don't understand that when someone goes out of their way to say such hateful comments. I just don't get it. I'm like,
I know.
It's
because I don't do like
I
even
think
his,
I truly-
like I can meet like his exes sometimes will hit me up and I'm like, dude, like she seems like I'm not gonna fuck with her.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't go to dinner with her and like look at her talking to me and be
Right.
like, wow, like she used to, those lips moving used to suck my man's dick. Like I'm
Right.
not like I would want to choke her.
I mean,
You know, but it's like I'm not gonna have a sleepover. Let's paint our nails together.
Right.
But I respect her, and I'm like, she seems like a cool ass girl.
yeah, but
You know
we
what I
can't
mean?
have dinner because I'm gonna be thinking of go.
No, you know what I mean? Like you all of a sudden, like she starts talking, and you see her lips moving, and you're like, those lips were
Nah, I
on.
mean-
you know
Dang,
what's
like,
the worst part
I
is that
fucking hate you, but I
the
like
wor-
you at the same time.
the worst part is when
Nah,
you get exes and they build a coalition or against you. It's
Dude,
crazy.
Alex, did that happen to you?
Hell
Yes, it
yeah.
did. Yes, it
Hell
did.
yeah.
That happened
It's,
to you
it's
too?
happened
No,
to me.
hell no.
He said yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I don't attract those
What
type of
happened to
bitches.
you?
I don't
You
attract
did. You
them.
have toxic.
Tony ain't
No.
know what's up with me. You
He
know,
does.
like
Everyone has
I just
toxic.
have a bad history of attracting people that are very toxic.
Really?
Yeah, and I have a very bad.
You have kids
reputation.
or what?
No, I don't.
No,
That's the
okay.
thing. I
That's
don't
why
have
you
no
have
kids,
no wrinkles.
But I'm glad I don't
fight-
have no kids because there's nobody to fucking tell
Right.
me.
That helps.
Fuck you.
Like, look, one thing.
helps.
One thing with me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you. I can count my relationships with one hand
Same.
because I've always been into long relationships.
That was me. I can honestly say people, because like I'm so openly about like sex, all this stuff.
Right.
But I can honestly say on my kids' lives, I've never in my life had a one night stand.
Oh,
I could never go online and meet someone and be like, oh God, yeah,
Hell yeah, your dick pic was
sneak around
amazing.
and let me meet you over at this like gas station
Yeah.
so I can suck your. I can't wait to suck your dick. Like,
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
That's never
Right.
like I have to. I've never had a one night stand. I've never just hooked up with someone. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true.
Yeah, can I
Like-
meet you back at Buffalo
Like
Wild Wings?
who wants that? That's why like the twinders and stuff. Who wants to
Yeah.
be a twinder
I know.
and be like, oh yeah, oh this person by their portfolio of holding babies and holding a peace sign, world peace, and like all of he looks like a great guy, and I can't wait to bring around my kids and suck his dick. Like.
Sophia Maria
After hours.
after hours.
Man, like
Awesome.
who does that?
Awesome.
Like,
Who does that?
Like why?
There's a lot
I
of
don't want-
gobble bitches out there that would love to
Like
go.
or like people who be like, people will look at me and be like, isn't it? They'll be like, oh, you've been married for 10 years. I'm like, yeah, you know, and they'll be like, isn't it hard to be faithful? Like, isn't it?
What the fuck does that?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, why is it hard not to be faithful to someone? I don't understand.
Like-
Like you think I'm so fucking tired at the end of the night. I got 3 kids, 2 puppies.
Yeah, I know.
A husband, no offense.
2
I fucking
puppies.
love my husband. He's like
Yeah.
he's the 4th kid, right?
Right.
You gotta clean the toilets. You gotta cook, clean. I'm constantly cooking, constantly. I don't have a maid. I don't have a chef. I don't have a nanny.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm the teacher. I'm the therapist. I'm the cook.
You're the mama.
Yeah, everything, right? I don't have time to okay, now let me sneak around.
Yeah, papa.
Let's go meet at Target. Let's go Target and
Yeah.
let's go get
Starbucks.
one in and let me go. Like, why would I? Who
I know.
the fuck? Like, I'm fucking tired. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
So
I
if
wanna
you
rub
think
your,
that,
let me go rub your
get
balls
the
so I
fuck.
can, like,
Hey,
She doesn't
come
trust
on,
these.
let's come
If-
on.
if
She
you
doesn't
think-
trust these.
If you think that, then you're probably the one doing it, and you probably got enough time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand that. Like, for me, it's really easy to be faithful. I don't understand why people like, and it's such in this generation. No offense to the youngins.
Bro, this
or
is
the
a fucked up
millennials,
generation. I'm
but it's
gonna
like
tell
they
you.
think it's like. It's not like, oh, it's nothing to have a side bitch, nothing to have a side guy, it's nothing to get divorced. Like, it's not like when
Right.
like marriage should be it should
Be sacred.
it should be sacred. It should
Yeah.
be, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
unless like you're married to a meth head and he's fucking beating the shit out of you, or like, you know, then you get divorced.
No, those people will still stick around just to get high, just to get that last high.
Just get that last-
You know what we call those guys? Hobosexuals.
No, what was the C word that you used? The
Cooks?
continuity or what
Cooks?
did you say? Cooks. Quacks?
Cooks like, baby, I don't
Yeah,
give a
those
fuck.
are cooks.
Like, I don't give a fuck if you fuck him. As long as I have a roof over my head.
You know what though?
Hey, but
You can cage me.
I mean, that's like, you know, if it's agreed, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like, if I meet someone and they're like, look, I'm not faithful, but I let it be known, I'm like, fucking mad respect.
okay.
Like, let that shit be known.
Okay.
I want to be with you, but I'm not going to be with you. I want to be in an open relationship, and I'm still going to date other people. I'm like, mad respect to that person.
Mad respect, and then
Yeah,
he-
you're being honest.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, you know.
now say he tells you, I'm not gonna be faithful. I'm gonna be with other women, but we're gonna live together. And
Oh, we're living together?
Yeah, and you could be unfaithful. Can you be done with that?
I wouldn't personally, because I'm not going to be making a
Right.
house into a home for someone that's, you know.
A swingers
No.
house.
But I'm Mexican and Italian. Like,
Right.
we're fucking territorial, crazy,
Yeah.
passionate, possessive, like jealous. Like, come on. I'm like 2 of the most craziest.
You're like, come here. I want to
nationalities.
show you that thing. now I know you have a fucking 9
Hey,
millimeter.
I want you to meet my uncle, my cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Come over
Exactly.
here, you know, really quick.
We're having
They
pasta
want to introduce you to the family. We're
Yeah.
having pasta fagioli and
Yeah.
minestrone and
With
caprese.
tapatio.
Tapatio with some tacos and enchiladas.
Yeah, exactly.
Mozzarella. Come on.
And he's gonna tap your Theo.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna tap your Theo. That's right. Right, Theo's gonna tap your Theo. Theo's gonna tap your Theo.
ah shit.
Shit.
Fuck.
There's no way.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I was like, what do I even say?
Tomorrow you're gonna hit me up,
Like, what the
Tony.
fuck?
What's up? Can you take that episode down?
Like, what happened last night?
Like, I swear to you, I didn't know it was there. Your man was there. No, I didn't know he was there, man. I was possessed. By what? Margarita. So, tequila. Por favor, take it down. You're ruining my career.
No, never.
I promise you lasagna. Okay,
And lasagna.
so, I'll,
Mastacholis.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Tortillas.
yeah.
Tortillas with mastacholis.
Sausages.
Yeah,
What?
sausages. What?
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Chorizo. Some sausages.
Sausages con chorizo. Con huevos. So, anyways, all right. Alex.
Alex.
I know we asked the question.
Break this madness up, please.
Bro, I know we asked the question, right?
Lopez.
Yeah, you know what? There's less people answering these
I
questions
just need to take the
now.
last hit.
Go ahead.
Like, I'll do. You do half, and I'll do half.
There's
do
less
that.
people
I'll
answering
do the
these
rest.
questions, but
go ahead.
15 minutes ago,
Barely anything's left.
15 minutes ago, 34 votes. 34 votes.
Damn.
That's the lowest votes we've ever had.
Damn.
It said, this is a question for the females, right? So I'm glad only 34 votes are being posted. But the question is, would you be with the guy with the short pee-pee and the big
Wait,
wallet?
you said with the short
And
pee-pee.
38% said yes, and 62% said chalice.
Okay,
Right.
so yeah.
Wait,
so.
okay, so more people said they would.
No, more
No, they
people said they
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, 38% said they would.
Yeah, so they're with me. Like in
Okay.
general, like why even waste time? If you're not gonna be like, sex is a big thing.
Okay. Okay.
I believe like
With
sex
your-
in marriage.
With your permission, I want to ask a question. Okay. Okay.
At this point,
Would you date Sophia in the live chat? If you don't want me to, I won't answer.
if you were like one of the viewers watching this and you never met me before, would you date me?
Okay. Go after. Would you date Sophia? So in 15
You're
minutes.
asking the people.
The people.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant in
It's
chat.
a date. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Do you ever watch reality shows?
Yes.
Okay, not very good. Okay, do you ever watch The Housewives? Housewives of Jersey, Atlanta, Beverly Hills, any of those on Bravo?
Jerseys.
You watch Jersey. How come Jersey and not any other franchise?
Because, okay, I've been to Atlanta in the early 90s, but I just recently went to Jersey about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Jersey Shore is fucking whack. When I say whack, is
Why
this
you say that?
the actual place.
Okay.
They make it look on TV more elaborate than what it is.
Why is he laughing? Alex, what's going on over there? So bad, huh?
Not going.
What? He had one of those whistle laughs. Okay.
But Jersey Shore, as far as the actual
Alex,
place
we're
with the
talking
filming
shit.
at, I didn't think that it was, you know.
Alex, what am I saying? I feel like I'm on the Housewives right now. People writing
Yeah.
into Bravo.
It's just
Right.
the options. It says, "Would you date Sophia?" And
This is so
it says,
funny.
"Hell yeah, fool" is one answer.
And
And
then
the other
with
one
my
is,
hell no.
"I'm gay."
That means I'm so bad that I made him gay. He was like,
Gotta be either or.
this bitch is so awful. I no longer want to be with females ever again. Okay, I have a funny story about that, and I
Please,
don't know
share.
why I'm telling this right now.
Sure.
My very first kiss was in 5th grade. It was like a kiss on the lips, no French
Okay.
kiss, and it was with this kid named Mark Crump. And
Mark,
why
if
I
you're
run
watching.
into him years later when I was in high school, and he was full out gay. Yeah, and I always thought, like, I wonder if was I one of the reasons that made him like that? Because me and him, like, I remember him telling me, like, you're my first kiss. We were our first kiss.
Yeah.
And he was like, girl, I am gay as fuck. And I thought to myself, like, I remember my friend was like, damn, bitch, like, made him gay.
Okay. You know what? It's okay.
Isn't that crazy? My very first kiss.
No, it is crazy. Well, maybe not.
Alex, what is going on over there?
Maybe not.
I just left him no option.
What is happening? You guys, what are you saying in the comments?
Maybe not.
Okay. Dude, why do I look so pale? Why do I look so little?
No,
compared
don't
to
worry
you?
about it.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm 6'3".
You are, you're
but
tall.
your man towers over
See,
me.
I know. That is so.
Go ahead and see if you can read it.
She reminds me of Megan. Oh, okay.
Know what I mean?
Jesse, hell yeah, Jesse.
Okay.
But no, you think I made like maybe like I was that like bad of a kisser that I made him gay?
No.
That was my first kiss.
No.
And when I ran into him, I was like, wait, you're gay? And he was like, girl, I am gay as fuck. And I was like, damn.
Okay, true confession. With me, I didn't kiss my first girl till I was in high school.
You're in high school?
I was in high school.
Like, I'm talking kiss on the lips, so not tongue.
No, I'm talking about
Kiss on the lips.
and tongue.
Was in high school.
In high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I can count. That's why I said I can count all my relationships in one hand.
Okay, mine's 2 hands.
Okay.
But
mine's
okay.
one hand. Like
That's amazing.
Because I've always loved relationships.
And you grew up like with Ice Cube and Eazy-E and Dre.
all those guys. Yeah. But I've always loved relationship. Look,
I think that's so dope, dude. Like,
look, I'm gonna send a
love
message to everybody watching. I don't love you, hoes. I love relationships. I love relationships.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be serious.
I don't love you, hoes. Look, I love relationships. If you can be faithful to me, I can be faithful, and we're good.
Alex, stop. You're making me laugh.
I don't love you, hoes. Straight up, I love relationships.
But what is a hoe? What is a hoodie? I have a question.
Yeah.
What is a hoe to a man?
Okay.
It's a shovel.
It's a shomo? Like
It's
a
a
shitty
shovel.
hoe?
No, it's a shovel. You know,
Okay.
like a hoe, like a garden hoe. You know?
Okay.
What?
Okay,
That
say.
doesn't make no sense, Alex.
Okay. Here's a whole, and I'm using you as a hypothetical.
You're gonna use me as a hoe
okay.
example,
Well,
Tony? Come on.
No,
Let me take my drink.
without due respect, just hypothetical, please, por favor. Okay.
Por favor.
Say your name is
Makes it very
Maria.
husband. My name is Maria.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Say
just
your name
it,
is
right. Whatever. Right. Use
no.
me, Sophia Maria. I'm a
Sophia.
hoe. Say I'm a hoe.
No.
Just say I'm a hoe. I could be a hoe.
Okay, you're a hoe.
Yeah.
For
That would be good.
for 50 seconds.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a hoe.
For 50 seconds.
Someday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I'm gonna get into a
I really
relationship,
want to be one.
yeah, I already know what type of woman you are.
How? How does a guy? Oh my God, that's a better question. How does a man know
Because he's
that a
heard of
woman
you.
is a hoe before? Oh, because here.
He's
All right.
heard,
What is
like-
what is one of the first things that you said you loved about me when you first met me that I what? Because you're a hoe. Because you were a hoe. Because you and your friends had to have been hoes for it to be with everyone, right?
Okay. Well. So
Tony, really?
I can't answer for him, so please forgive me.
It's your fault, Tony.
Yeah. Okay. So, say that I heard you been with like several of my homies, but I'm willing to enter it. I know what I'm.
Would you be willing because I
No,
I
not
see
me
how
as
you
a
are.
person. Not
yeah,
me.
you wouldn't. You
No,
like,
I wouldn't.
I love that about you.
Like, I would be a friend,
Yeah.
but so every time you
A
continue.
friend with benefits.
Yes. No.
You said
No. No.
You're like, yes.
With that,
When you elaborated on it, you saw that Alex? He was like, yes.
No, I wouldn't.
His face went weird too. Like your eye went cross-eyed.
He corrected himself.
You had a
No.
cross-eyed eye. You went like,
No.
you were like, yes. Like you went weird
Like,
for a
not-
second.
I couldn't.
He went like this. Yes.
I would be like,
yeah.
Sophia Maria, stop.
Alex, he was like this.
Stop.
Look at me. Yeah. Like he looked like you were trying to puss out a shit or something.
I would be like, stop, okay? No, like, you don't need those guys. I want to be a friend. Every time somebody breaks your heart, come to me. I'll comfort you. But that's it.
You're like, just come to me and give me a head, but that's fine. Anytime.
CONE, not CUN.
But that's not your thing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my thing,
Yeah.
because my thing is this, like, if I'm going to be with a woman, she's going to be my girl.
Yeah.
Only my girl.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to see her butt motherfucking naked under my motherfucking sheet.
I love that.
Okay?
I agree.
Like,
That's the way it should be.
That's it.
I love the fact that we can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I've never, in the 10 years, we've been to a lot of places, around a lot of places, and there's never, and he was like, you're the first girl I've ever been with that I've never heard any comments from or
Right.
anything that they've known, they've
Yeah.
been with you or they knew someone that was with you.
Right.
Because, yeah, it's a good feeling that I never have to worry like, I'm going to run into a person that I was sexual with.
No,
I just
you-
never
no,
was.
no,
And if you are, that's fine. It's not,
Right.
it's not, there's no judgment.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? I'm not judging you, but
Right.
it's a good feeling.
No,
you
it-
know,
it
I
is a
just
good feeling. Look, you know what I would hate? To be walking around the mall with my girl, holding hands,
and some
hands
guys
intertwined.
like right.
I
like,
fuck that bitch.
That shit. Yeah.
it would fucking hurt me.
And that would hurt. But that does happen all the time for me, though. But
What the fuck? You lying ass mother.
you know, but I think that's just no. I always just thought that was normal with men.
It's not the not with me. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know what? I think it's
Did I get you in trouble?
He's like, we're good. He don't give a fuck. He's like, she ain't going nowhere. We're not going. Yeah.
I think it's
I
more of
always
a
thought that was
generation
normal.
thing.
Sophia Maria. After hours.
All of a sudden, I'm like, we're like each other. It's like the Western movies.
Yeah.
The music.
I'm on some Clean Eastwood
Alex,
shit.
what do you think? Would you?
I think that this new generation is
Yeah.
very, very different.
It's different.
Than before, you know.
Yeah.
Right now it's too accessible, and if you wanted, you know, back then they didn't have cell phones, so you couldn't just send
Oh
a
my
dick
God.
pic, and you couldn't just send titty pics.
He's
you
a
know?
dick pic.
Like nowadays, it's just like it's
Alex
so
just sent a
easy.
dick pic to someone.
It's-
Yeah, I know he did.
No,
He was in the bathroom.
You know what?
Like, yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this about me. Like me, I think ahead, and I think about somebody screenshotting my shit if I ever sent it. So
Oh my God.
in my brain, I always think that first
Yeah.
before I do anything stupid or
Yeah.
decide to, okay, you know, like because somebody.
I do the
Because
same
at the end
thing.
of the day, somebody will hold that anything that you do.
No,
Want some of
nowadays,
this?
on the internet, they'll hold it
hold on.
against you.
Hold on. They hold against you. Then put drops.
Dude, Alex, I think that all the time. I think to myself, like, not all the time because I'm married, obviously. But I'm thinking
No,
to
but
myself,
when you're
like,
answering questions to
I'll use this
people,
'cause it's
Yeah,
when
yeah.
people are saying stupid shit on the internet, and like you say, you go through your
Show me a
comments,
little
and
bit.
you-
Show-
Oh.
show me.
or you go through your messages and you reply.
Right.
You know, you gotta reply with something. Sometimes.
Right.
yeah,
And when you do, you know, like
right,
some of these people come at you sideways.
yeah,
And it's like, you know what? You don't know me. And you don't
Yeah.
know what I'm about. You know what I mean? Just because you think a certain way doesn't mean everyone else
thinks that way.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
And then that's me.
Dude, that's so disappointing where, like, especially as a woman and a singer in the business, and, like, there's been times that I've met someone, say, that are over, like, a prestigious name and that are in the industry, and that would be like, oh, yeah, like, I can't wait, I want to work with you. And then they, like, hit me up with, like, some sexual shit, like a dick pic or something like that, and I think to myself, like, there's been so many times I'm like, damn, like, maybe I'm not that good, because they would have taken me more seriously.
yeah.
But-
They wouldn't,
no,
you know what I
it-
mean? So,
it's
and
not-
that
it's
shit
not-
like
it's not
sucks
even
as a
that.
woman.
what?
You know what I
In my
mean?
opinion-
Yeah.
In my opinion, what it is that
Cheers.
everybody has
Cheers.
that animal instinct to want to be with somebody or
Mm-hmm.
mate with somebody. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right.
an animal instinct.
They don't even fucking do that. You know what I'm
At the
saying?
end of the day,
I think it's weird though. Like, who
Yeah.
goes out of their way? Like, I could be in a relationship with a guy and not fuck. I was just never that I don't know.
Yeah.
but some.
I never
like I
was that
said,
kind of
it's
person.
that
Like,
an-
no, I'm
it's
good.
that
Like, if you
animal
want to see it,
instinct.
see it in person.
Yeah.
It's that
You
animal
know?
instinct that some
Right.
people just can't control.
Right.
You know?
Fuck that.
It's like, you know what I mean? You see two dogs, and one female and one
Right.
He was two
You know
dogs.
He's
what I
like
mean? No,
deep
I'm
into
saying,
it, but
like,
no,
we're-
right. There's
we're
dogs,
We're more advanced
Right.
than fucking dogs and anything else.
Right.
But you in the animal.
and they can't control themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And
That's
they
true.
don't-
That's
they
a
don't
good
have
point.
Common sense like we do.
That's
You know,
true.
just some
Alex
people
has a good
don't
point.
don't
They're
have
not
common
thinking
sense
about
like
right.
They're just thinking about.
That's true. Why do people go out there and pedophile? Why do people go out there and murder people? Like, why would there be people that go out there and fucking
Knowing that-
randomly, like you said, with the cloaks and show their the cloaks, I don't know what, show their
The
stuff.
trench coat.
The trench coats, the deadly trench coat.
Yeah.
And now somebody said Alex drunk talking.
Alex
Okay.
is
Oh,
drunk.
all right. Get off the mic now. Okay.
50 shots in, dog.
I'm 50. Alex is like, we've been drinking this whole time.
All good. Okay, Sophia Maria.
Yes.
So, 2022 just started.
Yes.
What can people expect from Sophia Maria going forward from here?
So new projects. I just finished 3 songs with my friend Brown Boy.
Okay.
And this has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Me and Brown Boy met years ago at, lowrider shows that we were doing back in the
Right.
day. Like, I'm talking 12, 15 years ago. So we just finished wrapping up 3 tracks. that we did together. I have a new single and video coming out in a couple months called Baseball with my friend Carlos Guillen that also produces a lot of Pepe Marquez's music and stuff. That's how we got together. And me and Carlos have known each other since I was like 14 years old. He did one of my first albums with me. Yeah. Him and Rudy Salas, actually, from the group Tierra, who he had passed, and recently his brothers, Steven and Pat, did my first album. And I have a show coming up May 6th with, of course, my boy MC Magic and Little Rob and stuff, and a girl named Zelly Vibes out of Vegas. That's amazing.
Where's that going to be at?
You know what? I think it's called what is it called? The something event center. I don't even know.
Check out the venue the other night. It's May 6th.
Yeah.
May 6th in Las Vegas, and they're gonna post that.
But it's going to be in Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Okay, cool.
I thought you meant like the place. Yeah, it's in Vegas. It's in Vegas. I don't know,
Okay.
but Cinco de Mayo weekend,
dope,
So
dope.
it'll be fun.
That'll work.
I'll be selling my Blessings and Besitos shirt. I don't know if anyone's seen them, but it's something I've been saying for years, Blessings and Besitos. So I'll sell those shirts over there, and it'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work. As far as like singles, EPs, or albums, do you have anything coming on like that?
Yeah.
2022?
Yeah, the stuff with Brown Boy and the baseball song coming out.
Okay.
That'll
So no EP, no album.
No albums, just singles.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
just singles. Just streaming singles. I noticed that's like the thing now.
yeah.
And I miss making an album. I miss going to the record store and buying an actual album where you
That was
could
a
like
fun
open.
thing, wasn't it?
Dude, wasn't that
That was a
amazing?
fucking fun
to go
thing.
to a fucking album store and like open up the thing and read the bio and the pictures that came
Who
out
produced
and
it? Whatever.
who produced it and stuff. So yeah, but it's just singles now. I miss that.
That's one thing that I miss because
Same.
this generation would not know. Like,
They
we used to
don't
go
know
like
that.
album music
And
plus, Tower Records.
the smell of it,
You know,
right?
like,
It had a smell.
I want to buy this record. Like, fuck.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I know. You know what?
Isn't that like my kids don't know what that is?
And
And
here-
now that we have all my old CDs, and I have some of my old CDs when I was like 13 years old, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What is that?"
I know.
And I thought to myself in that moment, and I probably drank a bottle of wine in that moment, and I was like, to think that they don't know what a CD is, and I can only think of like my parents with a whole vinyl, you know?
Right.
You know, it's sad, but yeah.
No, you know
It's
what's
all
crazy?
streams now. It's internet, and there's no talent. People don't really sing anymore. People don't really.
Hold
It's
on.
all
You
like
said no talent. Can you elaborate on that?
I just mean like I'm not a rapper. You know, I'm not a rapper. But when I hear rap in this generation, it's mumbles and it's all this EDM music behind it, or it's like, I mean, I'm not
Stop,
saying
Alex.
that there's
Stop,
some.
Alex.
I'm not saying that there's
You know
some
what?
great.
Hold on,
like,
Alex.
For example, I
don't need you on here, Alex.
I think singer. I'm a singer. I think like Ariana Grande, Tori Kelly, Jasmine Sullivan, like Kiki Wyatt. Those are like singers.
Right.
You don't. There's some out there
Right,
that in this
right.
generation, or like younger girls that are singers.
Okay.
I'm just saying the majority of music that you hear, or they go on stage and they have to have a million hieroglyphics and backup dancers and hype men and this to even have a whole show. Like no one can just go up there, other than like, who do you love right now? That girl, her. That you're upset, her, and she's dope as shit. Like she just goes up and just
What's her name?
her. The artist, her, H-E-R, her.
That's it?
You don't know her?
I never heard of her.
You don't know her? You gotta know her.
Her, I never heard of her.
No, she plays guitar, bass. She plays piano. She went through school and
So she's another.
she's an artist, like a
she's
singer,
another Alicia
songwriter,
Keys.
musician. Yeah, she's dope.
Okay.
But I just mean like, and I'm not saying that I do all those things. I don't play. I know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the piano, but I don't play piano, all this stuff. But I'm just saying, it was just different in my time, like
Right.
the music and the R&B and the vocalists. And when you went on stage, you had to have a connection with the audience and speak to them and have them in the palm of your hand. Now it's just a show, like I said, of hieroglyphics and backup dancers and hype men and stuff. It's
Right.
just not that some people aren't there
Right.
having that, but
Okay. Well, you know what?
how do you feel about that? Because you're from music
The old school.
and the generation of like some of the greats, Warren G and
Well,
E40
look,
and Dr. Dre. I've seen all your photos, which, by the way, is dope as shit.
Thank you.
I just want to say.
Thank you. In 1987, I met Dr. Dre.
Can I just ask how you met? Because
Okay.
I'm curious myself.
I'll give
How did you get? Because you were the only Mexican.
Yes.
With all these black dudes.
Yes.
Like, how did that come about?
I'm gonna give you a long story short. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Long
I
or
was
short?
11. I was 11 years old at a swamp meet called the Vermont Swamp Meet. My
Okay.
brother was DJing at a club in the city of Long Beach called Noah's Ark, and he said, "I'm gonna go buy some records. I'll be back." And I said, "Can I go with you?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, cool." This is the crazy story. So I walk with them to the record stand, and they play a song called "Wicca Rap," which I promise you I will play for you after this interview. So, well,
Okay.
not conversation's over. Okay.
Yeah, play with me.
Wicca Rap.
Okay.
And this guy raps in an English accent.
I don't get it. What do you mean? Like he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it for
Okay.
you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And I started popping. Okay. I only started popping because Michael Chambers, Boogaloo Shrimp, Turbo from Breaking taught me how to pop. He's from my neighborhood, like I said earlier. Okay. So this Japanese man asked me at 11 years old, would you work for me? And I said, yeah. Okay, cool. Every once in a while, I want you to show me your moves. Really, what he was doing, he was using me to draw a crowd. So I was like, bam, 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 whatever. And people used to go, what is he popping to? Oh, this song. Okay, cool, whatever. So that's what he did. When I worked with him for about 3 years, so about 13 years old, he moved from the same city, from the Vermont Swamp Meet to Roadium Swamp Meet. That's
Oh
what
my
we call it.
God.
That's what we call it, Roadium
okay,
Radio.
right.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So the last time I saw him was 13 years old.
Wow.
When I was 18, almost going to 19, I went to go visit him again. He recognized me immediately. Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. I looked behind him. Dr. Dre was there, and I was like, fuck.
And how old are you?
18 or 19 years old, somewhere
Oh
around
my
there.
God, that's insane.
But it was 1987. And I got introduced to him. Keep in mind, I didn't know him as NWA because they were first forming NWA. So they he introduced me to his cousin. If you watch Straight Outta Compton,
Right.
when he left his mom's house
Yeah.
to move with his cousin, that's when I met him.
That's
So
crazy.
his cousin was 16 years old, and his cousin name was Jinx.
Okay.
Jinx eventually ended up producing the #1 diss song ever in the world,
Okay.
and that was "No Vaseline" for Ice Cube.
Stop.
Yeah, that was Jinx. Jinx is my good friend.
Stop.
Okay, so Jinx was 16 years old, so I met him. And Jinx told me, "That's Eric right there." Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing, man? That's Eazy-E. And I was like, all right, cool. I didn't know who the fuck they were. Okay, cool. So I met him. So I went to Jinx's house. Dre was cutting mixtapes, blah, blah, blah. Tony the Wizard is down with us. Mix Matt Spade is down with us. Toddy T is down with us. Okay, cool.
Dude,
All-
like,
look-
I have goosies. Go.
Look,
go.
all those mixtapes, if you watch Roadium Radio, if you listen to the intro music, those are all 80s mixtapes that I did that featured Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren, Michelet, DOC, JJ Fad, okay, Tone Loc, Young MC, High C, Second to None, AMG, DJ Quick. Now, here's where I challenge everybody. Name me another Chicano that has done mixtapes
No.
with all these people,
I never know.
okay? With all these people, name me another Chicano. I'm the only one in the world that has ever, I'm going to take it a step further. Every single one of these artists eventually got a major record deal. Take it a step further. every single one of these artists eventually went gold or platinum. All of them that were on my mixtapes. Every single one of them.
How come you didn't?
No, I did.
You did.
I have a gold record. I was signed to Disney in 1990. My record came out in 1991. Mean High C. On here on Roadium Radio, we celebrated our 30th year anniversary. We went gold. We sold 500,000 copies.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dude, that made me proud.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So,
Wow.
prove me wrong.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, me and High C celebrated our 30th year anniversary. And I'm 53 years old, and I'm thankful that I'm still here.
You're young. You're a baby.
So, now I mean, bam, bitch.
Dude, hell yeah.
So,
Hell yeah. All right, let me pour. Hold on. Did you drink yours yet?
go ahead. Hell yeah, I
Alright,
drink my shit.
So this is our, because we already finished the tequila.
Yeah.
Me, Tony, and Alex. Alex is like, hey, can I have another one? Can I have
Yeah.
another one?
So, all I'm going to say is if you're hating, all I'm going to
That's
say is
amazing,
this.
by the way.
Number one,
Wow.
just top my history. Honestly, just top my history.
Hey, if
No.
you're hating on this man right here, I'm going to give you a big fuck you to you, because this man is a legend. He's putting all of us Latinos on the map, mixed Latinos on the map, and I have much respect for you, man.
Thank you.
You've been doing this for a long
Thank you.
time. I noticed that when you post it up on Spotify, you're one of the number one podcasts that are streamed for over millions and millions of
Yes.
views. By the way, so congratulations on that.
No, thank you.
You know what the fuck you're doing. You're a legend.
Thank
you're an
you.
icon, and I'm just so honored and proud to be on the show with you.
Sophia Maria,
Cheers to that, man.
other than this shot,
Hey, we got that question still.
hold on. Once again, muchas gracias.
Oh, muchas gracias, man.
Thank you.
All day.
Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Well, you know what? Actually, someone just dropped $20.
Okay.
I need that in my life.
His name is Emmanuel G40 History Top.
I get negative 20 in my account. Every time I look at my fucking account,
Go ahead.
negative 15.
He said you need to book. He said you need to write a book, Tony. Saludos, Sophia is a great guest.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I agree. Tony needs to. You should write a book, dude. Dude, you're like I have to tell you, because obviously Johnny Boy that was on your show, right? Me and him grew up doing all the lowrider shows together and meeting each other. He's a good friend of mine. He blew up with his family on TikTok. I
Yeah.
still don't know TikTok to this day because I can't make a video for my life because I'm old and I'm lame. Sadly. Oh my God, I still can't make a video. It's so sad. I don't know how to even press record.
Johnny
But
Boy.
do you know how? Yeah, but Johnny Boy's amazing. I've been following you ever since.
Yes.
And like I said, the pictures that I see and everything, and I've been doing my research on you, and you are literally an icon, especially with our people.
Thank you.
And what you do is amazing. I love your realness that you bring to your show. That's why your show is one of the number one podcasts in the
Thank you.
world.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy to be a part of this. And I just got to say, like, thank you for being a voice for our people.
Yes.
And
Thank
you bring on artists. You don't just bring on, like, they have to be super celebs, but you bring on artists that are independent and that have been in the game for a long time or just starting in the game. And you give a lot of us a platform. And I can honestly say I went on your I've been performing since I was 8 years old. You know, I was signed to Arista Records when I was 15. I had my first number one single. It was ahead of Danny D. Kane, Forget About Her, and Justin fucking Bieber, like you said.
Yes.
I like Justin Bieber, though, so I don't want to say Justin
I
fucking
know,
Bieber,
but
but,
you're
I was just
being
saying what
honest.
you said. You know, and I went on your show, and I went back home, and I had 10,000 more followers. So I just want to say, like, that's the type of platform that you give us artists. And I just want to say thank you for being you and for giving us that voice that we normally wouldn't have with any other station.
All I want to say is, God bless you.
God bless you, seriously, man.
Honestly, God bless you. So,
Yeah.
You know what?
We
Because there's people
I
out
love
there-
you. We appreciate you.
There's people out there that will disagree with what you just said.
Why?
Okay, but
¿Por qué?
you are proof that it does happen and people can benefit from Roadium Radio. And not just that, like you show your true colors, you put your who you are out here, and people like you and they'll follow you if they want to.
You know what? I'm going to say one last thing and then we're out of here. Okay? Before I give my shout out, is that I'm only doing what's required of me. I just feel that I've been called to bless others. So that's all. So if you've been blessed by Roadium Radio, it's been God blessed. So that's all I'm going to say. Other than that, Sophia Maria, do you have any shout outs?
I have shout outs to my family, my friends. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, Sophia Maria 702. I have shirts, blessings and besitos. And follow me on Sophia Maria 702 for more concert date and info. I was like,
link is in the description, and link is in the live chat right now.
oh, but thank you, Alex.
No problem.
Shout out to Alex.
Yes.
Alex has been doing all the fucking technical work back there that I cannot do for my fucking life. I don't even know how to take a photo on my iPhone because it's broken for my fucking kids that I love so much. And they use my phone and they throw it on the floor.
No
or my
shit.
daughter. My daughter's, oh my God. You have kids? Yeah.
Yes.
So do you have girls?
No, I have
Or you only have the boys?
No. 4 kids. 2 boys, 2 girls, and I
Okay.
have 3 grandbabies.
You have 3 grandbabies.
Oh my God.
You look so young.
My grandbabies are my life.
You said you're 57?
No, 53.
Oh, 53. That's
I'm
not saying you're young.
I'm about to be 54.
Tell
in
me, is
March
it a
28th.
different? Is it a different kind of love being a grandfather than being a father?
It is.
Okay,
You know
that's what I
what?
thought.
Look, let me say this. Big dog. Whenever your daughter or your son has
Yeah,
a grandbaby,
right.
it's amazing. You know what it feels like? And all my friends told me this, and I didn't want to believe them.
Right.
They said it's like having your kids all over again.
Okay.
Okay, my daughter
Yeah.
hit a grand slam first time. She had twins.
Oh my! I've always wanted twins.
She had twins.
Oh, I've always wanted twins so bad.
Okay?
I wanted twins
didn't.
so fucking bad.
My youngest one.
Right now.
How
Yeah.
cute! Good for her.
He's
You're
young
gonna
by
have twins.
he's
Watch
young by
when you
1
see
minute.
the twins,
Okay,
Alex. Alex is gonna have fucking triplets. Watch.
he's young by 1 minute.
No, thank you.
My youngest
please.
one looks exactly like my youngest son.
You're kidding.
No,
Yeah.
look, you know, the grandpa. One calls me grandpa because his father is from Boston.
Is that your car? Make sure it's not
No,
your
no,
car.
it's okay. No, we're good.
He's like, I can
No,
tell.
no, we're
Tony
good.
can tell.
I
He's like,
can
that's
tell.
not you.
I live in Beirut, so yeah. So one of my
Dude, that's
grandsons, he has a Boston accent.
I mean, you know, my dad's from Boston, but go ahead.
He has a Boston accent. That means like when he says like, it's weird because his dad is from Boston. Can I tell you a quick story?
I would love to hear a
Okay.
story. I could sit
Okay.
here with you all night. Are you kidding me?
My daughter was raised here in Wilmington. Okay,
Okay.
she's in the Air Force.
Wow.
Her man.
Thank you for your service, Mama.
Yeah, thank you. Her man it's in the Air Force as well. He's from Boston, Wilmington.
Okay.
So he's from Wilmington here, okay?
That's so weird.
Yes, it's weird, okay?
That's weird, yeah.
So
It's unlikely.
she had twins, okay? One of them was born with a Boston accent, and the other one was not.
Right.
If you ask the first one, is it dark outside? It's dark.
It's that. My ma. They'll say my ma.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Vincent, the younger one, hits him in the arm, hit my arm.
What is he, the husband, may I ask? Is he Hispanic or is he?
No, he's
Caucasian,
half Italian, half Irish.
So he's like my kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half Italian, half Irish.
Yeah.
Hit my arm. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
my
dark.
yam. My
Okay,
yam.
so
yeah.
I put on the Michael Myers mask.
What's up with you and the Michael Myers shit? Who the fuck does kids?
That's just me.
That's you though. I love
He
it.
goes-
Okay.
With this garnet knife.
He goes, Grandpa,
He's like, sorry, put my
Yeah.
mask on my
Grandpa, you're the master of my white mask. white mosque.
Right.
So it's
Right,
weird.
in his accent,
He was
yeah.
born with an accent.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's weird. But the other one is like, Grandpa. He has a weird voice.
He's completely different.
Totally different. And I love him to fucking. You know what it
Yeah.
is?
That is weird.
Grandpa, how are you? Grandpa, I love you. I just want to give him a motherfucking wallet. I'm
Yeah.
like, baby,
Dude, my parents with my kids,
Yes.
because I'm like, damn, if I would have said that or did that, my parents would have beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And my kids get away with,
I know,
it's
I know.
just crazy.
I
Or
know.
like, they'll be like, like my mom made, they have an extra room in their house, and she made it into a playroom for the kids.
Yes.
If that would have been our house back in the day with
Right,
an extra room,
right,
she
right.
would have been like, if you step foot into this fucking room,
I'm fucking
gonna
you.
beat the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? She would have had the seatbelt and
Yes,
would have beat
yes,
the shit
yes.
out of us with the belt.
Yes,
Like, you know,
yes.
like, it's crazy, but my kids get away with.
You know,
It's insane. And she's like, she'll always tell me as a joke, like, I love my
here's
grandkids more.
here's what
but-
humbles me. I go, Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony and Vincent. Anthony's the older one, Vincent's the younger
Oh, I
one.
bet they're so cute.
And I go, Anthony, do you have poop? He goes, no, Grandpa, I don't. And he always does this. And I go,
you have poopy.
I go, Mijo, come
You're-
here. Come here. No,
Mijo, come here.
no, no, Grandpa. And I was like, baby, I go, baby, it's okay.
So cute.
I love you. And he goes,
Yeah.
I love you too, Grandpa. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, poop. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Dude, my son, my oldest
I
son,
love
we
you,
were
but
just
you
talking about this.
smell
He
like
would go like
shit.
poo poo, right?
Right.
But he would do this, like, say this was like a tree in the house, right? Like a
Right.
little like costume tree. And he'd be like this, he'd be like this. And he'd be like this, and we'd be like, what are you doing? He'd be like, nothing. And we'd be like, what the, like you're going poop, and he'd be like, privacy. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, we see you, baby. And my mom would be like, my mom with the grandkids, like, she'd be like, oh, you're so cute. Like, look at him.
Right.
Look, he's poop. Let him poop. Let him
Yeah.
go poo poo, baby. Go poo poo. Go. Look, he's so cute.
When my grandson
That's yeah.
come home, did you get any stickers? That means like you got a sticker because you went poop in the toilet.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa. Give him a like,
And see what the fuck
he
you're
was like,
doing.
yes, Grandpa. One has a lisp with a Boston accent. So it's hard.
He's a whole.
yeah.
He got a fucking suit on.
So it's so-
hey, you know we're gonna go
Yeah.
take him with the swimming with the fish.
It's hard to understand them. Like, I go, where's your mom at? It's not, she's asleep. He's like, she's asleep.
You're kidding.
She's asleep.
That
And I-
boy is Italian.
And I'm like,
That's what it is. He's Italian.
you know what? He loves spicy foods.
And he loves spicy.
The other one's like, Grandpa,
You know what? That's so weird that they're twins, but they're so
Yeah.
opposite.
So opposite. One of them's
And I-
taller, one's bigger. Like,
Really?
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes.
You ever seen the was it Netflix or I don't know what series it is This Is Us? And they're complete opposites?
Yes.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
They are complete opposite.
Yeah. That's me, my brother though. I think cuz me being half Mexican, half Italian, I grew up closer to my mom's side who's
Yeah.
Mexican, so I grew up closer to the Mexican side.
Yeah.
But my brother, like, even though he grew up closer to that side, like, my
Right.
brother is very Italian. Like,
Okay.
it's insane. Like, even the things that we say and the words we say. And
Right.
yeah.
Right.
It's
Like-
weird.
Like, you know that thing, sis? What thing, sis?
Like, you know
that
what
thing.
like, he has, like, that. Like,
I got that thing
very
covered.
Italian, yeah.
Go ahead and
Or
take
my
care of
dad.
that thing.
He met my dad. He took me on a date, and my mom's been sober for, that's sad that you know it more than me. 8 or 9 years she's been sober. But thank you for saying that, asshole. But yeah. I'm gonna say 10 to get on top of him. 10 years, but we went out. Me and my mom were drinking, and he took us out. We were just dating, and he brought me back to my house. And my dad answers the door. And the first time him meeting my dad, he's in a robe and a gold chain, and my dad is like Italian as fuck, and he was like, "The fuck out of here." I swear that was his first words to my husband.
No shit.
And he was like, "Hi, I'm Chad. Sorry, I took your daughter out tonight." And my
fuck
mom was
outta
like,
here.
tipsy, and I was like wasted. And he was like, he looks at us and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here." I was like, okay. It was his first meeting of
You know what?
dad.
Look.
Rosrico.
Look, can I say?
You get hit up by Denzel Snipes, Big
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
MC Magic's manager.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Shout out to that's my boy.
Yes.
Well, that's not my boy. He's like
He's
like
my
a father
boy.
figure for me.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
That's like
But-
my dad. But,
but-
yeah, he
but I'm
knows
gonna say this.
Rosrico. He'll laugh.
I'm gonna say this with what your dad said.
Yeah.
I would respect that.
Really?
I truly would. I would.
Did you respect that? Or were you like, did that? I
You
mean,
know what?
obviously didn't scare you off, but
I can never say fuck that dude. Here's my thing, babe. I understand that he feels you deserve better, but I get it. But I'm gonna prove him wrong. And I'm gonna show him that I truly love you and I adore you, and I'm gonna be with you 100%. So I just need you to back me up on that because I want to show him that.
I fucking love that.
That's it. Like honestly, that's
I
the
love
only
that.
way.
Dude,
look.
I love that.
Look,
I think that's so dope of
I
you.
gave my daughter's hand in marriage last year.
Was it hard for you?
No, it wasn't. You know why?
Because you like the guy.
The guy was fucking amazing.
Oh.
He was
You liked
amazing.
him.
Yeah,
You liked him for her. You trust him.
Yes, and every time he came over, how you doing, Mr. Alvarez? He didn't say, "What's up, fool?"
Oh, that would drive me crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like,
What's up, Bishop?
yeah, he was always like, "How you doing, sir? How you doing, Mr. Alvarez? How you doing?" And we would always have mature conversations.
He didn't say, "What's Bracken, Mr. Alvarez?"
So my thing was
I
like,
love that. Yeah.
So it was funny. I was walking my daughter
Made
down.
you feel safe with her.
Yes,
He felt safe, yeah.
I was walking my daughter down the aisle. She goes, "Daddy," she goes, "How do you feel?" And I was like,
Good.
"I feel like I'm only going to walk it down one time, so you better make sure this fool
You better make
is
this
doing."
right.
Yeah.
You better make this shit work.
Yeah, I say because I'm not walking. Then she started laughing.
I'm not doing this
She goes, so I'm telling you right now, I love you, but the dude better be the one. She goes, "He is the one." I said, "Oh, we good then."
I always wish we had that. I was actually married before.
Okay.
I was married when I was 19
Okay.
to a guy, and we were only married for like 3-4 months.
No, Sophia. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this, and I want to ask you this
Okay, yeah.
for younger women that are watching.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you were genuinely ready to be married at
No,
19?
absolutely not.
Okay.
Was this a Vegas
I
thing?
felt, you know what? It could have been a Vegas thing.
No, I mean like
I don't know
you
what it was.
You get married at Vegas. You know how they marry you in Vegas? You
Oh,
like,
I didn't get married by Elvis. No.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying,
No.
because sometimes like today, you could decide to get married and go
Right.
to Vegas and get married
Yeah. No
for
facts.
no reason.
Alex, no, I got you full. Like I thought at the time. I met him when I was 17.
Yeah.
And I was 19, 20 when we got married. I don't
Okay.
remember. And I thought I was genuinely. I think I did love him. You know what I mean?
Right.
He lost his virginity to me. And my husband's like, "What the fuck is this shit? Kind of shit. Fuck this shit."
I didn't
Fuck
know this,
tequila."
bitch.
But no, we got married. We were married for, I would say, what, 3-4 months.
Okay.
He was a firefighter. At that time, I was already working with MC Magic. I met him when I was 15 years old. I got signed to his label that he just started at the time. Now it's huge, but at the time it was barely starting. We barely had any money, all of us. NastyBoyRecords.com.
Right.
And I remember I just got signed to Magic's label, and I got married. Magic came to my wedding. It was him, D were there, Alan Beck. And I remember Magic said to me at that wedding, and he was like, "You're never going to be married to this motherfucker. Like, he's too weak," because he cried at the altar. And he was like, "He fucking cried, he's a bitch." And he's like, "I can tell already he's not going to be able to handle it."
Right.
On our honeymoon, we went to Cayman Islands. And when we got back, Magic was like, "We're going to go on a tour. I'm going on this huge tour. You're going to go with me. We're going to hit all the radio stations. We're going to go on a tour."
Right.
And as soon as I went on the tour, he was like, "You're either going to be with me and be married to me, or you're going to go on tour and I'm not going to be married to you, because I'm not going to be married to someone that's going on tour."
Right.
But I was like, "You met me like this. Like, you met me being a singer, like how we were talking in the beginning." And of course, I took the tour with MC Magic.
Right.
Fucking Lost in Love and Happy Fridays.
Yeah, went down here from there.
and he filed for divorce papers. But yeah, he immediately.
No, you know what it was?
Fucking
Because you were genuinely in love, but this fool.
I didn't know. I was a baby.
Well, I
But
know,
at that time, I kept telling my mom, my parents were so against it.
right,
And they liked him. They thought he was a nice guy.
right.
But they kept saying, like, you're not ready for marriage.
Well,
Like, and I just didn't believe it. But then when it came down to it,
yeah,
I was 19, years
Right.
old. And I was like, I want to go on tour with one of my favorite artists.
Right.
And perform and sing.
But
and
this
record
guy
music.
that claimed to be your husband wasn't ready for that, though he said he
Which
was.
thought he was.
Yeah, so
'Cause he
no.
met me like that.
No.
But no, I ended up meeting, I got married the second time with my now to be husband.
Right.
Johnny. It's been what, 10 years, 3 kids.
10 years in the wilderness.
We never even got married. When you're saying you walked your daughter down the aisle, we never had that. I was 4 months pregnant when when we had our first son.
Yeah.
So we never had, my mom found a Catholic priest. She was a woman
Okay.
that came to our house. I was 4 months pregnant in a dress because my family's very like Catholica, like they're super, and they're like, you're not going to get married at a wedlock. It'll kill our family and our traditions and
Right.
people who, our friends, God forbid they see my daughter getting married at a wedlock. But, yeah.
All good?
Tripping. Fools are tripping, man.
Okay. Other than
But
that,
yeah, I wish I had a wedding. I wish I had like a real wedding.
yes.
To say like we had a bachelor party and a bachelorette party and the bridesmaids and groomsmen, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
And I always say like, I always tell him like, you're stuck with me. Like I'm not going anywhere unless you cheat on me. If you cheat on me one time, I'm done.
I know. And
And
you know what?
Because people are like, oh my God, he's a man. Like it's normal for men to cheat.
No. I
Right? Like people were like, it's normal. A man cheats.
Look, I'm going to say that. Hold on.
Like, no, I'm
Alex,
done. One
hold
time,
on.
I'm done.
That's
Hold on.
that new generation shit.
Okay,
That's that new generation
she
shit.
said one time I'm done, but I guarantee you, he feels the same way. One time I'm done.
Oh, but let me say this. Women in this generation, if a woman cheats, the man will never take her back, but yet they're always like, oh, I'm a man, I messed up. Usher, I messed up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, no, like, I'm not going to waste he's on, like, right now, like, 10 years, he's on a pedestal that no other man can fucking aspire to. He's on a pedestal. There's days that when you're married, you're not in love all the time. You're not, like, holding hands, frolicking through dandelions all the time.
argue.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's real shit.
Right.
So it's like, but if a guy hits me up that I find fucking amazingly sexually, physically attractive, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go cheat on my husband because the respect that I have for my husband,
Absolutely.
even if we're fighting that day, is way up here.
Absolutely.
So it's like, I'm not going to lower myself for that reason, but I'm also not going to stay with a person just because, I'll say, well, he's a man, he cheats. Like, I'm going to move on with my life. You cheat on me?
Yeah.
I'm going to move on. I'm going to get some new dick. I'm going to meet a new guy, and I'm going to live my life.
There it is there. So, some new kids now. So,
Y'all fucking learn this, man.
it's okay. Everybody.
You know what I love about Tony is that he drinks with me.
Yes.
I'm usually drinking by myself, so I fucking
Okay.
love it.
Sophia, let's give a couple of shout outs.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. We still got that question.
Okay, hurry up, motherfucker.
Hey, it's 46 minutes old already. Okay, 109
starting to
votes.
light.
109 votes. The question is, would you date Sophia?
Okay, what is it?
Oh my God, five. What is that?
94% said hell yeah. Fool.
Oh yeah, that's
And
good.
6% said I'm gay.
That was my ex right there. Hell yeah. I'm loyal.
You know what?
That's why I was laughing
Dude,
earlier.
I fucking that's it. Like, if you're gay, I'm fucking gay too. Let's go.
Most of these guys are
Get
go. So anyway, Sophia Maria, any shout out you want to give before I give my shout out? Because we're almost out
I'm
of
going to
here.
give a shout out to all the viewers and listeners listening to the Tony Vision.
Tony Vision.
a Roadium radio show,
Dining with the Wizard.
Dining with the Wizard. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I have to tell you guys, I'm a fan of Tony.
Thank you.
He's a real one.
Thank you.
He does so much for our community.
Thank you.
And I'm just fucking honored to be on your show, man.
Thank you. You know what?
And you're an icon.
Thank you.
This man's an icon.
Thank you. I wish you lived closer so you could be here like every fucking week.
I would be here every week.
Seriously, I wish you lived closer.
Yeah.
And just know that this is not your last time here, okay? I'm going to start something. This is Dining. You've been on Roadium Radio,
Yeah.
Dining with the Wizard.
Yes.
We're going to start something called Drinking with the Wizard.
Oh, this isn't Drinking with the Wizard?
No. In other words, there's not going to be no drink, no eating, just drinking. Just drinking.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I thought...
No, hold on.
I hate being here, but I love it so much.
Okay. So, Roadium Radio, Dining with the Wizard, Drinking with the Wizard,
Believe it.
okay?
Stop.
And then eventually, Boning with the Wizard. But anyway,
Wait, what?
I'm just playing.
No, you're not playing.
Tony open up OnlyFans next week.
Yes. Your man's been open on my Boning with the
Don't even call it out. Don't even call it out. Don't even call it out.
Wizard, OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. You've
Hey,
been
we're
my
gonna
man.
have Tony the
Yes.
Wizard / Sophia Maria / Alex
Hey, Tony,
Yes.
fucking
Tony flexing.
OnlyFans. And that's how we do it.
Exactly. I want you to be my manager, big dog. Seriously.
All right, what is it? Arriba,
Arriba,
abajo,
abajo.
Yo, fuck is that crazy?
Yes, whatever.
centro.
To Boning with the Wizard. I want to hear you say it.
To Boning with the Wizard.
There you go. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to give a shout out to my boy, Alex out of Cervantes. If you guys are local and you guys need a smog, there's not a smog that he can't fix because he could do it in the mix. Other than that, I'm going to give my shout out to my son, B. Scanless. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Anthony, the Hip Hop Jedi. And I also want to give a shout out to my boy, Norbert, for him helping me promote this. Sophia Maria, thank you. This will not be your last time. You got to come back to Drinking with the Wizard, okay? And then, yes. Yes, and then I thank you. Your man's here for next designated driver, and then eventually you'll be here for Boning.
What was it? Caca?
I don't know. No, cook.
Cook. Ay, Dios mío. Okay,
Cooking with the Wizard. Cooking with the Wizard. Oh, shit. Okay, everybody. We're out of here. See you here. Sunday.
All right, peace out.
Peace out. We're out of here. With the rock out with the cocks out.